All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. You guys saw the title. It is the 100th episode.
Let's go! Let's go!
This is an insane episode, and I say that every time, but this time I really mean it because we have a ton of guests coming on. We have some creators over there in our living room chilling. We got Chipotle catered.
Thank you, Chipotle, and thank you, Wyatt Moss, for hooking us up.
Shout out.
And like you said earlier, Kai, you said this is full circle. Half of the team worked at Chipotle, and now we're catering Chipotle at 100 episodes.
Exactly.
Yeah, now we're fucking running this shit.
It's sick.
Let's
bro.
go,
You guys
dude.
used to be making catering orders, and now you're receiving catering
No,
orders.
actually, I got PTSD when it came in. No,
Really? A little bit?
Yeah. I remember fucking carrying those boxes and dropping it off at someone's house.
No cap, guys. Them shits is not safe. You gotta check your catering.
No, it's good. Ours is good.
Spencer said every time he's seen the sour cream from Chipotle catering, there's always a black hair in it.
That cap. No, like no cap. No cap.
All right, so guys, we have Indiana coming on. We have Zach and Jer Bear from the Dropouts podcast, old time friends. We have Michael Sanzone, Faith Ordway, QCP, Keo Sire, Chase Demore, Polo Boy, Bryce Hall, Tommy Unold, Anna Banana, Anna Shumate, and Rory and Johnny. This is a stacked list. I love podcasts. I've listened to them forever, and there's so many podcasts I've listened to where my favorite episode is the 100th episode, and I want this to be that for like so many people to come back to this.
What if it's just complete shit?
What if it's shit?
It might be
Yeah,
shit.
maybe,
You know, it's our
maybe.
first 100
But hey,
episode.
we're
And we
gonna
only on one fucking shot, so we
Yeah.
better not fuck it up.
Yeah,
Yes,
you only
sir.
get to 100 the first time.
Yeah, that's it.
That's true.
That was deep as
very
fuck.
insightful, Chris. You only get to 100 the
But like,
first
what are
time.
they gonna expect here? Like, how long do you think the guest is gonna be on? Like, what's going on?
I think it's just like flow with the convo, you know? Kind of go with it, go with the flow.
It's all chilling. They're all legends, bro. We got a bunch of legends coming in. You know what
We
I'm saying?
do.
I know.
Is it?
Like we came from
Chris is fucked up.
This is lit up right now.
we have our OG fans. We have Trailer Gang.
Let's
probably
go.
watching this right now.
Trailer
We want
Gang.
to say thank you guys so much for supporting us to our 100th episode.
Thank you so much,
and
guys.
yeah, let's reminisce on the
Let's
all the
rev,
episodes.
like no
honestly.
cap. Let's
On
do
our
it.
favorite ones?
Yeah,
or
just like what have we done?
In this past season.
My
past
favorite memory
episode.
was when we took the first Airbnb when we were on a trip down to LA to go interview Alex Warren in Indiana.
Yeah.
And we tried doing a practice episode before Indiana came over.
forgot
And we
about
were screaming at each other. We were like, this is not good.
That
We
was
were
like-
pissed off.
That was the first real fight we all got in.
Yeah.
Like,
And
it was like
that was when like Chris was like, yeah, I'm about to slide in.
Bruh, it's
Indiana,
not.
yeah.
That's cap, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to
That's
get in
cap.
here,
I
oh, that's why you were bricked up the entire
No, but that was
podcast?
the practice. He was like,
No,
hey,
no.
And then she came over and he was like,
Hello, Indiana. How are you today?
No,
like,
listen. No.
that's fact.
cap, bro.
All
I
right,
was
tell your story then, dude.
Bro, I'm gonna tell my story. Like, I was not as like crazy about. Oh, I was sliding. I was like, this is
What was that?
professional.
Was that English?
I don't even know the but that was our first episode. I was ready. I wasn't like, I wasn't ecstatic saying I was for the bag or anything. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to
That's
go.
cap.
But if you look at the episode, I was clearly a little shooketh. I'm not. I will admit that. But
Remember
I
she
was.
touched him?
Yeah.
Touched
When
his thigh.
Indiana touched Chris's thigh and he goes, ugh, I just jizzed.
No.
And I looked it up
Indiana
later.
asked.
Whoa.
No,
Okay,
she-
Polo Boy.
No, she asked if he could see her tattoo, and Chris was like already bricked up, so he was kind of like scared to pull up his pants to show.
Right.
Imagine his
ashamed
dong.
of-
Imagine his dong was coming out of his shorts.
I ain't ashamed of it. Whatever, bro. You get excited when you get excited.
All right.
I
Who
would say my favorite moment was probably when Salim the Dream came on. We
Mm.
just like randomly met him at
That
Saddle
was
Ranch.
just hella cool.
No, yeah, that's
We
crazy.
randomly met him at Saddle, and I was like, it was before we even having the podcast. I was just out at dinner, and we had like a party, and I was like, yo, come over, let's fucking party. Fucking Salim, the Noak boys, or just Salim and like cousin Jay were partying, and then fucking Kid Leroy and 24K Golden came over that night too,
So
and it was
weird.
just so
It's
random.
nuts.
We're like,
Our
wow,
first
we're really,
party ever, Kid Leroy shows up.
yeah.
Bro, I swear, like I
And now
had,
he's just the goat.
like I had a moment of realization where, like, bro, half of our FYPs walking in the door.
Yeah,
and, like,
seriously.
I wish we
Half-
could get.
and
I
half
wish I was
our
excited
playlist.
like that again.
Yeah.
Like, because it's
now it's like
fucked
we're
because
numb.
like, well, it's like you come out here and like we aren't anything at all. But it's like you just like you get used to like seeing like it's like seeing people at high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you get used to seeing everybody every day. Now you get used to like that was sick.
That
Like we
was
talked about
insane.
that shit for.
They had the #1 song coming in our like house. They had Mood.
We
Mood,
played
right?
Mood. We played Mood, and he was like,
I remember like Kid Leroy posted a picture and it was just Ethan's car in the background and we were losing our shit. We're like,
Yeah.
that,
And then we all commented. We were like, "Oh, nice car at Ethan. Nice car."
Yeah.
And then
Ethan now has pink eye and COVID.
Yeah, fuck Ethan.
All right, Chris, what's your favorite memory, man?
I think my favorite memory, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. One of my favorite memories was not even on the podcast. It was looking at you guys on the podcast when you guys were bricked up with Two-Turn Tony.
Really?
Shit was funny,
Good,
and the duck was there just quacking the whole time. Like it was, it was a fun vibe.
I think that was our best podcast clip.
I think so. I mean, that got 12 million views on his TikTok.
Yeah,
That was nuts. And it got taken down on ours. Thank you, TikTok.
I know. We were at like 2 million views and got taken down. It was us taking the blue chew.
Yeah,
I think that was the best.
I have
best
so
clip
many
we've
like
had.
favorite moments. It's just like stuff that flashbacks, like us climbing the fucking tower, us climbing the building to take pictures with the Pittman sisters and do TikToks.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
It's
too.
like first of all,
that was the last time. We saw them this weekend, but that was like the last time I saw them.
Yeah.
Was that
No, we
podcast.
saw him at Taylor Holder's.
That was the last time before that.
I didn't see them.
Oh, you weren't there? Okay, well, I saw them there.
He had his eyes closed.
By the way, I almost shit myself, bro. So we had to climb on top
For
of
the second time?
for the first time, technically, in order. But we had to climb this fire escape to go take a shot. We had to go climb a fire escape to go do TikToks with the Pittmans. And on the right side of the fire escape ladder to get up top of the roof, there's no railing. It's just fucking straight death. It's death at the other side.
Right.
You would have died both ways, dude.
Yeah.
Because like
No,
you would have,
if you died, if
you
you
would have
found
gotten a
less-
little broken spine and then flipped over.
Yeah, but like there was just
Right.
a straight Honda. There was a Fiat under us, and that's the way to go. You know what I'm saying? But it was a fun. That was one part. Another part was when we were in the van and Kyle had to go pee. And we were like, that was our first time
when
back
we
in
were
LA.
in Beverly- we were
And
in
Kyle had to
Beverly
go
Hills
pee.
right
He
when
was
we came
peeing in a
down.
bunch of bottles in the back of the
You
van.
can't go fucking pee in LA, bro.
And in Beverly Hills, there's a bunch of
But
speed
now we
bumps.
know we can. You can literally just piss anywhere you want.
Yeah, LA weirdly is like you can piss
It's
on the
literally
pavement.
It's literally just the bathroom of the United States. You
Yeah.
literally just fucking
Another
piss everywhere.
moment is when a fucking homeless person peed in front of our first Airbnb when we first got down here for the Indiana podcast.
Well, no,
and
that
then
was just a normal civilian. It
Yeah.
was the homeless crackhead.
Yeah, he was
lady.
walking his dog. And
Oh,
he was,
no,
he was
that
wearing like
was a-
Lululemon.
Oh,
that was a regular guy that peed on our fucking doorstep.
So that's like
And-
us when we pee on other people's doorsteps. Right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick a
No,
doorstep.
okay.
There was like a bush to the left of it. I thought it was a homeless person.
No, there was no bush. It was straight city. It was straight
He was
concrete
walking his
everywhere.
dog
Yeah.
and like his
And he
fucking
pissed
Sperry's,
straight on
right?
our fucking welcome mat.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
All right, Kyle, what's your favorite memory before we bring on a guest?
My dude, I don't know. It's all just been fun. Like I don't know. LA's been cool. It's like aside from the whole podcast thing, like living with like your friends, I highly recommend it. Like if you guys are out there, want to go like live with your friends for a few years, go fucking do it.
Yeah.
There's shit that you like learn about living that you just never even thought. Like changing your fucking laundry, getting your laundry out of the laundry.
Yeah,
machine.
we're making eggs and leaving the eggshells in the carton.
Anything.
That's
Anything.
dumb. That's so dumb.
Or parking 2 feet off the driveway when you could park 6 inches off the driveway.
Yeah.
It's all shit that you don't know actually happens when
Or
you're
running out of toilet paper. That's probably the worst.
That's
Oh,
probably the
yeah.
funniest one though, because it's always fun kind of putting it a little too far
That's
away.
how we become close, is having to give people toilet paper while they're shitting and they don't have any left.
There
Yeah.
was one time that like I think you remember this, Kyle, when you shotgunned Bryce when we first met him.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of
was
like
so
a full
random.
circle thing because we always reported on him and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then that was
him
our
and I
first
just-
time meeting him, and you would think like, okay, this guy hates us. We talked a bunch of shit. I fucking sip over his girlfriend and want to fucking do what I want to do. Right?
That was the night where he
Wanted to
kinda-
do.
Yeah, he defended us that night too, randomly, because that was when Olivia Ponton started fucking shitting down our throats. And
She
then
could shit down-
And Bryce goes, "No, they're chill. They're chill. Just
Olivia
think
can
about-
shit down my throat.
Just think about like a news source, but like makes jokes." And he was like defending us too, and that was the first time we met
Yeah.
him.
But isn't that crazy though? Like that's the main guy we were talking about
Yeah.
like throughout the entire time before even coming to LA, and then when we
Facts.
meeting at the party, he's the nice guy right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I think my most memorable night was my birthday last year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, at Catch LA?
That was-
Oh,
Just the whole thing.
Well, we got 2 Uber crashes that night.
And like
our
like,
Ubers
and
crashed.
like my homies from college were here.
Yeah.
That was just a wild,
Yeah, it was a great night.
Great
wet and
night.
wild,
Wet
wet
and
and
wild.
wild kind of
so
night.
you only had a table for like 12 or whatever, and it was me and
Spencer
outside,
Yes.
and I was wearing the full phase the full face.
That
logo,
was lit.
And everyone goes, "FaZe Berk, like get in here, FaZe Berk."
Well, because
and then
Grady
we got in, and he
Yeah.
opened the fucking gate and let us in.
and he was being such a
Yeah,
dickhead
he's being
too.
a
He was being such a
dickhead.
dick.
It was
But yeah, me and
funny.
Grady
That
went
was-
to sweet talk the
Oh
waitress.
man, that was a clean ass
Oh.
suit, bro.
I don't want to have any
Fuck
guests
it.
on this podcast. So I
Yeah, just
want-
ourselves. We're like, oh, they're just gonna eat Chipotle out there.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring on a guest. Let's
we
bring on. Start off with
Anna?
Anna. Yeah, let's bring on Anna.
Ding.
All right,
Anna.
let's go grab her real quick. Let's bring her back on. All right, guys. Anna Shumate, welcome to the podcast. Let's go.
First guest of the day.
Yep. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. How have you? We did an episode on our first house. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
a shit show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that house.
It was like the size of this garage, right?
No, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wait, Loke? Yeah.
Holy shit, because the kitchen would be right here, and then this literally was the house.
This was Chris's bedroom.
Yeah. I literally sleep on this couch right there.
With the rack right next to it.
Exactly the same way.
This is my first podcast with Anna. I wasn't
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
you weren't here.
Yeah, he wasn't here.
I was out of town.
And then now we run into each other all the time at different parties and stuff like that. What's been happening? Because I feel like you've grown like an insane amount. Everyone knows who you are now. What's changed since like 7 months ago?
I'm not in a content house anymore.
Yeah,
There's no more content houses for me. I live alone,
Mm-hmm.
actually.
How's that? How's living alone versus living with a ton of like?
In the pit of woman.
I love being alone. Like, I love my alone time. So
Yeah.
it's like super nice.
What was the hardest part of living with a ton of people?
It was like you always had to coordinate with like everyone else in the house, like
Yeah.
doing things, and it was like we were also a content house, so we had to produce content together, which was terrible to get everyone in the same room. And then it was just like you're driving people everywhere. If you have a car, it's just like super stressful for
I
no
get what you
reason.
mean. But you lived in a massive house though. That's one perk is that you lived in the mansion.
Yeah, we lived in a mansion, but it still felt like we were all like
Yeah.
right next
I
to each
understand
other.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, some people forget that, like, content houses are usually made and people are joined when they're, like, 17, 18. But people have lived in their own rooms and have their own, like, space for 16 years. It's kind of hard to adapt to, you know, living with people and, like, having to do certain things. And I don't know. It's just weird.
Plus, it's other like you're teenagers,
Exactly.
so
Yeah, we're
that's
all
also very
If you guys
hard.
were friends before, it would have been better. Because, like, you guys didn't know each other before, right?
Yeah, we didn't like. There were a lot of people I didn't really know before.
I feel like it's just like
moved.
recreating like a high school, like it's like because content houses are just like high school pretty much, but like
It's like you're just putting a bunch of
boarding high
teenagers in one place and
With a lot
hoping
of
it
money.
works out.
yeah.
You know, the last thing I saw, like that we kind of talked about on our podcast was you started the trend of like na 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 na. You know, when you do like what is it? How's that song go? You got like 12 million views on it like 2 weeks ago. You know when
The hip one.
the hip one.
Yeah.
Yes. That shit
Oh,
took off.
That shit took off.
Yo, are you talking about the Sofago? Like, so I got that wet.
That.
Yeah.
You started that?
I didn't start. I saw someone else do it, and then I did it, and then now people think I started it. Like, I get tagged in it. Like, every day they're like, inspiration, like, Anna Banana. I'm like, I didn't start it. I just did the trend, but, like, it went crazy.
It did
I
go
was
crazy.
gonna do it like on some sus shit. I was gonna do it for my personal.
He was gonna
And
show his
I-
cock though.
But I saw like your TikTok. You were at the top of the audio. That's crazy. I thought you did it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
That wasn't me
crazy.
that started it. I really don't know who started it, but shout out to them, to be
Yeah.
honest. You know.
Yeah. You've also
Sofago.
yeah. A lot more people know that you've also come out too since the last time we did a podcast. Do you have a lot more girl simps at the same time? I feel
Oh
like
my
you
gosh, yes.
right?
Yes, an insane amount. Like, it's I think my TikTok's actually now like almost 50-50 like followers. Like,
What was it
girls.
before?
It was like guys was like 70% and girls was
Right.
like 20 something.
Now it's a little bit more split. Who do you think's a more respectful simp, guys or girls?
Girls.
Girls.
100%.
Girls,
yeah.
definitely.
We like before the podcast, we read some of your most down bad fans.
yeah.
There were some fucked up fans that go fucking down bad.
Those weren't even like the worst ones that I've ever gotten. Like the ones that from like my Snapchat replies. Terrible.
Really?
Terrible.
And to be dead honest, like you need to be dead honest with this camera here. Are you guys flattered by these comments in the slightest bit? Like any percentage chance by
Like what's an example, Chris, of one that like you're
what did you?
The
there was
glory
one
hole one.
Yeah, I'd love to see your holes, but in a glory hole form.
Wait,
No.
that's kind of
It was like
Or something like, I love
was
to
really weird.
something crazy.
something with glory hole.
Something
Yeah.
with glory hole.
But it's not flattering.
Not at all.
It's
No.
weird.
You like the nice smile, beautiful
Yeah,
eyes, right?
totally. Love
so,
those
so if a
ones.
guy's watching this and he goes like, I want to shoot my shot with Anna, right? It's not like, let me see your glory holes. It's like, hey, you have a beautiful smile and eyes. And people need to hear that. They don't know that.
No, yeah, no, that's definitely it. I
But
love
it has to be kind of flattering to some point, right? Because like there's some level of interest there. It's just the not proper
It's a
delivery.
creepiness. Yeah.
I feel like once it's like there's so many guys like saying all that weird stuff, that's when it gets weird. If it's like one out of like a billion that are like, you have nice eyes, like all that stuff, I feel like it's still like that would be nice. But like when it's too much, it's too much.
Does that ever change your point of view on like guys? Like, so if you were like looking at a guy, or be like, because so those down pat comments, do you like correlate that with a bunch of guys? Like that's how they all think, you know?
No,
Or
every guy is different. It's just like
And not all guys are weird like that, bro.
yeah, not all guys are weird like
if
that.
I'm reading a bunch of those comments, I think like, dude, the male side of the spectrum is some fucking creeps.
Well, but like think about all your friends and think about how all your friends flirt with girls. Has any guy you've ever met flirted with a girl by saying like, "Yo, let me see your glory holes"?
No, 100% not.
Yeah.
And it's also not, that doesn't even make sense. It's not
Yeah.
gonna, the glory holes are
You know what glory holes are, right?
glory holes are inanimate.
Yeah.
It's
like,
a hole in a wall.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not
It's
not
not
really a
good.
thing. Wait, so what was the story you were going to tell us about? You said there was a crazy like public story, like someone in public yelled something at you. Was that the story of the guy in the van, or what was that?
There was the guy in the van. Now I totally forgot it. I had it on the top
It was
of my
some
head.
creep out in public who yelled something at you.
I'll tell the van story since I forgot the other
Okay,
one. But
tell.
I was walking to get coffee the other morning. It was like I walked to get coffee at like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
9 a.m. And I'm on Melrose. And I'm like walking back with my coffee. I'm like about to go on one of the side streets, whatever. And then there's this guy in a white van. He's like screaming at me as I'm walking down. I have my AirPods in, so obviously I'm trying to ignore him. But I can still hear him because he's screaming. He's like, hey, you're hot. And then like I keep walking. And then he like drives away. And I was like, that's your most like, that's just so weird.
It is weird. Do you think he was a fan or was he just some stranger?
Oh no, it's just some older dude like in a white
What
van.
was he in?
A white van. No,
Oh.
like quite
Oh,
little, like
hell
stereotypical like white van. I was like,
Hell no.
this.
Was
this
there
is
windows?
such- Yeah, there are windows.
Oh, then it's not that bad.
Still creepy shit.
It's the windowless white vans are the ones you have to worry about.
Hey, you're hot. Hey, you're hot.
Hey.
Hey.
You want some candy?
Jesus,
go.
man.
All right, so going forward, I mean, we've been keeping these interviews short, but like, what's going forward for you? Are you just gonna continue living alone, keep doing TikTok, keep the streams have been killing it with Tommy?
No, yeah. we're
What's the
doing
big
another
thing that
one.
you're looking forward to? Because a lot of people are doing music, acting. What is it for you?
I'm looking forward. I want to start streaming soon on Twitch, just video games, and then like other stuff, whatever, talking, all that good stuff, and then hopefully I want to sign to a modeling agency. Hopefully that'll happen. I've been talking to a few, and then just really YouTube too.
Do you even need a modeling agency? I feel like you have so many followers that you can reach out, or the brands can reach out to you directly and be like, yo, I want you to model our clothes. Are you down? What is a modeling agency going to do for you?
Yeah, true.
I want to get into like modeling. I want to like do like high fashion, like all this like
Dior,
like I want to do all that good stuff right there. So it's like I have to reach out to them. Hopefully they reach back, and then meetings.
Oh, they for sure will. I mean, you have like also the following too to be able to post the photos. That's huge.
Yeah, which is crazy now because now they're looking for influencers to be models because like everybody knows like their faces rather than like a model, just like a model.
Yeah.
Like
Did you do like the Paris Fashion Week? Because I saw Noah, Dixie, all of them were flying out for that.
I didn't go to Paris. I went to New York, but I just went to like a few events and I watched Emma walk and
Yeah.
Sherry Hill.
That's sick. How do they? How do you get like treated as like an influencer coming in to like New York Fashion Week? Do you get like all the special like? I know Charly was getting some massive like Chanel or something like that, some backstage.
It's
tour.
like you can get like your own stylists. Like you get styled for stuff. You get into a lot of events, like a lot of high fashion events, like crazy stuff where you'll see like the biggest like models just like walking.
That's
like,
crazy.
Insane. It's like, and you're just like an influencer, which is
Yeah.
so crazy.
But isn't it weird how like they sent out like not even fashion influencers out to Paris Fashion Week? You know,
Yeah.
like, you would think you like send out Ellie Zeiler or someone like that.
Yeah.
But they're sending out like hype house guys or like it's weird. I think they're still figuring out how to do it.
Fashion is such a weird world to me because like when I like look at like the stuff that's on the walkway, I would never fucking wear half the shit that's on the walkway. But like people, these rich people see it and it's so sought after that's just like, what am I missing? You know, it's kind of like with baseball cards. Like, what am I missing? Like, no, there's no like nobody finds value in it, but they're worth so much. You know. It's like it's
That's
weird.
like crazy.
I think it's more like it's like the pinnacle of what it can be. Like, like not everybody's buying like the nicest Mercedes. People are buying like the other Mercedes, but Mercedes shows what they can do with like their nicest one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like you show like your
But it's like if you're modeling something, shouldn't you like cater towards where most girls are, right? On the average, like it's like I guess like a model tall.
But no one wants to
super
watch
skinny.
like American Eagle being like jeans being worn on a runway. They want to see
100%.
crazy shit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like now it's more like unique like models. I feel like whereas like before it used to be like just tall. You have to be like above like 5'10" or something like that, and
I mean, it was like the classic like Victoria's Secret. Like I feel like that was
Exactly.
like the classic
Yeah.
model.
But
It
it's
is
just,
definitely changed.
the fashion world is so weird. It's something I just don't understand.
Yeah,
It's a crazy world.
Yeah.
It's a big world.
That's for you next. That's what you're going for.
Hopefully, yeah.
Must
I
be sick.
really hope so.
Hell yeah. Halftime Twitch, half the time modeling.
Yeah.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
lit. That's a lit.
That'd
That's
be
a lit regimen.
fire.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun career.
Amazing.
100%.
All right. Did we miss anything else? I'm trying to think of any other like memories we have like with you. We've only like seen each other like in public, and that's kind of it. We haven't done anything specific.
Yeah, we haven't done anything specific. We just see each other around all the time.
That's true. Yeah.
Yep.
That's kind of how LA is, though, right?
Yeah, that's really how it is.
You just see each other at like different parties. Say what's up. Hey,
You're like, hey, how are
yeah,
you?
let's collab here and then,
Take a shot.
Take a shot. All right. Anna, thank you for coming over. We're gonna bring in another person.
Thank you so much for
Yeah,
having me.
let's go. All right, let's bring on. Should we bring on Zach Justice and Jer Bear, and then Tommy Uno next? Let's do it. All right, so guys, now I have Chris on my right here. We're gonna invite a very special guest, Zach Justice and Jer Bear. Welcome. What's going on? You might know him from the Dropouts podcast, or the fact that Zach has been going fucking viral on TikTok.
Bro, dude,
Holy
My
shit.
things are messed up, but I'm gonna fix
we're
them.
going to have to talk about that soon.
That's all right. Thank you. Hey, my name's Zach Justice, allegedly, and I'm here.
Yes. What's going on?
I don't know
Hey.
this guy, and I don't like that you guys brought him on with me.
I know.
this guy?
I know.
Wait, what was the question?
Totally joking. We kiss on weekends sometimes.
That is very true.
It's not consensual though.
We met when originally started with what? What was the story? So Chris, Indiana. What was the story there, and how did it like become?
Oh, Chris in Indiana, the two lovebirds.
Yeah.
I think it was me. I caught them in was it Berkley's closet? You guys
Yep.
were making out initially.
Yeah.
Tongue deep, as the kids say.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, are you guys an item?" And they were like, "This." You said this my sneaky link, and I didn't know what that meant at the time.
Right.
I think you invented the term. So
Sneaky link.
so that was fun.
And Chris, how did you feel when Zach walked in on you guys?
I asked to join. You said no. You said no,
I was like,
sir.
no,
You
get
were
out.
yeah. You were
respectful.
You were more respectful
Yeah.
about it
And
actually.
Indiana was like, Chris, be cool. Come on, he's cool. Bring Zach in.
Because she wants to make it public, and you were the one that was you didn't want
I
it.
was in the shadows with it, you know?
Because you said I don't want to be seen with someone who's not. I want someone badder, and I was like, that's disrespectful.
Oh.
Yeah, disrespectful.
That's where shit
Shade,
went downhill.
Chris.
Because the internet thinks she's a baddie, and for you to say that,
That's true.
that was so disrespectful.
Shit was fucked. There's a lot of things that I don't regret in life, but that's one of them.
yeah.
Okay, well, she'll be here later. Maybe you can clear it up.
Oh fuck.
Maybe you guys, maybe you guys can kiss on camera then.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then as we continue to hang out, you come over to Indiana all the time. We always party. We'd always drink together.
Oh, yeah.
And then there'd just be nights where like when everyone would leave our house, it would just be me and Jared outside, just drunk together, just talking,
Dude.
and they would pass out.
I found some videos on my phone from like a year ago at this point where I was just like, I'm literally recording myself and I'm like, I'm on these dudes' couches. I don't know. I barely know them. I just met them today. This is the first time I'm meeting them, and I'm passed out.
Was it the first night you guys met? He woke up in your backyard at 5 a.m.
Yeah, you did.
That was the first night.
Yeah.
That
That was the
he
first.
I
called
put
me-
a blanket over you that night.
I appreciate that so much.
He called me and said, I don't know where I'm at. And I said, well, that's not a good start. But we got you home, didn't we?
Yeah. No, it was beautiful. Like I knew from day one when I woke up and I had a blanket over me that these were the homies.
Yeah.
And just the cordialness. I always felt invited and like I was home with with you guys. And
I felt the opposite.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like it took you longer to warm up to us, Zach. Because a little bit, you would be standoffish a little bit, and then you started coming around. We started talking more, and then we were tight.
It's not that I'm standoffish. I've just
You
never been
are
the partier.
absolutely standoffish.
I
What
say
are you
he's more of
talking
like
about?
I feel like an analyzer.
Yeah, you're an
Yeah, yeah.
analyzer.
Before he walks into it,
I see what's
which
going on.
respect.
and I write it all down in my journal at night, and then I kind of cry about why I can't experience friendship like normal people.
Didn't you had an acting teacher or something like a long time ago that was talking about like how to open up and express your emotions and stuff, and after the class he came up to you and said, I've been doing this for 20 years and you are the most guarded human being I have ever met.
That is true. I don't let many people in. My mom's still trying to know what my middle name is. So, I apologize.
Why do you think you're so guarded, man? Like, what started it?
Could have been childhood trauma, victim of 2 divorces.
Oh, yeah.
One from my dad's side, and then 2 from my mom's side.
So 3. Wow.
Yeah. And then my dad had a couple divorces before I was born, so but that didn't affect me as much. It was mostly post-birth abortions that really took a downhill turn on my mental health. So
Post-birth abortions?
What?
Oh, I meant divorces.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, no, sorry.
They attempted to abort me twice after I was born.
Post-birth abortion. That's gotta be.
That's just murder.
That's just murder. My parents tried to murder me twice, and so I'm a little guarded.
Maybe that's where the trauma.
Yeah, started.
Wow,
off.
maybe that was subconscious. My dad was like over my crib with a pillow.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, if you're watching, get in contact if you can. So.
All right. So your TikTok's been blowing up, Zach, and then Jared. How's your music going, bro?
Dude, it's going fantastic. You know, I started like that series, the remixing songs that don't need to be remixed.
Yeah.
And it's going great. Like I've gotten like such good feedback on it. And then this is exciting. I just got an email last night. So this company is throwing like a digital festival, and they just asked me to do a set on it, and it's going to be my first like live performance, but it's really cool. It's so it's the tickets for it it's all free. It's over 3 days. There's going to be like 300 artists doing it, and it's only like a 15-minute set, but it's kind of like a TikTok or Instagram live where it's free to watch, but you can like donate and send gifts and stuff like that. And so it's a small thing, but it's my first live set, and I'm so hyped for it. So that's at the end of November, and I'm hyped for it. Yeah.
That's hype. Wow.
One thing I want to say, like, Zach. So I think personally, bro, you've been like, I don't know about anybody else, but I don't fucking log into TikTok.
No,
that
this
much.
kid actually is crazy for you.
But like, I don't log into TikTok that much. But dude, when I log on and I'll see like Zach's like what he like his jokes, and like he'll come in, but it's the mirror, and he'll say like the dirty jokes and the dark humor. Like that shit is fucking hilarious.
No, there's moments where Chris gets really angry and goes, why is it that there's like Noah Beck, there's Josh Richards, and why is Zach like not like one of the like biggest guys? He gets pissed at that.
No, it's crazy
because
how many followers do you have now? You have 3.4 million?
Holy shit. You've grown a ton.
I'm trying to grow in other areas of my body right now. I think that's why it's taken away from my Yeah, so once I
get out of the micro penis stage,
trying my best.
Yeah.
So once I get past that, then maybe I'll start on social media.
Like the way you delivered the jokes with the most coldest fucking face is just the best part, bro.
It's insane. And like he'll spend a day thinking of all these jokes, and he'll come into my room and he's like, all right, what do you think of these? And he has like a whole list of jokes, and I'm like, how the hell do you come up with these?
I know. Dude,
this guy's gonna jizz.
You should hear the ones I don't put in. They are
but the
heinous.
way you lead them into the joke to like make it on themselves is the fun. Like it's so fucking hilarious.
Well, thank you, Christopher. That makes my heart warm.
No problem, bro.
That makes me. Do you want to hug later?
Yeah,
maybe when no one's looking. See what else happens.
I was ready to hug. About 5 seconds.
Yeah, or 10.
Sounds like he's trading Indy
17
out for Zach.
Yeah, no, he probably is.
Both of them are straightening them out for each other.
I know it's beautiful.
The best moments we've had with you guys have been off camera.
Yeah.
I knew the moment like we all clicked and we're good with each other and stuff was when you guys were recording. I think it was your second episode with Indy, and you guys were like asking your questions, and we're all in the back just like yelling, "Oh, that's Cap, that's Cap," and just like absolutely roasting the shit out of each other on the podcast. And it was.
Well, I think what brought us all closer was last Halloween, just that big incident.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Wait, retell that because that was insane. We talked about that a while ago.
Jared's the one that got punched, so he can say.
Jared, what's going on, man?
I know. So, dude, last Halloween it was crazy. You guys are throwing a little shindig, and all of a sudden, I think it was Nate runs in, and he's like, dude, Indy's ex is outside right now, and there's a whole storied
He's nuts.
history. He's crazy, psychotic. Anyway, so Nate comes running inside and he's like, dude, he's out there right now. And so he's like Indy's arguing with him, and so apparently he had been like stalking your guys' house on the street corner for like a few hours.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And then so I go out there, Indy's arguing with him. I'm trying to like de-escalate the situation. I'm like, dude, no one wants a problem. Like no one wants anything. Just please like get out of here. You don't gotta.
Speaking of Indy,
Calling me right now,
Dude.
answer it.
And so then I'm like, just go out. Like nobody wants an issue. And he's like, oh, no, you don't want a problem? You don't want a problem? He starts shoving me and then throws a right hook, hits me. And then at that point, Burke had already come outside and like literally like I get hit. And before I could even look back, Burke tackles him into the bushes and onto the ground and like out cold. And then later that night, then like we
Let's roll a clip.
dipped.
Yeah, let's roll a clip.
Um,
Would you show John Cena beating the shit out of somebody?
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, and then like later that night, so like Zach takes Indy back to our place because he had a hunch. He's like, dude, he's gonna try to like break into your house. And so I stayed at the house with Indy's mom and her friend Riley, and sure enough, Indy's mom has like ring cameras outside. He's scaling the building. So then we call the police.
Spider-Man shit?
Well, yeah, like straight Spider-Man, like burglar type shit. And then so we call the police. They send 4 squad cars and a helicopter and shut down the street like outside of her house. And then like they have to do a sweep inside. It was nuts.
I understand that's pretty traumatic for you, and we actually brought him here today to talk to you. Clear it up.
We brought him in.
That'd be
come
pretty.
Here. No? Okay.
Fuck.
He's busy.
But that's nuts. Okay, I forgot about that. That was so insane.
Yeah.
I don't understand how
I
you
didn't
that's
see
just
it,
down
bro.
bad.
I
That's
didn't
just
see it, man.
that's big down bad.
That's crazy.
Fuck.
But that was a year ago. A year ago yesterday.
One rumor I always heard about her ex is that he's super short. Like, how short is he?
He's pretty short. How tall would you say he is?
That
I don't
guy.
remember. I remember it was
5'6", 5'7"?
I try to distance myself from those memories the best I can.
Yeah, I feel like you have it easy, Zach, because like when compared to him, you're fucking Prince Charming. You're the greatest guy in the world. You could fuck up and you're still always gonna be seen as like
dude,
chill.
You can literally hang him up like a Christmas ornament, dude. If he's 5'3", you can hang him up like he's literally like a Christmas ornament. Stay right there, just stay put.
I was blessed with being able to see over the steering wheel. That was definitely.
You don't need foot pedals.
I enjoy being a taller gentleman, but what about you guys? 100 episodes. You know?
Yeah.
How does it
That's
feel?
insane.
That's just crazy.
It's
bro.
crazy.
It's crazy. How
Oh, look who it is!
Oh.
It's Beetlejuice.
What's up?
Oh, yeah,
What's going on? Indy, come join us. How are you? We're just talking about the punch story from a year ago.
Yeah, that was a year.
Here,
Thank
talking
you.
to Zach's
Hey.
mic. Steal that.
Wow, that was a year ago.
Yeah, I know. How are you?
Happy 1 year, guys.
Thank
Doing
you.
a lot better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing so much better.
Good.
good job.
Good job.
Thanks.
And
That's
then
called
we
self-growth.
talked about the Chris and closet stuff, but we
Yeah,
brushed past
yeah,
it,
yeah,
so
we
you'll
got
see it
that,
in the edit.
Well,
Like
yeah.
when Zach walked in on you and Chris?
Yeah.
We're done. We're done with it.
Oh, yeah, we're done with that. We'll talk about that
Yeah,
later.
yeah. Well, you can watch it in the edit. Anyway, you have anything to say? Say congratulations.
Why?
On 100
100
episodes.
Oh,
You are our
The whole
first.
reason
You
we're
are our
here.
first. No, second.
Wow.
Second.
What?
Or one of the
I was like your first or your second. I think I know it was your first guest,
Yeah.
wasn't I?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm monumental, and that's
Yeah,
all I care
100%.
about. Wow,
Yeah.
100 episodes, guys. I didn't know
crazy.
you guys were that like much ahead of us, like that further ahead
Yeah,
of
I
us.
thought we started at like the same time.
No, I knew they started before us, but I guess you guys just are way more. on
You know,
top
if you're
of it
actually
than us.
grinding and shit,
yeah,
you know,
they're
that's
just
just
way
what
more on top of
happens.
it than us.
Yeah.
Do you guys post once a week, or do you go most?
We try to
do
go twice.
With the time we're doing 2 podcasts a week.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes so much more sense.
But it would be
now.
like over a span of like fucking 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Berkeley, no.
Berkeley.
Man, get some- hey!
Berkeley. What?
Of course.
Yeah,
of
come
course, of
on.
course. You can sit anywhere you want. Where you want to sit.
Well,
So you guys just have a bunch of people rotating today?
We do. Here, one second. I'm gonna grab that.
What a
can.
fantastic
Okay, you
idea
got it.
for like the 100th episode, right? You just have like all of your guests. It's almost like doing like a clip show, like a best of, but like live somehow, you know? Oh, that's smart.
I like this mic. I feel important with this mic.
You look important with that mic.
Yeah, I feel like a news hostess.
Yes.
Thank you for using the proper term.
So
Thanks.
we were talking about obviously your intimate relationship with Chris for a while.
Right,
that kind
yeah,
of
that
fizzled
was-
out a little bit.
Yeah, it fizzled out. I think that we just found different people.
Oh, actually, he did find somebody else.
Yeah, I know.
Chris
I'm
is
aware.
puffed.
What's your girlfriend's name?
Clara.
Oh, so that's public. I
Yeah.
love that.
There's
Yeah,
no beef
yeah.
between us, right?
Weird because like when it was weird because when he was hitting on you, like Clara's a completely different type than you.
Yeah.
Well, we can't
She's
both be your
blonde.
type, so like.
Does Clara know about this situation?
Yeah, of course. Clara's like cracked up like a good amount of jokes.
Oh, has
Like
she?
actually dead ass.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay.
Once, she when we,
Nice.
when we
nice.
first started dating, like she'd like see some of our old videos, be like, "Oh wow, it's funny," and like
Yeah, she knows it's just for the cameras, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good,
Just
good,
for
good.
cameras.
But she
Shut up.
knows.
That's how they cover it.
Have you
Yeah,
guys?
I'm not so sure
I
how
didn't
you
know
do.
that was a problem, but she had to explain to me. But
Did it ever cause any like riff in the relationship, Chris?
Yeah, was I like the name
Yeah,
that
did
was brought
Indiana
up that
ever
was,
cause
like-
an issue?
oh no, of course not.
Good.
Of course not.
So you're stable enough in your relationship that if she shoots her shot now, you're
I'm,
clear 100%.
I'm so stable. I'm as stable as a rock.
Would you
Right.
let her into the relationship?
Oh,
Like,
yes.
Oh.
Hey.
Nah, I get that's my own shit. That's my own trigger
that's
street.
your that's your boo thing, as the kids say.
Yeah, that's my own.
Okay, Chris, how did you find?
Bro, I'm done with this segment, bro.
Okay.
Wait, no. Ask the question. What's the question you had?
How did you find this sweet young lady of yours?
Man,
How did you cuff this girl?
Oh yeah, I
What-
haven't
what-
heard this
what did
story.
you-
I would
what
love
did
to.
you
She's
do-
like super nice.
What
That's
did you
it's
do
weird.
to like
Yeah,
windle
what
her
the
into
hell?
this relationship?
so there's two apps, Tinder and Bumble. I make a Bumble account, and then I put like there's a question that says like swipe right on me if I'm, and I put like just like, if I'm cute, if you think I'm cute, and then that's
Nice.
where she was like, oh, I do, and I was like, okay,
that's-
bet, come over.
Modern day love story. right
Wow.
there. Romeo
That
and
was
Juliet.
Wow.
She didn't come over for a month because she like obviously scared of COVID and stuff. So I was like, all right, I'll have FaceTime her every
Responsible
every-
girl.
Yeah. of
Did you
course.
think she was fake during that time? You're like, is this a real girl?
Until you
here-
FaceTimed her
these
for the
guys
first time?
had a nickname for her, calling her NFT.
we called her NFT.
We would hear so much about her, but we would never see her because
Yeah, Chris has an NFT girlfriend.
and like
That's the
NFTs were like
funniest shit.
popping. Like it was right when everyone like started getting NFTs.
That's
so we just called
really,
her-
really funny.
And so she'd be obviously afraid of like obviously 8 guys.
Yeah, there's
like,
a lot of
COVID.
Yeah.
You know, like that
Also,
could be
like,
spread.
it's not just like coming over to like a guy's apartment with like one of the roommates, one of the best friends or something, and
It's
just like
like-
it's like a house filled with 8 of like. You know what I mean? Like,
Who are always
that's
trying
an
to have
intense
content.
thing to
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
into. Like,
Exactly.
as a new person in a friend group, and also as like a woman walking into a house with just like 8, 9 guys, it's like
Yeah.
definitely like a okay. I gotta know this guy before I
Yeah,
go.
so like I was FaceTiming her for like a month, but like these guys were just calling her fucking NFT. And like, she's not real. She's not coming over. And hey, bring her over. Like call her like Saturday. Like we'll make fucking food. I don't care. Just bring her over.
Yeah, we were dickheads
Where,
for sure.
where was your first date?
Our first date was.
If you say
They don't go anywhere. They just stay at home.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Like our first, like we don't go that much. Like we don't go anywhere besides like house parties. You know, like we'll go to.
That's
Gotcha.
it. You don't go out to like.
You gotta
restaurants?
romanticize her.
Well, yeah, we went out to food like on like
We
she
went out
lives
to
next
food.
to Hermosa Beach, so like we
Okay.
go to like this
ooh, that's a
cafe.
drive.
I was gonna. Oh,
Yeah, it's
damn.
like we'll go to this cafe. And
Where
like,
was your
there's-
first kiss?
Where's your first kiss?
In my bed.
Nice.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. In my bed.
Where did we first meet you? Like we already talked about the story. Like when
Well,
when you
okay,
first came
all
on.
right. So the way that I got involved with the Sync Boys was a video was posted about me on your TikTok account, and that was like I don't know if it was like one of your first viral videos, but like it had gone viral and it showed up on my For You page of Chris simping for me.
Yeah.
At the time, I think I was definitely underage.
Oh.
Yeah, I was definitely underage at the time.
I didn't know that at the time. I knew. I would have backed up.
No, anyway, so there was
Clear.
a video that was posted like of him simping for me, so I had commented on it, and then another video had gotten posted when he reacted to me commenting back, and then I think it was just like a little like ongoing like back and forth like social media friendship for a while, and then you guys invited me to come onto your podcast, and you guys all packed up in like one car, and we're in the tiniest little Airbnb in Hollywood. And that I think I was your first guest on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about in the beginning of this episode. Do you remember? So we did a practice run before that episode.
Did you really?
Yeah. And then and he was hyped and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna
Ridiculous.
fucking talk my
Yo,
shit.
y'all capping your ass off.
I'm gonna talk my shit."
No.
But
This is 100% true.
Dude, like,
I know
you
this
did
is
not
true.
No,
Yeah.
because we were practicing and you were like, I'm gonna spit my game, I'll do my shit on my podcast. Yo, I'm Chris
being
Blue.
set up.
Because he had the Chris Blue name at that time. He's like, I'm Chris Blue. I'm gonna run this.
He was so. I literally, because I sat next to you, I could feel the nerves coming off of you.
Okay, it was my first podcast. I'm not fucking ashamed that it was my first nerve.
No, I understand. That would be. I mean, especially like with somebody. I was nervous going into it too. Like I was.
Really? I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell.
Well, I've been doing it a little bit longer. Like I've been doing
Yes,
like
of
things like
course.
that and been in the social media game since like 2017. So I know how to suppress my nerves. But like, oh my gosh, I walked in and I was like, what if they all think I'm weird? And what if they think I'm not cool? And how do I do it? Like I was stressing out. Like it's just nerve wracking. Like being in a room filled with new people. But you guys made me feel so comfortable. And honestly, that was one of the best times I'd had on a podcast ever. So.
You didn't make me feel comfortable. That's the problem.
Right. Okay. Well.
Yeah, I think you guys came in and we offered you and your mom a White Claw. Like, we
We
didn't
did.
even go for water. Like, would you like a White Claw?
Yeah, 100%.
You're like, I'm
And
17.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
Most sync
17.
thing
And my mom
ever.
was like, fuck it, man.
Yeah, she took it. Yeah,
She
yeah.
did take it. She was game. My mom was
yeah.
always game, but she was, yeah.
Your mom's a fucking legend, bro.
I
by the
walked
way.
in, and the minute I got offered a White Claw, I was like, we're about to be some good friends.
Yeah.
This is about to be a good time.
But you were like, you came off as hella innocent. Like, you would never do that shit.
Me?
You never drink. Yeah. But then it's
Yeah, well,
after
I
you
didn't
started
know
coming
you guys.
over. True.
I didn't know what my boundaries were. Also, I had to remember, like, I was in social media mind, if that makes sense. Like, I had to make sure that you guys weren't going to take what I said and use it against me or any. Like, no shade. It's just I didn't know you, and
Which
so
we
I
would have done if you said anything sexual. But
right. But I just had to make sure that you guys weren't just going to be like, oh, like this girl, like she does this and she's the like right. I had to like suss out your characters, and once I knew that y'all were cool and I could be more myself around you guys, then the party started.
Yeah. Then I end
Yo.
up with Jer Bear at 5 a.m. outside in our backyard.
Yeah,
Sir.
passed out. I think like we still to this day talk about some of those original like secretive sync parties. Like, oh my gosh, we'd had a ball. And I honestly think one of my favorite sync parties was October 30th last year, the day before Halloween. Probably one of my favorite parties I've ever been to. Like when the country music started playing, and I like nobody in LA likes country music, and it's god awful. I'm like, I don't want to hear the same Lil Yachty song play 5 times in a row. Play something cool. And then when you guys were down for the country music, like skydiving, oh my gosh.
And then we had like this like ratchet ass table, and then
that you like
jumped on the
Yep.
table.
I've got a
broke
video
it,
of that.
Everyone was just going ham, and it was.
It was
just
a great time. And then we went to recreate that the next night. And honestly, the beginning of the night, we're going great. It was round 2. We're having a phenomenal time until that asshole showed up. And then
That
he got
5'2"
punched and you
asshole.
Before
tackled
we get
him.
into that story,
We actually talked about it right before you
I
guys
think
came
they
on.
talked about it.
Yeah,
talk
we
about
did.
how he met his friend. Apparently.
Oh no, you can
What?
talk about
No.
that though.
So we went to Bryce's fight in Florida, and we were just like walking around the stadium after the fight, and we got like recognized by these couple kids.
By the way, keep in mind, like since like then, like that was like when there was like a massive switch and everything, and I pretty much told everyone since then, I was like, don't fucking like, I don't want to hear shit, I don't want to know shit. He is non-existent to me from this point.
And that's why it was so awkward for us, because we got recognized, and he came up to us. He's like, "Oh, I love your podcast. Like, you just did a podcast with Indy," and we're like,
Came up to you?
"No,
Oh,
no."
Wait. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
But,
Cut that name. I'm so sorry.
But
Turn it up.
Not him. One of his friends came up to us and goes, "Oh, you should do a podcast with Indy." We're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, can I take a photo of you guys?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he goes, "I'm one of Indy's ex-boyfriend's best friends." And we're like, wait, who? And he goes, and me and Chris.
Beep that name. Please beep that name.
Fucking shit. He says his name, and me and Chris look at each other, and we just start speed walking straight forward. We're like, wow.
I don't even know. Bitch. I ain't fucking.
I was like, are you kidding?
He was like, bye.
I was just like, my eyes were open. I don't know what's going on, but I was standing back to see if they were saying anything, and they were talking. They were like,
No, it was so weird.
Wait, who? What did he look like?
I don't know.
You don't remember what he
idea.
looks like?
Hispanic.
all I know is that we're as short as him.
Yeah.
He was bitch made.
Bitch man.
I don't know what he. I don't know. But like that's also funny because like you can clearly tell that like if he watches the podcast and he watches the podcast with me in it, we all can see the problem was, can't we? Because all of his friends still come up to me to this day. I've had multiple of his friends hit me in the DMs being like, hey, what's up? Like, y'all ain't together anymore. And I'm like, well, now we see who wasn't the issue. Like, what? Apparently he had all these homies and all these boys ready to pull up and but like
he had the choppers pulling up on him.
Yeah. Dude, yes he did.
All right, so guys, Dropouts Podcast is the biggest thing going on right now. We talked about it. You're killing it. You are really killing it with all your fucking TikToks. Jared Bear's playing his first set. It's gonna be sick.
Yes, sir. At the end of November. It's not gonna be. It's like live. It's digital. It's a digital festival.
We're tuning in.
But yeah, I want to throw like
tuning in.
I want to have like a little watch party or something.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
All right, so guys, watch out for that. We are gonna keep it going. Bring another guest. Let's do it.
Woo! Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Next guest we have Kyle back on. Chris is back there on the other couch. Welcome, Faith Ordway. Let's go. True homie.
Hey.
What's going on?
Hey, Faith.
Nothing. Just hanging out, guys.
Just hanging
I
out.
had some of your Chipotle. And,
Oh, yeah.
let me say.
You finished the champagne too?
You shitting
the
yourself?
champagne? I didn't have any. I didn't know it was offered.
Oh yeah, of course.
You think right here is good?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh. Whoa.
All right, Faith, what is going on?
Like personally,
Yeah, personally.
I'm single.
Actually, pretty funny story.
Sorry.
Pretty funny story I have that I just witnessed. So Faith and QCP used to date, and they happen to be at the same place right now as we speak. We didn't tell either of you that it was going to happen.
And we didn't
Yeah.
really think about it
We
either.
thought about it 10 minutes prior to like when everything kind of came to be.
Right.
Sorry.
Oh no, I'm not upset. I'm not offended.
The best
I
thing
understand.
about those two is that they're both legends, and it's okay.
It's always fun.
It's just
Yeah.
fun.
As long as you guys are still my friends.
100%. Like
What if Q comes on and goes, that shit is fucking awkward?
Oh, well then.
It's all gonna be in the same episode, so
Yeah.
Really?
The fans will see.
we'll see.
All right. Yeah, we've just been doing quick interviews with everybody, running through a lot of our fan favorite guests. I think so. We talked about how I think I told you this before, but like whenever we put you on our story, never gotten more sticker taps in our lives.
Really?
The amount of our friends from back home who click on like your right away.
I literally saw Kyle's face whenever you said that. He did a little like.
So I have 3,500 followers on Instagram. I got 3,400 sticker taps.
Oh, okay. So you're a big boss.
No, you're a big boss.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was on my story.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, normally it's no sticker taps.
Right.
But you put Faith Ordway on your story, it's sticker taps. Allegedly.
Yeah.
I don't know. You could be.
Well.
And do you remember when you came over and watched baseball with us?
Yes.
Okay, so when you came over, remember our friend from our hometown, Spencer, came over. Do you remember him?
Spencer.
Maybe.
Yeah, I've met a couple of your hometown friends. Yeah.
Right, and he came with one of his friends who goes to a local college around here.
I remember that.
And he watches some of our content, and we're like, okay, man, like who do you like from our show or whatever? And he goes, I'm not gonna lie, man. It'd be insane if I ever met Faith Ordway.
Really?
I'm like, oh shit, no one tell him.
And then he
10 minutes
did.
later, you walk in, sit right next to him, and I'm just staring at him, and he's just like squirming in his chair, like
Really? I didn't notice. He's pretty good about it. He's pretty
chill, right? He hides
pretty
it.
chill. That's good. Yeah. I think that it's very flattering, and I'll never put it down, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm glad you say that because afterwards we're gonna let you read some Reddit comments and see
Okay.
if you think it's
Yeah, we have some pretty heinous shit. for you to see.
Have you guys ever checked out my Reddit?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
I've briefly scrolled over it. It's been probably a month since. So
After knowing you, I can't look at the Reddit and being like, it's like,
Yeah.
that's my friend.
Yeah. You've crossed this point where it's not like,
Hey, I didn't
Faith
make
Ordway.
it.
It's like, you're my friend.
No,
I don't
Right.
want to see the
guys.
weirdness.
Right,
You know?
right.
down horrendous comments.
oh yeah, no, I've gotten some weird ones.
And
so those
videos.
Videos? There's nothing.
Uh,
It's nothing that I haven't posted.
no, I'm not saying.
Actually,
from you. I'm saying from fans.
from fans. Oh,
I don't even know if it's a fan. I don't even know.
I don't
we're
know
not
what to
talking
call
about that
those
video.
others.
Holy shit, that was.
You're gonna have
horrible.
to show me that later.
No,
no,
I'm
we
not
gonna show you. we gonna show you.
No, I'm not gonna show you because it's. I don't want to be in the same.
She needs to know.
I need to know.
Why
Why,
you hiding
why
it
was
from
I
her?
not involved? I need to know.
Chris, tell her then.
You need to know. Should I tell you one comment?
Yeah.
I really don't want to tell you because I want to save your reaction.
Okay.
All right. Her body looks like it's made for thick loads of cum.
Huh. Let me think about it.
I think it was more. Wait, wasn't there?
No,
Wasn't it,
her body's perfect for hot sex and thick loads of cum.
Hot sex and thick clothes to come.
What like makes
Verbatim.
What makes me like seem that way though? Like what? I feel like I'm just what is it? Something inbreedable. What is it? It's looking. You're looking.
Inbreedable. What's inbreedable? That's
No, not
living?
inbreed. You're looking pretty something
Breedable.
inbreedable. Submissive and breedable. That's what it is.
Oh.
You ever hear that meme? Just me or
submissive?
No.
So see, I don't have your
in the
fans.
comments? Right.
So
Yeah.
I have. But so like,
Right.
for me, for instance, if I'm going up and gonna go flirt with a girl or try and shoot my shot, I'm not gonna go. You're looking. Your
Yeah.
body looks nice and ready for thick loads of. Like you said, imagine saying that to someone's face.
Of
You're a
gravy. Yeah,
You're a
thick
creep
loads
if
of
you say
gravy. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yep. Be thankful for.
Be thankful
love and support.
Face
for
just
gravy in your
ripped ass.
pants. I just
just
fucking
farted.
farted hard. Anyways,
So, like, have you ever read your own Reddit comments?
yeah, and you know what? The worst thing that I saw was somebody actually like they edited me naked. Like it was a bikini photo that I had posted
like a-
before,
like-
and they just like photoshopped it out, which I probably shouldn't say that because now other people will probably get the idea of that. But I've seen that. That's been the worst. And I even tried like posting a TikTok once, and I was like, or no, I posted a TikTok about it, and then I went and I was like, guys, why don't you post some funny content on there? And literally all the guys who run that page were pissed whenever people started trying to post memes. That's how serious it is.
Yeah.
Because they want to have their sanctuary of like
Of just
edited, disgusting videos and stuff that they make of your face.
crazy.
It's
What
crazy.
do you think the age range of those guys are? Like,
My age range it's actually older. It's like what is it? The 14 to 18 or 14 to 19, and then I have like the
19,
20
25
to
or something?
35. Yeah, I have like mostly older crowd, like adults.
I get what
So-
you mean. Okay, so getting off the thick loads of cum content.
Right, yeah.
How
that-
has our friendship evolved?
Our friendship has evolved greatly. Since the first time that I came in here, it was the first time I was actually meeting all of you guys, obviously.
You and Ron.
I said some nice things before. Let's just take those.
Okay.
throw them
somewhere
out.
else.
Anyways, our friendship has evolved, I think, in a way that you guys kind of like not made my career, but kind of made my life a little bit like better. Like whenever I first moved here, I didn't really have anybody to connect with, hang out with, and you guys were like the first friends that I ever really had, and you've stuck around. You have all been the most like genuine people, I guess. So
Yeah.
that's what's nice.
Look at us.
we talk about it all the time on the podcast. There's not a lot of genuine people in LA.
No.
Not a lot.
And I don't know
it's,
why. I
It's
don't-
golden to find some people that are genuine because like it's a scary place, and this place like LA is just like made for fakes and fucking phonies and people that just clout chase and just goofies.
Absolute goofballs in LA. I said nobody ever gets more mad than when you call them a goofball.
A
People get
goofball?
upset.
Why?
Like if
I
you call,
don't
if you
mind.
call someone if you're in a heated altercation, you call someone a goofball.
You're a goofball.
Oh, they
I'd
get
be
upset.
kind of like
You'd be
I
pissed.
think
You'd be,
I'd feel flirted with a little bit. I'd be
Well,
like,
I wouldn't
"Ooh."
call it. I'm more talking like if a guy's trying to fight you and you're like, bro, you're a goofball.
Oh yeah, man to man, I'd just be like, fuck. Yeah, I guess you don't really have a response to that. You're a goofball. Like,
Nah,
yeah,
bro.
what are you gonna say?
goofball puts people in a
Bitch.
corner, bro. When you're gonna call the like,
They
what
go
the fuck
cry.
do I say?
They cry.
Like what? Like
That's a
what
good
do
point.
you say?
That's a good move.
Cry.
That's
Very solid.
alpha.
You're a goofy.
I've been seeing you a lot more parties too. I see you
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Well, it's because we.
I have
it's
to be
because she
social.
comes with us. She comes with
Yeah.
friends with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to be more social, and I've been working on it, and I think that I'm doing good now.
Yeah, it's a lot easier when you can like have people that you trust to back you. You know?
Yeah,
Instead of like, it's just like when we move here, we think like everything's gonna be peachy, but like there's a lot of people here that's done this for longer than us. There's a lot of people here that's meaner than us, and I guess like faker, I guess you could say.
Yep.
Which,
It's taken
you know,
me about
having that group is just
Yeah.
important.
It's taken me like 7 months after the 7-month mark. I don't know if that's like longer than normal, but that's like whenever I started feeling like I'm a human.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much more comfortable.
Yeah.
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 Because you're doing a lot different. You're doing it alone. I mean, you were
Yeah.
with Q for a little bit, but besides, you're still just you. You came down just by yourself.
Sorry. Stop it. Look at his face.
I'm just laughing about earlier was just funny. You two were.
You're
you
a
guys didn't get
child.
this.
Wait, what happened?
What happened?
Apparently, they aren't the greatest friends, which I totally understand because I've had ex-girlfriends. I know how it is. I know how I would personally feel. I haven't had an influencer ex-girlfriend, so
This one didn't.
not.
I
gonna
feel
lie.
like it was clean cut. So like personally, I'm like, I kind of just
Yeah, and you guys are both
not
like
there.
thriving. You guys don't really have anything to worry about.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
You
kinda
guys are
like-
The best
chilling.
thing is that we're
kind
all
of like it
20
didn't
and mature.
happen.
Yeah.
We're all 20 and mature. We're
21
chilling.
I'm mature.
I think that it's like it was good for the time being, but now it's like I don't even remember like what that felt like. It hasn't been that long, but I'm kind of like
Yeah. Have you met anyone else that you're like, oh, I think this is like the one in LA?
We know.
Or, like,
not
have
in
you had
LA
connections?
anymore.
She talked about it on the podcast.
Wait, who?
I have a crush.
Who's the crush?
She loves.
Hey, don't say that.
Okay, sorry. Bleep that name.
Yeah, I gotta bleep it again like you did last time. No, I already I remember whenever I talked about the celebrity crush. So whenever I got to turn single, I got to check that out, and so
Explain.
explain. You have to bleep out the name.
Yeah.
We'll be about that.
100%, yeah.
Well, I have a crush on like two people that I can't have, but they're the people that like interest me, and you guys know about both of them.
Go ahead.
We'll bleep out the name. Who is it real quick? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
That's a fucking big
I've
one.
been talking to him recently now. No, I don't care about. We haven't talked in like ages.
Wow. And you guys have been talking though? You and this
Yeah,
person?
we've been hanging out more
who's the other
consistent. Huh?
Who's the other guy?
Oh, that's huge. That's a big one.
Yeah. So bleep that name out
Yeah,
too.
we'll
because
bleep it out.
We're just gonna bleep all the
Big
names.
sus
This is gonna be.
balls.
This is
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so-
he's top 5 biggest influencers.
Oh yeah, and they both. I think it's because they're older. I think I'm into older guys. They excite my brain more. They're more like I don't know. They have their life together more. They know who they are. They're more confident in themselves, which I don't know. I find that attractive, and also I've just had like actual chemistry.
Yeah.
So that's why. Like,
But
How
why?
do-
But why do you say you can't have? I feel like you could have.
could have. Oh well, both of them don't live here either. Like they were living in LA, but they visit back and forth, and like I visit whenever they do. Does this sound bad? Yeah, I got
No.
2 guys and I'm juggling around.
Well,
Not actually, but like, I'm keeping my options open because I'm
Yeah.
single. It's not even about like sexual stuff, anyways. It's more like it's just 2 people who I think have been like impactful in my life.
Yeah.
Where you could find like people that impact your life well, and you can also find comfortability.
Yeah, exactly.
What surprised you about that person? Because everybody knows this guy.
Right.
Everybody in the internet knows this guy. He's been around for a while. What surprised you about him when you got to know him more closely and like actually personally?
I don't know. He's just very he's very intricate, and it's more of like a chase, but not in a way where it's like he's being like a douchebag. It's like he's very open about everything. We talked about it, and it's like whenever you have dreams and like aspirations that are so big and you're traveling around the world everywhere, it's like how are you going to have time to like have a mental connection or like get to know a girl deeper, right? So it's one of those things where it's kind of exciting because it's like it's something that will happen over the span of time. Like every time he's visited, like we've gone out and done something basically, like just some sort of like activity or whatever. I went to the comedy club actually, and I was able to meet some comedians in VIP, which was really awesome. So it's like we do these fun things whenever he visits. So it's kind of exciting because it's like a little taste, but then like we go separate ways for a little while and then we come back. So it's like it's a process. We get to know each other more and more as we go. And
But you've gradually grown a relationship, like a good friendship
Yeah.
relationship
Yeah.
so far, right?
Oh yeah.
And this guy seems like it's weird because when I think of guys like that or with that stature, it seems like, oh, you've seen everything, you're kind of stuck up type of things.
Right.
But sometimes you'd be surprised those guys with the stature is like want something different, more, but like underneath, But like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just more of like
And he's also
simplicity.
he's a guy that like if he goes public with who he's dating, everybody knows that person. Do you think about that at all? Like if that
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think, like I said, it's a marathon. It's something that's definitely gonna like not be in the near future. But I know that like there's longevity there because it's not one of those things that was just like based solely around like, that's not like how it started.
No
It
P in
started
the
off
V.
as like friendship and stuff. And I think that's what gives something longevity.
It's the best way to start off.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. Okay. Do you ever think like maybe like slightly selfishly, like if this does go public, career, boom, everyone would know. It'd be insane. There's got to be a part of you that also thinks about that too.
I mean, somewhat, but also it's like, I don't know. I'm almost just like not worried about it. I'm like, if it happens, that'll be sick. But like, if it doesn't, like, at least I still have a friend, you know, because like I said, there's that connection of like friendship there too, aside from any sort of like emotional thing. So that's why I think it's cool.
That's clutch.
Quick point to anybody moving to LA, bro. Like you need to find genuine friends. Like this place is not the place where it's like, you know, testing the waters with fake people. You need to find friends that actually want to support you as you support them.
While staying around the people that also you guys know you guys aren't the closest friends, but you guys are around each other because it's mutually beneficial.
Well, you know what? I just had a situation last night, actually. Again, I don't know if I should say any names, but I'll say it to you guys if you want. I was at that party, and I was talking to about stuff. He came up to me, and he like...
No. Fucking...
Yeah.
Cut all this bullshit.
No. Keep it in. We'll bleep out the name, but no one knows who he is off camera.
I thought he was like a cool guy, but talking about like relationships and stuff, obviously he runs like Poppy and everything. Or
He gets people to parties.
Yeah. So like he's kind of like in, right? So it's one of those things where it's like a weird battle between like friendship, like going out, or like, you know, cutting off a section of possibly being invited out to places, which is fucking weird. But yeah, so with him, like last night it was just sus because he basically came up to me and he was like, so did you do this? He was like trying to confront me about something that I had no idea what he was talking about. I guess one of his friends, Will, he was being harassed by a girl. A girl was calling from a like landline phone, like a home phone, which number one, who has a home phone anymore?
Yeah.
I don't personally. But basically, yeah, some girl, and she was using my name. She was saying, hey, it's Faith Ordway. I'm still in love with you, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, he's explaining this to me, and I'm like, I don't even know who Will is. Like, I don't know. How would this, like, make any sense? And, like, how does that add up? Especially if, like, your friend Will obviously knows that I haven't conversed with him or kissed him or done anything. So why would I care if he's, like, that was the whole thing, basically.
Okay.
She said, I'm in love with you. Why would you kiss other girls? But it's like, if I don't even, like...
But that's so weird.
It doesn't make
Why
any
would
sense.
someone act like you?
It doesn't make sense. So, like, I cleared it up. I was like, this doesn't make sense because X, Y, Z. And then he was like, okay, I believe you. And then we sat there for, like, 2 seconds. And then he was like, but, like, if you did do it, like, I wouldn't think you were weird, which just pissed me off. Because I'm like, why would you, like, say you believe me and then continue to, like...
So that kind of threw you off?
Well,
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I fucking hate that.
Really?
Like,
He sucks.
I don't mind him.
I could tolerate him, but like he
I
sucks.
didn't know him super well, honestly. It was just more of one of those things where I was like, okay, I know that he runs this area.
He's like an elbow. He's like an elbow to the jaw type of guy.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never had a horrible experience with him. I like talking to him, but I can see where it gets weird because you've had a very different experience.
Right.
Okay.
Also, like, what is it with? I don't get. What is it with guys impressing girls? I've never understood it. It's one of those things that doesn't work out for you. It doesn't work out for anyone. No girl wants to go out to have fun and get pressed. It's not how life works. Guys go out with, maybe I'll get pressed tonight for whatever reason.
Whatever.
You know, if I get drunk and I do something stupid, somebody might press me. I'll be fine.
We can handle it.
Girls go out to go have fun. Everyone wants to have fun. No one wants to get pressed.
I think it's the sexual oppression. Guys at some point get so upset the fact that they're not allowed to get any that they want to take the rage out on those who are the gatekeepers of getting that.
Bro,
Right?
That's a
I
hot
don't
take.
even want to talk.
That's a hot take, and I do like that take.
Dude, you should have seen the gym bros yesterday. All of those boys were down bad to the max.
Wait, what do you mean?
I've
What's the
never
story?
seen that.
What happened? What
The
happened?
gym bros, you know,
know the
like
gym bros.
fucking. Wait. Yeah. Dude, they were so down bad yesterday. Yesterday was Halloween, so like they were ready for the Halloween party. And I mean, obviously I've hung out with guys. I've hung out with you guys before.
Yeah.
But maybe I've just never seen like the actual environment, or maybe they were just very down bad. But they were like in the car, like FaceTiming different girl after different girl, like, yo, you want to come over, or do you need some dick tonight? And I'm just like,
They would just
listening
say
to
it like that?
Yeah, no. I'm
It's
saying like
ballsy.
down bad.
Okay.
And I was sitting there listening, and I was like, he's being dead serious. And they just went through like different girls
what
trying
was
to hit him up. No luck and
No luck. Okay, I was gonna ask you, what was the reaction of the girls? Where it's like, nah,
as
fuck
far
off.
as- yeah, they were like, I'm like tired. Sorry.
It doesn't work.
Don't
It
work,
doesn't work.
guys.
You don't.
Okay, but
It
if he's doing it, it means it's worked before, though.
Maybe.
No.
For the wrong
No.
type of girls.
No, because
The
Kai,
wrong-
anyone can get a Snapchat, form a something friendship, and then still be weird.
Okay, but it was like repeatedly, they were all on FaceTime, like, yo, you want some dick? And then she's like, no, I'm tired. And you go to the next contact, the next contact.
Yes.
Like a Rolodex of potential dick holes.
Bro, the
I mean,
success rate of saying, do you want some dick? It has to be like little to none.
It has
I
to be.
think so. I
Well,
think
but
so
what
too.
girls need to, what ladies need to know when coming to like, God, there's some dogs, bro.
I would wait.
Really?
No wait. Okay, if this isn't like rude or anything, I won't say which guy it is, but I'll play the voice memo. Can I play the voice
Yeah,
memo?
play the voice memo.
You might have to maybe cut it out if
You
this
get-
is like
you
not
get-
cool, but I thought it was so funny. Okay.
Also, ladies,
Wait.
when guys are drunk, and
let
down
her
bad-
play real quick.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it.
Just making sure you got home safe and, seeing if you needed some penis.
See, that's
Have a good
funny.
night.
Have a good night.
Wait, play it one more time. Please play it one more time.
That was literally
Okay,
it.
Please play it one more time. One more time. One more
It's the
time.
funniest fucking shit ever. Like,
Okay, no laughing. We got to hear through the
He's-
entire voice memo.
Wait, play it one more time.
also, like, he's my friend at the end of the day, so, like, I don't mind, but, like,
Here.
Ma'am, just making sure you got home safe and, seeing if you needed some penis on the way. But, have a good night.
Okay.
Okay. That might actually work because that's fucking hilarious.
no,
hope
it
you
was
ha-
really funny. I
Maybe-
enjoyed it, but after seeing him try to flirt with 6 girls that same night, and after
yeah.
the FaceTime calls, he kind of lost it. Like, maybe if he started that way in, like, a joking manner, and I didn't watch all of the fail attempts,
But he started off with, hope you got home safe. He's worried about you and then offered the penis, right?
because that shit's fucking funny.
hilarious,
Bro, like that shit's funny. That shit cracks me up.
I want to know if you need some penis. Anyway, good
No,
night.
look,
Penis. Oh my god! How often
that's
you?
gold.
That's gold.
fucking insane.
I would just post it as a
who was it?
TikTok.
Yep, sounded like Sam.
Was he serious or was it a joke?
he was half serious. He
When-
definitely half serious.
ladies, when guys are drunk and down bad, they're half. Listen, you need to understand it. They're half
if you
serious
want-
and half
if
joking.
You will take the offer.
Yes.
Exactly. They will make the absurd fucking accusation like, "You want some penis tonight?" We'll take it as a joke if it's a no, but if it's a yeah, it
Then
ain't
it's
a
not a
joke.
joke.
It ain't a joke.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's very true.
It ain't a joke.
Well, you can't say about all guys because some guys are actually serious.
Yeah, a lot of guys are. That's the problem.
My biggest pet peeve is when guys get mad about when girls don't want to get with them.
Yeah.
Like guys get like mad. They're like mad at the girl, and it's like you just don't be fucking weird.
Yeah, maybe you just
Yeah.
weren't good enough, motherfucker.
Sometimes it's a
I mean,
long game.
Yeah, you know, there's so many like other people that you can slide in on. What I've noticed is like guys, a couple people last night. I don't know what it was. A lot of guys were down bad. I guess Halloween is a down bad time.
You know why? Because what y'all motherfuckers dress up in.
Oh yeah, wait,
That's
true.
why it brings like.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
Wait, what were you
y'all
wearing again?
dress up in some crazy shit.
I was wearing kind of like a top like this. I did skeleton makeup.
Were you cheeked up or not cheeked up?
I was cheeked up in a skirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, but that
How,
brings
like,
that brings us a toxic
you have-
conversation. It's not about what the girl wears. A guy should be able to control himself.
It's not about control. It's about brains work how brains work.
No, but
you
what-
don't be weird to girls, but you can still like everyone has thoughts.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks. If you're around, okay, tell me this: if you're around a bunch of girls dressed in garbage bags or a bunch of girls dressed in not garbage bags,
That's a good
In-
point.
Or guys wearing jeans versus guys wearing baseball pants, right?
Right.
Kind of.
I'd say sweatpants. I think sweatpants are pretty.
there's so it's like non-sexy male fits and sexy male fits. You
Yeah.
have
Well,
different
actually, I
thoughts.
could-
It invokes
As
different.
I look at jeans, I'm like, I could be a jean person. I was like, they're not that bad. No, I mean, I don't think I have like too much of a preference. I think yes. I think like as long as you're like trying like a little bit. Like it could be like just like a chill outfit. It doesn't have to be anything like crazy. I don't care about like designer stuff, to be honest, personally. But like if you're just doing your thing, I think it's honestly just all about like your approach and like
Right. I get what you
nail
mean.
the execution.
The best advice for guys trying to get girls is figure out yourself before you try to figure out the girl. Figure out yourself, motherfucker. Like, it's as simple as that, right? You figure out
I
yourself.
love Chris on a pedestal. I love his speeches.
I
about
am on a
this.
pedestal right now. I'm finna preach.
Chris is on a New Amsterdam.
Figure
and
out-
truly pedestal.
Figure out yourself before you try to figure out somebody else. Figure out yourself. It makes steps 5 times more like easier.
That's true.
If you're fucking, I don't know if I'm gonna be horny or down bad tonight, or I don't know if I'm gonna be fucking.
Also, you just can't go into the night being like, oh, I'm gonna have sex.
Yeah, so figure out yourself first before you're trying to figure out anybody
You
else.
can't do it. You just have to go out to have fun and then see what happens.
Exactly. Go have fun.
Okay.
And don't be weird. Stop being
Yes.
weird. You guys are too weird.
All right. Faith,
That was
great.
that was
That was
really
one of the
fun.
most enjoyable little segments that we
Really?
did.
This
That
was a-
video is fucking hilarious. Holy shit.
Dude, that was really funny.
The thing about like, because like, I mean, we're better friends than like some of the other people we're gonna have on today. Like, we have like different friend conversations.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if they should be recorded per se, but
They're always good.
good time.
All right, guys. Faith, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's keep it going, guys. Woo! All right, guys, the next guest. We have Berkley back on here. We got Kyle on the right. Welcome. Actually, this kid has been, like, harassing us to hurry up with this. In the same way, he was very much in a hurry to get his ass kicked in his last boxing fight. Welcome, QCP. Welcome to the show.
Let's go.
Hey, how you doing, kiddo?
He taught me like what a 360 was in his boxing match.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah,
Wait, let's run this back for a second. First off, the way
True.
we introed this was I'm so ready to leave for what, because you guys put your, your friend Faith Wardway, my ex-girlfriend, you put her here right before me. We are not on good terms. What are you doing? Okay, we can talk about the fight now.
Yo, I'm gonna be the first to say 100% our bad.
Our bad.
I heard it was a communication error. You're
Massive.
not her friend, and you
No,
are,
we're
but
all good friends.
no, I understand. I understand.
So
Yeah.
it's a weird thing.
It's okay.
We were friends with both of you before,
Right.
and we happen to still be friends with both of you
then-
now.
And a house divided cannot stand.
Right.
So
And
we
you guys are my
split.
only friends. So what do I do?
Leave her.
Yeah,
That's what
so
he did.
we're gonna consider this a business setting.
Okay,
The strip
cool.
club we're gonna hit later tonight is a non-business setting.
Yeah,
right.
that
that's a
happens to be
sin.
us.
Sin.
So
We're gonna
sin.
commit some sins.
Let's get sinful.
Yeah.
Speaking of sinful, thanks for the 4 private dances you bought me.
Was it a full one?
Yeah, 4 private, pretty private.
You got blessed with
Yeah, that was-
fucking 3
Actually,
extra
no,
ones.
I was done. I was done. I was done.
Why would you ever be done?
Have you ever had 4 private dances consecutively?
No,
I was
never.
trying to
You
go
probably
back.
were like, I'm done. I
done.
can't do this anymore. You're not. There's nothing changing. You
But
know?
they were blessed because they were free, and there was a homie hugging
I mean, it is super free. 2 is.
But weirdly, he was watching the entire time, and that
Yeah,
was a
no.
little creepy.
I saw
I
you.
think I was like in the next booth.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I want to
He was
buy
there
just
alone,
a
bro. I
booth.
was like, you having a good birthday? You having fun?
So the best way to describe it is like I wanted 1 private dance is awesome. 2 is like okay, this is still fun.
True.
3 is like all right.
Getting me a little bored.
I did not pay for 3, so that's what's funny is like you really just got.
Well,
You got blessed but
Yeah.
cursed because you
well, it
didn't
wasn't
want
just
3.
3. Then we got 2 free ones.
Like 30 fucking minutes straight.
Oh,
No, it was a while. We were questioning where you were.
pretty private.
That's when you know is when you're like, where the fuck is he?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, where the fuck am I?
But it was a great time.
No, I was done. I was done after 2.
But then we all lost you guys because
Yeah.
you left early because you're like, whatever.
Let's bring it to.
Hey, me too.
You're a friend, man, and we were here supporting you. We sat on the couch. We bought the pay-per-view of Rough and Rowdy.
So sorry.
And we were fucking hyped, man. And we just see our best friend get his ass kicked.
True.
No, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't.
It wasn't
that bad.
Yo,
Ass
okay,
kicking.
so here's the problem. The problem is, obviously, like everything else in social media, if you clip it to one bad part, it looks like that guy got shit on.
But this time it was getting shit on over and over. No, I'm kidding.
So luckily, I actually did grab some strength in the second and third.
True. The first,
whatever they're called.
the first and second.
The first one. So here I am. I have been boxing for 2 months, bro. I have never punched a man in my life, and I go into a ring with a kid who's been training for 2 years because that's his company's job is to.
Yeah. And you didn't
Barstool.
actually know that until like leading.
I
up
didn't know that until maybe like 2 weeks before the fight, where he's like, it was just my trainer figured it out and told me that he's been training for like a long time.
yeah.
And I was like, fuck. I started ripping a bunch of mushrooms. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like, what can I do to like just give myself the strength to be able to actually do this?
Yeah.
And going in there, like I felt fine. I felt confident. I was like, oh, I got this. Go in there and, bruh, first off, I stopped lifting weights. So I started getting really weak. The punches felt like air. Felt like I was punching nobody.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is fucked. But then second and third round, it was just like, I actually have not watched the fight since.
Really?
Because it was obviously extremely embarrassing to get like virally roasted about like doing a 360 and like running around the ref.
Yeah.
I played rugby. You know, all I know is fucking tackling people. I just wanted to tackle the guy.
Yeah.
Because it's straight fight or flight. You're in front of thousands of people. You don't know what the fuck is going on, especially having no experience. That was my initial reaction. I was like, this is fucked. I tried my best. And then second and third round, I actually like punched him in the face many times.
Yeah.
And we were just, it's the weirdest thing ever. You're sitting there slow-mo looking at each other going,
I would say you won those last fight. You won those.
the
last
second and third
rounds.
round, I actually like did something, but it was the first round that was so bad that
It was just like
it was a unanimous decision.
Bryce was telling us you can train as much as you want, but when you get in there, there's this shock of being in front of thousands of
Yeah,
people. The
but-
training goes out the window.
But I sparred like 3 times.
Oh, wow.
That kid was probably sparring every day.
Yeah.
So that was the difference. Was like I did so much more than I should have for not having any experience.
But the
So
weird-
that's where I give myself props. Is that
Well,
like
also,
I had nothing in
I'll
the
never
in the
talk
bag.
shit on boxing because like I'll never get into boxing ever.
Yeah.
I mean, dude,
Unless-
I am not an angry person. I've never ever picked a fight in my life.
Yeah.
Like I am a white kid from Charlotte, North Carolina that went to a Catholic school. Like where the fuck am I gonna fight people? Never have, never will, and unless I have to. But it's like whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I
would-
haven't even had the opportunity until right now to actually like say like what I didn't fucking go on my social media and try to back myself up.
Yeah.
Tell people I've been training for 2 months. I this and this and this. I'm not gonna bullshit it. What happened is what happened. It honestly it was a benefit. I guess,
It was
you
a
know?
cool time.
But I will say, street fight, I'll tap you in any day.
Street fight is so fucking different. If I'm just attacking somebody without rules, it's a completely different story.
Also, the great thing about where street fights normally happen is normally about 11 to 2 a.m. 11 p.m. to 2 a.m.
And you have a couple
Alcohol's
drinks
involved.
yeah, of course.
And the great thing about alcohol,
It doesn't. There's
don't worry.
There's no hold barred.
You also feel
like you
no
can stomp
pain.
on their
Yeah.
mouth
and
don't feel
also
bad.
whatever strength you already have, multiplied by
10.
10,
Yeah,
well,
easily.
10x multiplier.
It was funky.
You get a little weird, and you
Let
can
me
throw
tell you.
elbows on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And
You
elbows
can do
are
a lot of
dead.
things. I can
Elbows-
I can tackle the guy to the ground.
Yep.
Like I'm experienced at, and actually throw some haymakers in a comfortable position. Not something that I've never.
And
done.
you have all your
The,
homies.
the,
It's a
the whole
gangbang.
hype of the fight was who's the better chef, right? But
He's a way better chef. That is
Really?
like
You
for
would say-
sure.
You say
But
that?
Because the
I
kid's
wouldn't say that
he's
at
been
all.
cooking.
Who did you fight again? For the
His
audience.
name's
who
Chef
doesn't-
Donnie.
Okay.
He's a Barstool employee, so he works
I
for
wouldn't even
Barstool.
say that. Like I didn't even knew who Chef Donnie was before you.
Right,
even fought
but
him.
he's not a like big influencer. He's like
He's like a
Dave
chef.
Portnoy's bitch. Like
Well,
literally.
half of them are Dave Portnoy's.
I know they all are. Like I was in the office.
Do they
Dave
fuck?
was there. He's just an employee.
Yeah.
He's just an employee there. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am because he was sitting there on his laptop
Yeah.
like everybody else doing his work. When I went, we did a little face off in the office, and like it was super cool, super fun, really cool experience. I went on BFFs for like 20 minutes or 10
Yeah.
minutes or something, but that's all it is for him. So it's like he cooks for these events. They'll have little tailgate stuff, and he's cooking for barbecuing, hot dogs, burgers.
Right.
He cooks American food. I cook Italian food. So it's like maybe we're on the same level for the types of food, but it's
But you've always kind of said too, you don't really like commemorate like your like chef ability. Like you're
Absolutely,
more,
yeah.
Like you're just like really funny and a good guy.
I'm extremely inexperienced. Like right now,
like yeah.
I've been mentally committing myself to taking classes, learning how to fucking cook. I'm planning trips to Italy so I can go fucking learn. So I can actually look cool when I'm doing it, like know what I'm really doing.
Yeah.
I don't know what today I made something for the first time ever. The last time I made something for the first time ever. The time before that, probably second time ever. It's like,
I
there's a
will say
difference there.
though, you cooked for us like 2 Sundays ago.
great.
That was a good dish.
Great
Dude,
That
I
a
was
good
like
dish.
I was 3 plates deep.
Yeah.
That was a solid
really
one.
good.
And
Can't go
I
wrong.
don't do shit like I don't do shit like that. It was good.
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
Yeah, but long story short, incredibly cool experience. Barstool is great. They paid me in 2 days. It
Oh,
was
so you
like,
actually got paid. I
got
didn't
paid.
realize you get paid.
I
when you have
got
boxing
wired.
events.
I like messaged them about it 2 days after the fight. They wired me my money instantly.
Yeah.
So that was immediate. Like, congratulations, props to them
Oh, yeah.
because one other didn't make that happen,
That's fucking sick.
which is fucked. Good experience, slightly traumatizing because it's like you're getting punched in the face in front of thousands of people.
Yeah.
And I got concussed. I was like dead for like a week. I feel fine now. Will I do it again? Maybe. The only problem for me is that like I'm busy. I got shit to do. I have to commit myself. I cannot do anything else other than fucking train if I'm gonna fight again.
Yeah.
It's because I want to know what I'm doing before I do it again.
Another question we want to ask: how did you meet us? Like, why are you still hanging with us?
Why do you still come over?
Well,
and hang out
okay,
with us?
so my initial experience, I was leaving the Wish House, the content house that actually just like closed down today.
They closed it down?
Yeah, today. Wish is no longer having influencers over.
Dub.
Dub.
Bro, the
So-
crisp dub.
I was
Bro,
trying
that
to
guy-
get in.
that guy
Ironically,
sucks.
I think it was Halloween. It might have been Halloween, or I think it was Halloween.
It was
a Halloween
very
party.
around this time.
And I had left that Wish Halloween party. I didn't get in. And I like knew people in there, whatever. I didn't get in. And I was with Welcome, if you guys know Welcome.
Yeah.
And
Shout out, Wel.
he takes me to TheSync house. And I think 4 or 5 times I said, what the fuck? Who the fuck is TheSync house? What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I get there, you guys' nice little frat house, everybody sharing a bathroom.
It was
You guys
also
are-
4 a.m.
right. It was very late. And
We were. Yeah.
I met you guys. I was definitely intoxicated. I don't remember like too much of it, but we connected. I remember Berkley's Volkswagen because I went pee outside. I had a Volkswagen at the time, so I was like, "Oh, Passat, Berkley." So I don't think it had been months since we like connected again. I don't know if you guys like messaged me. I don't know if we met at a party, but messaged me to come on the podcast because I know when I came over to your guys' place that was near Beverly Hills.
But we didn't realize that until you came on our podcast, and we were like,
Right,
wow,
right.
wait, Q came over. Like, where did we meet him before? And then you were at our old house at 4 a.m.
Well, it was
Right.
because
Right.
I typed in your phone number into my phone, like when you came on our podcast, and it was under QZP, and I was like, yep. Well, I typed this in when I was fucked up.
Yeah.
Because like it's not it's QC not QZP.
But isn't that random that we met him at our first house?
It is super random. I didn't have to be there at that time. I didn't have to be there. That was so random. I got into Welcome's Jeep. It was so random that it happened, and it did, which is cool. But shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
We live 10 minutes away from each other.
What's your most fucked up story about all of us right now?
Okay, like straight off the rip, I remember one time it must have been like 8 p.m. and Kyle was so dead. Like you were face down on your bed like this.
Were my knees on the floor?
Yep, knees on the floor, face down like
It's my
this.
most comfortable sleeping position.
And whatever, everybody that's watching is like, oh yeah, he blacked out, whatever. 20 minutes later, the dude is
Let's go.
he's like, literally it took 2 people going, rally. And he goes, yeah. You pop the fuck up, party the rest of the night.
It's all about power
without a
naps.
doubt. You know, we've had maybe like 10 party experiences together, nothing crazy, but that was extremely impressive.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Kai, I look at as like the responsible. I get drunk like 1-2 times a week.
maybe.
You know, but when I do, I go fucking hard, and that's the thing.
I can see
When
that.
you do, you go hard. And I love back in the times when you guys were actually having the parties here. I don't know if that's like supposed to be said.
Say it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you were always just like, I'm fucked up, but I'm keeping this shit straight. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna make sure nobody does anything stupid. And then Berkley is just, it's the most consistent shit every single night. The same shit every single night.
Yes, sir.
Just drink like a freak, make your friends drink like a freak, and just have a good time.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's a good time. This has been one of those. We've been getting hella close. You guys, we always hang out. We always have a good time, and it's like there's only a couple like.
You guys
crazes that over time we
moving
keep doing it.
fucking over here
Yeah, it was right next to your
Was
house.
the craziest thing ever because they delivered me a merch package and they were like, "We're 8 minutes away." I was like, "What?" I live in Calabasas. I was like, "You guys are 8 minutes away," and it confused the fuck out of me. And it was like it's the coolest thing ever because like I genuinely had not had any guy friends in LA for almost a year, and then now being a year and a half, I've known you guys for like probably 4 months, but it's a blessing. It's a blessing
Yeah,
in
it's a good time.
disguise
You
that we
too, bro.
actually can have each other here and prosper.
It's a great time.
I'm also just very impressed at your ability to fuck
Party
porn stars.
Fuck porn stars.
I don't know if you want to talk about it.
I
think
don't
it's
fucking
awesome.
at this
Dude,
point.
we don't have to state any names.
Well, okay, but the
just
funny.
I just
okay,
wanna say-
okay, but the
Like,
Like, if
funny
you go to
part about
Pornhub
it-
and go to
No,
porn
that's
porn
sick.
stars,
To everyone-
you've
to
hit
everyone
like
out
6
there.
out of the
How
top 10.
funny is
come
it
on.
when I come up to you guys and I go, Ryan? You go, Ryan? I go, it's a girl.
But you
So
say
you go,
read,
oh.
and then it just everyone.
No,
clicks.
my
They did some sort of like fake, like it was like an OnlyFans thing where they were like, you know, we're gonna pretend like we're sisters, and
Oh.
I'm Ryan and you're Riley, and her and Riley Reed. They both have the same like tattoo on their back. You know, Riley's got the Arabic letters or Japanese letters on her
think it's
back,
Japanese.
and then Ryan Reed's got the Arabic letters on her back. But it's the same shit as usual, where it's, you know, Instagram DMs.
Yeah.
I'm more just like, there's been girls that you bring over, and I'm like, it's looking pretty ninth grade. Looking pretty ninth grade me.
Ninth
No,
grade?
I wouldn't.
No,
say-
I know.
grade me,
Like,
what?
He watched them when he was in
Looking
ninth grade.
pretty
Not that
ninth-
they're in the ninth grade.
No,
Wait.
I'm not saying you're bringing ninth graders over. I'm saying
I
ninth
was
grade
like,
me.
oh my fucking god.
No, everyone calm the fuck down. Everyone fucking calm down. I'm saying, looking pretty ninth grade me, jerking off 15 times a week. I
But
know
there's
that
a
girl.
difference when you jerk off to the porn.
Okay, that's
Listen. Everyone listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying me.
That's what you're saying.
It's
Be more
Yeah,
clear.
Anna got
Be-
scared for a second.
be
She
more-
got
be
worried.
more-
It's a me thing. I'm saying ninth grade me is jerking off to people that Q has brought over to my house. And I go, yep, I know you.
Not even. Yeah. True.
How do I know you? I know you because I know you.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's fun. It's all of the above.
Great time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a good experience, but in the end of the day, it's human beings. You know, human beings.
100%.
You're
have to
such a
be
good guy.
You don't have to be a porn star to
great
have
guy.
good sex. You know,
You have to be QCP to have good sex.
Exactly.
but when you make a porn star come a couple times, then you know you're good at it.
All right, guys. Thank you, QCP, for coming on the podcast.
Thank
Fuck.
you.
Holy shit. All right. Yeah.
All right. What Q?
Love you guys.
What are you doing in the future?
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause you got a lot of big shit. coming
Plug
out.
some stuff.
So I guess right now I'm just doing the same shit as normal. You know, picking up the YouTube, more vlogs and shit, but working
You just hit
on.
100K. You consistently.
Yeah,
posting
we're like
vlogs?
125, almost
yeah.
130, and
just-
working on a TV show next year, hoping to get a actual, you know, mainstream TV show because the world is lacking a modern day Gordon Ramsay. Everybody wants to see some kid go around the world with his apron, shirtless, and just be a fucking douchebag and eat food.
Yeah.
I think the world needs it. So that's where I'm gonna be, hopefully. So that's what's next year. You know, merch is coming back, all that shit. It's good stuff. We got a lot of good stuff coming.
You're a beast.
Let's
That's
go.
it. Thank you
Fucking love
guys.
you.
Love you
One of
guys.
our biggest fucking fans.
Yeah.
I mean, we love
Friends.
Friends. We love this
You guys are
fucking
the
guy.
best. All right, time for me to leave.
Alright.
Time for me to leave. Not gonna stay around.
You should talk to your ex.
Nah, it's okay.
All right, guys. Tommy Unold.
Gonna go smoke some weed and fap.
Yes. All right.
Thank you. Thank
Tommy
you.
Unold, welcome to the show. No. All right, go pee. Go pee.
The next guest we have on, me and Chris switch spots. Chris is over there, Berkley's back, and Kai's still right here. We got Tommy Unold, the fucking ladies' man of TikTok.
The modest man on TikTok, the most modest.
Let's bring it
man.
in. He gets hella bitches. Tommy Unold. Let's bring him
Hey,
in, baby.
Tommy.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Oh yeah.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
First off, I don't know where you got this ladies' man type deal.
What do you mean?
I don't know where you got it.
I mean, you're the only
Tell
one
me,
that actually.
tell me where you got that idea.
You just talk to every single girl on your Twitch stream or TikTok.
Okay,
And you just
and?
are friends with them.
Okay.
So does that mean
You want
that?
to hear something really funny?
Yeah.
Wasn't QCP on here?
Yeah.
Literally a half an hour ago, Faith,
Yeah.
his ex,
Yeah.
she kissed me.
Oh, lit, bro.
Yeah.
I
did
witnessed it.
I did another kiss or slap, and she didn't want to slap me, so she did the opposite.
Yeah, it's
So
like
I
Swag
thought that was
Boy,
a
but
good
instead you just make
introduction.
out.
No, I
Yeah.
thought that was a great introduction because you know she was here, and I'm like, hey, can I interview you? And then,
Yeah.
I witnessed it. It's true. It's all true.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, she was
No,
like,
I just thought that was a good introduction because you guys keep saying I'm a ladies man.
you are a good fucking ladies.
Hi, Berk.
Lady man.
Hey, Berk.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
It's been a while.
It's been a
It's been like
minute.
2 seconds, but you know, it's been good.
No, I meant like me. Never mind.
Yeah.
last time you did a podcast with us.
A year ago.
Year ago. Yeah, it has been
A year ago.
What do you?
Let me take these
You're
off.
still getting fucking nutty views on TikTok, going
Yeah.
crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like awkwardly interviewing people.
How has your style of videos changed over the last year?
You know, with like interviews, it's like weird because like I can, you know, like interview the same people and ask them like different questions. But I'm always trying to change stuff because I don't want to like do the same shit, you know. And I'm like trying to change stuff and try and get a new niche. Because everyone just knows me as the fucking interview guy, you know, which is fine.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah.
But you keep that like same like persona, but also like you keep it going. Like,
Yeah.
you're you. Like, if I see
Yeah.
in your videos, you'll give that same feedback of awkwardness to me
Exactly.
until I understand it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then we just like
Yeah.
become friends with them.
Yeah.
So
Can
I mean,
I ask you something?
yeah, of course.
Can you ask me if I'm a tree?
Are you tree?
God, not this.
What?
This fucking guy, dude. This fucking guy.
Are you still not pulling any girls?
I mean, I mean, technically, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm not
No,
pulling
I
no
just
girls.
I just remember last podcast that was a big topic.
It's still a big topic. And
Yeah.
it's,
But it's not though. It's surprisingly
No, are you?
It's surprisingly
I'm
us
not.
over here.
I'm not pulling a bunch of girls. I'm not.
Like
yeah.
What's your body count? What?
Truthfully,
Yeah.
5.
Okay. Why are you saying it weird?
I'm not saying it's weird. I'm saying the number 5.
5. Wow.
Seems like like more.
All girls.
There's no more.
All girls.
That's like
You
Chris.
don't even
Don't
know.
yell lie to me, bro. We know it's 2.
Dude, don't cap. It's on my 2, bro. It ain't 2. Don't fucking cap.
Either way, bro. Come on now.
I ain't capping. You capping right now.
I'm not capping.
It's 5. Why?
Put it on your mom's life.
All my mom's life.
All right.
Wow, she's dead then.
She ain't
gone.
dead.
She's
She
dead.
well healthy living, drinking green smoothies.
She's dead, dude.
Bro, she's just fine.
No, dude.
You swear on something then, fucker.
Alright,
What's your body count?
9.
Swear on it.
Swear.
She dead.
No.
Good as
Are you
dead.
saying it's more or less?
I'm talking less.
You're saying it's less than 9.
I regret asking that question though.
Right? That's what I was saying too.
Yeah.
Because it's.
I mean, I regret you asking that question too.
Tommy, what's your body count? And I want to pull an actual answer out, not some Tommy answer. I want the real answer. How many times? What's your body count?
Yeah.
What's your?
No, true.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
No, it is. It's crazy. I know.
The thing about you, fuck you. What? The thing about you is he could do the same interview with you, but you
10
have a
times
no.
after 10, it'd be the funniest.
It'd
thing
be
ever
the
been.
different. You'd have a different reaction. He just fucks
No.
with your brain.
No, true.
He just fucks
Because you
with
think
you the
you
entire
have
time.
it. You think you have his reaction, and then he'd be like, never. I'm gonna switch it up.
Exactly.
And keep going on top
Yeah.
of it. But he has it. He has it down. to
Have
a
you guys
fucking
ever heard of
T.
the Lion King movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. All right,
Yes,
fine.
I've heard of it.
Dope.
What about it?
No, it's just dope. I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Where does the way you talk stem from, bro? Is it some person that you grew up with? Like how the way you communicate, man? Where's it come from?
I just talk. I just ramble. You know. I mean, I just like. Yeah.
But your humor comes from like you're just a funny human being. Like,
Thanks.
Of course. Like you're funny.
Okay, but do you talk the same when you talk?
No, dude. I talk the same. I think there's 2 different sides of it. Like here, you know, I'm just having fun, goofing off. But like if we're really serious, I'll still be like, I'll try and be awkward. You
Fair.
know, just for fun.
Yeah.
You know.
But when it
Like
comes down to
icebreaker.
like a sentimental moment, do you
Well,
like just
yeah,
switch?
obviously, not switch. I mean, it's not in my brain where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be stupid right now, and then
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
just, you know when there's like,
Okay, but dude, Tommy, let's say
Okay.
you're talking to Bang Energy, for example, right? And they're like, Tommy Unold, we want to give you a $1 million
Bang
contract.
Energy. Bang!
$1 million contract, right?
Sure.
How do you talk to the representative at Bang? What's the conversation? How do you communicate?
All right, so let's just say someone calls me
like,
and here, no, be like you're pitching me a brand deal. Do it, go,
All right.
right now.
I'm Bang. Tommy, I love your TikToks, and I see you get a lot of views.
Your engagement is high and your impressions are high.
Yes.
We want to sponsor you for $50,000 for 4 posts a month. What are you thinking there?
Hey, what do you think about that, Tommy?
Okay,
Right?
that's it. Done. Sure.
Take the fucking
Yeah,
bread.
let's talk about what you want, and then money's money, dude. Money's weird. Money's a very weird concept,
Why?
and it's crazy. It just, dude, I like after living in LA and like doing like what I do and social media and stuff, I've realized that money. I don't know how to explain it, but like I don't think money buys happiness, bro. You know?
Are you making a lot of money right now?
Yeah, because people
Explain it.
no, because people always like justify this, but I think I have a prime example. I think money buys pleasure and money does not buy happiness, okay?
But do you kiss guys when you're doing it?
Bruh.
All right, no. Hold on. Like just hear me out, okay?
Right.
So, let's say that right now, tomorrow, I buy a Lamborghini, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be at a 10. I'll be literally at a 10, like happiness, right? Okay. Let's say in like 2 years, I like sell a like Lamborghini and go to like a Porsche, I'd probably be at a 7 of happiness. It'd be dope, but I had a Lamborghini. Okay, but hear me out. But right now, if I bought a Porsche, I'd be at a 10. Okay. So it's like timing. So that's why in my head, I think like over time, it's just, I don't know.
It decompresses.
Exactly. I think it's pleasure.
So what's the right way to do? Are you making a lot of money right now?
I don't know.
Okay, but how do you spend it then?
You're making a decent
How do you
amount for
spend
like-
it
I'm
to,
making like
to avoid that?
$4 a year.
Okay, well that's more than. But how are you spending it to you avoid that trap of like how do you spend it?
What are you looking at me like that?
Motherfucker. What other than $4 a year? What do you?
I do. No, I make $4 a year. It might be more.
Okay,
but I do. Make
I know
$4.
your creative
You know
fund
what
is
$4 a
fucking
year is?
stacked, bro.
What?
That's 4 pleasure condoms.
That's why I made as a
Dude,
fucking
I'm
infant.
gonna be honest with you, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, but then tell me, how do you get out of that trap then? The idea of buying Lamborghini, then buying a Porsche.
No,
and
I'm
Instagram.
not saying it's a trap.
fucks me.
No, we're
He
on the
fucks
concept
me.
of money. I think all I was saying is like, yeah. No, I was saying that. Money is pleasure. That's what I said. Money, you know.
Then
all right.
what's the right way to spend it so you get
I would,
longevity
I
and
would
happiness?
just say like be secure, dude. Like I think I'm really smart in the sense of money because I always save. Like literally every. I don't care.
so like buying a $300 shirt?
Time out. Why the fuck did you buy a Bentley? And
Who said I bought a Bentley?
What?
You
Who said I bought a Bentley?
Not rented a Bentley.
You know what's funny? Okay.
No, time out. Shut up.
What if I said I didn't pay for it?
Stop.
Oh, there it is. Yo.
Oh.
Sit down.
Fair.
Sit down.
Oh.
Okay, I never bought a Bentley.
I'm curling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
what
What was I
about
gonna say?
what about buying
No,
a
I'm gonna-
$200 shirt? You're wearing an off-white shirt right now.
Okay.
Does,
Because I like the shirt.
but does it bring you pleasure now, or does it
Yeah,
bring you?
it's a cool shirt. Okay, dude, you guys are getting off topic of what I was saying.
So Tom, what does bring you
It was
happiness?
the whole time. All right, you know what? All right.
What does bring you happiness other than money? Alternative money.
What brings
Me,
me?
my dick
I-
in his
What
ass.
brings a normal? What should bring a normal person happiness?
No, bro. It's just doing what you love, bro.
Yeah?
Like, dude, so, like, in my head, I think in the long run, let's say that someone gets offered a 9-to-5 job working 50 hours a week, and they're going to make 110 grand, let's just
Yes.
say. But they could take their dream job, okay, that they're doing what they love, but they're going to make, like, 35 grand a year. Okay, in my head, I think the average person would take the 110 grand because they think it's going to make them happier.
Yes.
In the long run, it's going to be the opposite. True. Exactly.
True.
There's other parts of it though. There's the stress of not making enough money.
Exactly.
To, yeah.
There's a bunch of shit. Dude, I didn't mean to go in this detail. I was just saying.
True. It was a bit, and then we decided to
Exactly.
keep going
We're
on.
very,
But,
we're very analytical.
Why?
How many guys have you kissed in 2 days?
About 5.
4. But why did you decide to hang out with us? Like, what was your first impression on us, and why? No. I want. No, be honest.
Okay.
And why are you? Why are we
So-
friends now?
Well, first off, just real quick, I love you guys. I do.
Thank you.
Love you
Right?
too.
I do.
Love you too.
I first met you guys. I came on your podcast. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I loved roasting you. That was like the main thing. Like
Yeah.
I remember like leaving. I was like, damn, that was fun.
It's not fun to get roasted, but like when you get roasted once in a while by like somebody you actually like, it's like that was
cool.
That was cool.
Yeah. No.
Oh, cool.
No. Like you guys are like I see you probably
A lot.
the most.
Yeah.
But no, like you guys are just fun. Like being around you guys, even like at the
What
house.
was the first moment besides like the podcast that you're like, oh, I actually enjoyed?
Halloween last year.
Okay.
Halloween last year.
Tell that story.
We came. It was me. Oh, I came with girls and,
Yeah.
and we came.
So
to
you're a
your
ladies'
house.
man, yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Mhm.
I remember we came to your house and then we left. But no, it was fun because you guys had a frat house.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally like.
Yeah.
It was probably Airbnb, right?
Yeah.
It was Airbnb. Exactly. Yeah, your house was lit.
Not to mention it was disgusting. It's pretty fucking
Gross.
I don't remember it being. No, it was.
It
It was.
No, it was. It was fun though.
It was disgusting if you.
I came
if
and left and
everyone
then went to bed.
It's weird that a lot of the guests that we've had on today have mentioned the Halloween party a year ago.
Yeah.
Faith mentioned it. Q mentioned
Yeah.
it.
It's a great time, bro. Great time of year. Everybody comes together. It's like
It was,
Dude,
it was
Halloween's
that point of, it was
lit.
that point of TikTok that everyone kind of moved down here.
Yeah.
And we all kind of like.
It's the first holiday
Yeah.
of when everyone moved down here.
Everyone moved down here,
Yeah.
like around that.
Yeah.
I don't know. What about me? Why do you guys
But-
like me?
So I met you. Actually, I had a standoff moment with you. You didn't like me at first.
What?
You went on the podcast and you said a couple things. You're like, I love the podcast, blah, blah, but I'd rather it be just those guys, and you didn't even like talk to me at first.
Shut the fuck up.
No, swear to God. Swear to God. To me,
what do you mean?
This is my moment. I'm fucking.
Go ahead.
Call me out. Call me out.
I just don't.
I being everything. I do not remember that.
Oh yeah.
Same.
So I said that, and then we would go out more and more, and that's when we.
There's
kinda
no way
created-
I said
No,
that.
swear to God,
Bro,
Tell me how I said it. There's no way I came up to you,
You
and
said
said
it
that.
probably in the awkward moments, like of you, and you were like, "Yeah, I."
So I was joking.
Probably, but I didn't know. I didn't know your. You know what I'm saying?
I can't
But
even.
then-
100 million
then
percent.
I
that
can't
became
even
more
imagine
comfortable.
this.
Right?
I
No.
can't
Can you imagine me going up to Burke and telling him, "Hey, fuck off"?
Yeah, I
No,
do.
literally.
I've never
Okay,
done that.
Now that you say it, 50% maybe.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe
In a
like,
jo-
hey,
okay.
Hey, Burke, fuck off.
Right. But then we like started like hanging out more, going out and hanging out, and it was good.
What my personal why I like you is like a lot of the guys in this house like to think they're vulnerable, and not in the sense of like physicality, but like mentally vulnerable. But you're able to somehow fuck that up in like the matter of seconds.
Let's go.
And I haven't met a lot of people that can do that, you know.
Yeah.
Besides Kyle, sometimes.
Yeah.
I just
But-
like having fun with y'all.
Yeah. Exactly.
In bed and out of the bed.
Of course.
Exactly.
Mostly in bed.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
On some occasions, like when like Sundays come around, I always hit you up.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to go golf.
Yes.
We say we're gonna go golf, and then
Every time. Yeah.
every time
Like-
it just
Every
happens.
I like
Every
how
time.
Berkley and Kyle think they're so good at golf.
When was the last time you got laid?
The 2 nights ago.
I hear it every night. He lives right above me, so I just hear. And I put on
I ask you
I put on
something?
the AirPods.
Chris's pipe
You moan,
game
don't
is
you?
like
No,
average.
You moan, right?
Have you heard of like
a
the
lot of
Honda?
guys say
You
they're-
moan. You moan.
You know,
A
you
lot
know
of
like
guys-
the like the X2, you know like the Honda, like 1995 Honda, like you have your green one.
The Civic, the Civic that-
yeah,
the-
that's
the
your
wine?
sex. That's it's your sex game.
A lot
Hey,
of
tell me real quick.
Yeah.
You eat ass, don't you?
Oh yeah.
But we were bringing that one bit back.
You see, Tommy, you have to have ass to eat.
But how many guys have you kissed, Kai?
I've kissed no guys.
Hey, Kai.
I'm not into that.
Kai.
that's not my
No,
thing.
No, okay, all right, Kai.
If I was, I'd be honest about it.
No, but okay.
Would it be easier to be gay sometimes? I think yes, and sometimes I wish that I was, but I'm not. I happen to be straight.
If I,
Bro,
what is going on?
what does that even mean?
Hey,
What does that even mean?
Kai, if I was a girl,
Yeah.
would you take me on a date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Easily.
asking you, dip fuck. No, like,
No, you're not my. You know.
what's your type then?
My type is I don't know. I can have a conversation, not get brain fucked. Okay, and that's what you do. I don't think I could. I don't think.
But
I
when
could,
you
like,
get
stand
brain
it.
fucked if you don't talk,
What do you mean?
Kai doesn't talk.
On a
Like
date?
when you get fucked by Tommy in the brain.
It's like brain fucked, you know.
No. You get molestedly fucked.
Dude,
by Tommy.
I moan all the time.
In the ear or just like
Like
in
that, just like that.
like if you're fucking in the ear or just like kind of like out.
No,
and about?
but like I'll like use my humor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I mean-
like
Oh, dude,
like,
I'm imagining you like your dirty
Stop,
talk
stop.
is making jokes.
I
like
am.
it's just like not like
It's
you like
fun.
it, baby. It's like, hey, call me a tree.
no. No, there's like.
But Kai,
No,
Kai's
I'll
dirty.
make it really awkward, bro. Like, there's been times I'll like kiss a girl and then after, like, I'll just be sitting there and like, the silence of after you kiss a girl and I'll just be like, I just kissed you. Like, stuff like that.
Fair.
It's fun because
that's-
then
no,
no, listen.
I just
then,
kissed you.
then they laugh and then guess what? You're off the silence of you just kissed.
And then
True.
Yeah, fair.
Wow.
It is 50-50. Damn.
You just got.
It's not even 50-50 at that
You just
point.
need to roast yourself, bro. Like,
True.
That's it.
True.
dude.
True.
Yeah. That is true. You roasting yourself is the key to.
I mean,
less roasting.
people
I
just
mean,
roast
shit.
you.
I mean, shit.
I mean, he's the only one in the house with a girlfriend. He got roasted his whole life.
You do have a girlfriend. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is she 14? No, I'm asking you. I don't know.
And no, she ain't 14.
All right,
Okay.
15.
All right, what do you have coming up? What do you have going on?
That's such a
What's the
dumb
next,
question.
Like, fuck you. You asked Q that literally last interview.
No, you know
Cool.
what? I think that's a fair question.
Fair.
I'm just doing my tiki-takis, and I'm Twitch streaming. I'm doing e-dates.
You do the
Yeah.
e-dates, and
Your
your
shit's
e-dates
going
is
crazy
actually
with
going
Anna.
crazy.
Yeah, I like doing e-dates because I don't like I will.
You're a good
participate
host.
In them.
You're-
Yeah, thank you.
you're-
I think I'm a way better host than participating
Fair.
Yeah.
because
You are. Yeah, I would
just.
agree.
I mean, like I started Twitch streaming by joining e-dates, if that makes sense. And
Yeah.
it was like just like some like. not ran good, just like unorganized. And in my head, I was like, I can make this shit really organized. I can like hire people to like work for it.
I want to
and, like,
ask you, once you have all your participants
Yes.
on that e-date,
Yes.
what's next?
What do you mean?
Like e-dates are it right now, but
Yeah.
like what are you gonna do after?
Dude, literally, I mean, that's how it is with like, because like think about it, bro. E-date, like I'm not thinking e-dates are just on Twitch, bro. I'm thinking, okay, if I do this for a month or two, right, and it's going good, that it could be a show. Like, bro, like we're literally like already talking to all like the networks, is bro, like it literally could be a show. With how many, like, dude, it's doing really good, like really, really good.
I just love how when creators like understand creating content is like the biggest thing possible.
Exactly, man.
Like if you don't if you want to create content, then you're set. It's continuously.
Yeah. No, as long as you're having
beating
fun
together,
doing it, 'cause, bro, it's so funny.
It's clowning,
dude.
dude.
It's so funny
It's good.
hearing these guys actually get butthurt on these e-dates of the girls not picking them.
Yeah.
It is so funny.
I
Like,
just-
you
I
guys,
just
bro,
love
It's Anna not picking them.
No, I shout out.
Anna has been on them. Yeah.
Shout out Jacob, because he's the only person that actually.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest.
he's-
Actually, no. Listen. Shout out
he's
to that man, bro.
he's a funny ass
Literally.
dude.
Half my humor, I say, I probably heard it from him.
Yeah.
Jacob is really fucking funny, dude.
But he's
I
the only
love
one
him.
that actually gets the girls.
He comes in second every single time.
No, but no matter what.
Every single time.
Every
Every
single
time. And they're not planned. Dude, I tell the girl every time. It's like 50-50 like with the girls. Some girls come on and they're really scared and they're like, I don't like
fair.
exactly, I'm scared. But then some girls are like really down for it and like they have fun with it and then they know the content. It's the girls that are shy and scared that isn't the best content and then chat hates them and then it
gets weird.
Then it gets
they
really
want
weird.
you to kick her off. You don't
Because
want
then I have to somehow
I like Parit.
Parit's amazing.
Parit's
Oh my
fucking
god, Parit's so
clowning, dude.
funny, bro.
I'm pissed that you didn't pick Parit.
Yeah.
I was mad, Anna. I was
Oops.
pissed because
Oops.
he was probably the funniest person on that.
Yeah.
What's the most
But
down?
no, I thought he was funny.
What's the most damn bad thing you've heard from somebody that got rejected on the e-dates?
Bro, it's like 50-50 with the guys too. Half the guys actually are trying.
Explain the e-date real quick for people who don't
Okay,
know
so
what
the e-date is like a bachelorette type thing. So I'll bring on a girl and I will have them meet like 12 other streamers or guys, and like round 1, round 2, every round we eliminate guys. So I'll ask a question like, hey, where would you take blah, blah, blah on first date? And then we would talk about that, and then she would eliminate 2 to 3 guys, and then we would go all the way down to 1 for like a winner. And it's a fun like hour or two that like, I mean, I tell everyone it's all jokes, but dude, some guys really want to win.
Try.
And some guys after hit me up,
this
they're
is their
like,
only
bro,
time-
can you please tell the girl to hit me up? I'm like,
Because it's
sure,
it's
you
the only
won.
time,
it's
like,
the only time they
actually.
get a chance.
It's so much fun, dude.
So like
No.
if you have like Anna on, for example, you have fans that love Anna,
Exactly.
and they go on there with the hope that they can last to the last round.
Exactly.
We've noticed
Usually,
that too.
What?
We've noticed that, like with Anna and
Yeah.
just like TikTokers and girls in general.
Mhm.
Like their DMs and their
Exactly.
comment section and their Reddit is out of pocket as
Yeah.
fuck.
No, yeah.
And then
no,
you add
bringing
those people
bringing on
on.
TikTok girls is fun because one, like I'm like friends with them, but two, it's funny because like these guys actually geek over it, you know?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
they actually get like
Yeah.
hyped.
Yeah.
And then chat goes nuts. And
It's cool. It's cool to see how emotional they get because, like, for us, like, we see, like, for the girls that are like sought after, we see like on a every like.
you should
other
be on
day.
the e-date to talk to girls and like get more comfortable.
I don't think he's like bare.
I'll get farther than you.
Really? You want to go
Yeah.
and compete?
I'll fucking compete.
All right, Anna,
fucking
rate
go.
us. Anna, rate us 1 to 10 right now. Let's go. Go on, come here, right? Anna, come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Sit here. Sit
Anna,
here.
right now.
Here, no. Hey, we're gonna host a quick e-date.
Yeah,
Alright, ready?
eat it right now.
Hey guys, welcome to the Tommy Unold e-date.
Yep.
Tonight's 2 contestants are Berkley and
Chris.
uh
What? Yeah, no one. No. Yeah.
Chris. We have our fine bachelorette Anna.
Hey.
Hey, all right, so guys, I'm gonna ask you guys some questions, okay?
Fair.
And then Anna's gonna, rate you guys. So first off, based off them and their looks, can you rate Berkley for me on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm hammered. I'm drunk. What? Sorry.
Fucking scared of them.
4.
4.
Nice.
All right,
solid.
no, hey, not bad though.
Even,
Hey,
even,
hey,
even.
Could be a 3.
Yeah, it could be a
It could be a
3.
three.
Could be odd.
The rating I give hard rating.
That's fair.
He does.
No, of course.
She
Of course.
does.
I'm not taking no
Chris,
offense.
How are you, my
I'm
man?
great, I'm great,
All right,
I'm
Anna,
great.
what do you rate my man Chris here on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm gonna give him a 4.5 because I was just.
Are you fucking?
His
Woo! Fuck you, Anna.
All right, no, sit down. It's not over. Sit down. Dude, sit the fuck down.
Explain it. I only got 0.5 more than you. I got
What the
0.5.
fuck is this?
Bro, let her explain the 0.5.
All right, explain the 0.5.
Yeah.
Look at his eyelashes.
Oh shit!
All right.
I'm not gonna cap.
All right.
Every girl.
Just because he's one from.
All right, round one, boys. All right, if you guys were taking Ann on a first date, where
Can you start with Chris?
Where would it be? Berkley, onto you.
Go, Chris.
Berkley, onto you.
All right, so I would take. I'm very adventurous, so I'd like to go out. I would like to hike, maybe if you're down.
When do you hike?
We were living fucking.
You've
California.
never hiked in your day.
No,
I'll be
you
like-
didn't know me
He's
beforehand.
hiked. He's hiked.
All right,
He's
next,
hiked.
Chris. Where would you take Anna?
No, that's not what. Can I finish?
No, Chris.
I was thinking my bed, like, not. Hold up.
Solid answer.
I think Burke wins that one.
All right, Anna, we're gonna do a point system. So who gets the point that
was
round?
not. I didn't get to finish.
All right, Berkley gets 1
I
point.
didn't get to finish.
No, she has to rate it.
No. Point system.
Okay.
No.
You
So
get a
one-
point.
okay.
Whoever gets the 3 point first wins.
Okay.
All right.
But I would. Yeah. Okay.
Next question. Okay.
Can I finish?
Chris,
my answer?
shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Okay.
Yeah, that was terrible.
You get no girls. All right. Anyways, so next question. Anna, you guys have been dating for like a month. Let's just say Anna wants to go through your phone.
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you doing, Chris? Go.
That's my phone. That ain't your phone. That ain't your property. That's my phone. I'm sorry.
No, in a month-long relationship, we probably would have some intimate stuff happening, and I would be okay with having my phone.
That's my phone.
Right?
That's my answer.
I would, it doesn't even matter at that
I
point.
bought it. It's my phone.
Huh? But that's what go.
Hey.
But it has to go. Listen, if it has to go both ways. You can see her phone at any time. She can see your phone at any time.
True, but that wasn't the question. The question was if she can see your phone.
Well, my answer is it's my fucking phone. I pay for it as my fucking property. Don't fucking touch my shit.
All right. Well, Anna, who gets the point that round?
This is a hard decision.
You gotta
Because I wouldn't even go through
exactly.
a phone.
Don't even think about it.
I didn't say like you would have. I'm just saying hypothetically.
Berkley.
Yes.
All right, so Burke wins.
Chris,
I'm
fuck
sorry
you.
that I respect my privacy enough
suck a
so
fuck.
that no girl goes through my fucking phone.
All right, hey, all right, no.
Don't go,
All right,
go
hold
through
on,
my
hold on.
shit.
Calm down.
Don't
All
go
right.
through my
Next
shit.
question.
Yeah,
Next
okay.
question.
I'm-
Who would you two rather save? Okay. There's a fire in a house. You can only save one. Anna or 4 orphans. Berkley.
4 orphans. I'm honest to lie. We had our intimate relationship together and we had a good time. But honestly, I want to save the more lives of lovely people. And
So Anna's not lovely.
She is lovely, but she would understand that I took that decision to heart, and we probably would have had that conversation beforehand.
You gotta trim your eyebrows. All right, Chris.
Hey,
you go.
yeah.
Fuck, man. 4 orphans.
Is that it?
I'm gonna have to go with the 4 orphans, bro.
Okay.
I have to.
All right, Anna.
No matter how much I'd love Anna at this time, it's like, 4 people, 4 legacies. You can't fucking let that go.
All right, Anna. Your point to whoever.
They had the same answer.
Okay,
True.
which
Next one. That was too.
You want me to ask a new question?
Answers though. I would also let myself die.
Okay, fair. I would too, of course.
Okay. Let's just ask this again on the E-Date. What's your guys' body count? Let's see if that changes anything. Berkley.
4.
Chris. 5.
All right, 4 and 5. Anna. Point. Which one?
Berkley?
Nope.
He's capping out his ass.
No, I'm not capping on my ass.
Put it on your mom's
I
life.
can be honest.
Put it on your mom.
On my mama, 8.
All right.
Chris.
Point. All right. Fair.
Yes, I'm being honest.
Fair,
Okay.
fair.
You gotta be truthful.
I'm, yeah,
All right.
so is
All
I.
right, guys. Let's say like you guys have been dating Anna for like 6 months. Okay.
Okay. Fair.
And Anna says that she wants to go to a party, but you can't go. She didn't say you can't go. It's just like you're busy.
Yeah.
And it's at a guy's house, but she wants to stay over and she wants to sleep there.
Nah.
Okay?
To the streets.
Chris, go.
She belongs to the streets. You can sleep there. You can stay there.
But okay, no.
I don't agree with that because
I should
us
say something. It's like
sleep
her
over?
like childhood. No,
No.
it's a guy, but she's known her like her entire life, and they're
No,
just friends.
I would let her. if we were dating at the point, it comes to trust.
Exactly.
Like
Okay.
if I trust her, then she's gonna just sleep there and tell me what she told. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right, who
Like
wins that
I would
one?
trust her at the end of the day. But
right.
if she lies to me, then I'll find out.
It's circumstances, bro. Like there's a lot. It's an evil world we live in. There's a
True,
lot of
but
people
I'd rather her fuck up shit than me fuck up shit. And she fucked up and she's lying to me.
Listen, I'll pay for the Uber. Get your ass home. Don't fucking sleep over at nobody else's house. I don't give a fuck.
What's the answer? Berkley.
Berkley wins
Bro,
tonight's
okay.
date.
What you need to do sleeping over? Why you need to sleep over at somebody's
I'm
house?
6 months into this relationship, I'm fully committed.
Right,
Okay,
exactly.
then drive
That's
your
what
ass
I'm
home.
saying.
Why you?
Not if I'm intoxicated.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Uber.
What if I'm too intoxicated to even get an Uber home?
True.
I will order Uber. I have full
All
access
right.
to the driver. I
Settle
can
down.
FaceTime him, make sure she gets you home safe.
All right.
Chris, this is why you don't get laid. All right, guys,
Berkley
look.
wins that one.
This has been the Tommy Unold E-Date, huh? But every time I ask, just because I'm the host, Anna, what do you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10?
11.
There you go.
All right, lit. So,
All right. Thank you, Tommy. Let's keep it going.
Tommy's been the
Tommy's the
sexiest
man.
guy we've ever
Tommy's
had
the
on
man.
here. Tommy's sexy.
All right, guys, next guest. We have literally had on like 10 people on the podcast so far, but guys, welcome. We have Chase Moore and Gabrielle Moses. Welcome. How you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Cock's thriving.
Yeah.
Nice and rock hard. I'm ready to go.
Let's go. Gabrielle, how have you been?
I've been good. I ate a lot of Chipotle out there.
Yeah,
So I'm happy.
kinda
I had food,
nice.
so we're good.
Let's go. So you talked about you guys been hanging out recently. You talked about it last time you came on the podcast. Where'd that start?
Yeah, so so funny story is so I was walking my dog. So basically when I came on this last podcast, I was talking about influencers I was trying to smash. And she's pretty high up there. And I was like, you got a really nice butthole. So I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went.
What about for you, Gabrielle? Is that the
Wait.
same? How did you see? What?
Wait, did our podcast help with that? Did you watch the
so it's
podcast?
actually the Sync
Actually, about
podcast.
that, he sent it to me and was like, "Watch it."
Solid.
I watched the entire episode.
Yeah, I feel like you have it like led like put impressions on so many people in our generation growing up in the videos that you used to make on YouTube.
Oh, geez, I don't know if I even want to talk about this.
Oh, I mean,
I want to talk
It's
about
a
her videos.
range.
How would you
talk about
describe
videos.
the videos that you used to do?
Well, it depends on which channel you're talking about. Because I had a
Jack and
personal.
Gab. And Gab.
That one was more of like vlogs and whatnot, but I also had my separate
Right.
channel too, where I did all the relationship videos. I look back on that and I'm like, I did that. I wish this didn't exist anymore, but
People like they got dummy views. People were like tune in to see you give advice on how to like ask out a girl or like
Yeah.
talk to them, right?
No, and what's funny is I had never been in a real relationship.
Where are you getting the info then?
Cosmopolitan.
Motherfucker.
I would know. I'm not kidding. I'd look
scam.
up stuff online
She's a scam
and I would
artist.
just reword it a little bit.
Oh my
I'm
solid.
terrible. I know.
She did everything we did on every English paper in high school, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
But do you feel like you were helping out like the youth, the kids growing
no,
up?
for sure. Even today, like we were up in Detroit and we had guys coming up to us saying, "You helped me get my first girlfriend," and I'm like,
I had a guy. So I go to Detroit with her. I'm standing in line. I'm used to like people coming to me. Oh, you're from the Netflix show. Nobody said shit to me. This guy comes over, takes Gabrielle from me, like kind of like hides her away from me. He goes, "Look, I know it was like Jack and Gab and like whoever the fuck that guy is, but listen, I grew up watching you. I'm a big fan. Like, just give me a date." I'm sitting there like, bro,
Would give me a date?
yeah, no, he literally asked me on a date on the spot. He's like, "We can go get some pizza later tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I will get you some drinks right now. It's gonna be
Fuck
fine."
yeah.
He's like, "Don't worry about him." Like,
I'm like, bro,
come
you know
on,
how
you're-
much money I've spent on this lovely young lady? This, whatever you want to call her,
Yeah.
for the kids at home. But what the
Then
fuck?
he got us. Then we skipped the line though. He let us skip everything.
Oh, he was drooling
he was
over
a
her
nice, he
mouth.
was a nice guy.
I was like, man, so you watch YouTube, but you can't watch Netflix? Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, how many? Oh, that was like what, 2 years ago that you're doing a lot of that on your main channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 years ago. Mhm.
Solid. And what kind of content do you make now? What would you say?
Jeez, now I just do like lifestyle vlogs.
Mhm.
Honestly, I do that, and then I'm TikTok a little bit. I hate saying that I do TikTok, but
I mean, you're a YouTuber first.
yeah,
Not a lot of
no,
people can say that.
exactly, because I started doing that so young.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'd say I'm a YouTuber.
Solid.
But
Oh my gosh! So I've been on her ass. So we took a trip to Disneyland. First of all, we've taken many trips. We went to Cabo. We've been to Minnesota, Arizona.
Acid.
We've been everywhere, right? And so like I made a joke when we went to Disney World. Like we're in Disney, and I'm like,
don't even start. This was
"What
an
is your
argument.
job?"
This was an argument.
I'm asking what her job is, and she's like, I vlog. I was like, I've not seen you pull out your camera.
And I
one
had
time.
my camera with me the entire time. He just lives in his own world. He lives in his own world. I was vlogging. I made an entire video. He was not paying attention to anything.
The only reason she made an entire video is because the 3 other guys that we were with, we started counting how many times she pulled out the camera. And she goes off, hey guys, this is Gabrielle Moses. Welcome to another video. Like every 5 minutes. Like we get it. We get it. Like, all right, so now why don't you record what you're doing instead of you walking around saying your name 100 times?
I said my name once at the beginning
you can
of
follow
the
her
video.
at Gabrielle_Moses on all social media. Trust me, I've heard it a million times.
You guys feel like a very dysfunctional couple. You know, like the way you guys like argue with each other is kind of like that.
Couple.
Chase, what are we, Chase?
My mom's
Oh
calling.
shit!
My mom's
The
calling.
what are we question?
Hey mom.
Oh, my phone's ringing too. It's my dad.
This
I gotta
kid's
answer
not
this.
saying anything.
No, like-
He's just stoned.
I'm actually very interested. I'm also to everyone else, I'm so fucking high. Like
We've been recording for 4 hours.
He started eating my cup. It's like, bro, it's not food.
Your cup? Wait, no, because I do that to cups. Did I actually touch your cup?
He's like, wait, but I actually
No,
do.
because-
So if you're a
My
lady and you want to get
favorite
eaten out by him, that's not the guy. Go to Kai. Kai's a delicate. He's got a delicate time.
I'm not
Take
gonna
it from me.
chew off the.
No, but anyway,
the
there's
lids.
been so many things on this podcast I would have loved to have said.
You should have.
I thought about it, and then I couldn't figure out how to convert it to.
Okay, my question for him is, who's a better podcast host, you or Josh Richards?
I would say based on like literacy, me. Just
Yeah,
ability.
fuck Josh Richards.
Just, I mean, I'm just saying like ability to talk. No hate. I'm just saying.
Have you been on
ability to talk.
BFFs?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah?
went on Plan Breeze BFF podcast.
I mean, he's just more popular than I am, so I mean, I guess he's like has a more successful podcast.
I didn't even know he had a podcast.
But like, I mean,
no, I'm not kidding.
So Gabrielle Moses is not a Josh.
Get fucked, kid.
Get fucked.
Sorry.
No, yeah, but anyway, there's been a lot of things I would have loved to have said on this podcast. Great conversation we had. Just way too stoned.
Yeah, you know when you're a sophomore in high school and you smoke for the first time and try to go through a drive-through and you're struggling? Like he's at that stage of getting into smoking, so we need to give him a couple more months. But he's far
So
more
that's why you're
improved.
silent right now.
Yeah.
Normally I talk a lot.
The words just aren't coming out.
It's like when you're panicking, you're going through the drive-thru and you're like, "Can I get a double quarter pounder with cheese?" And they come on, like, "Sir, this is Starbucks." Oh shit! In that case, can I get a milkshake?
Can I get 2 gay cocks? I mean cake pops, please.
Cake pop?
Just fucking clip that. Just clip Kai saying, "Can I get 2 gay cocks?"
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Baseline question. I know where you're from, but where are you from?
Originally Las Vegas, but I live in Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm never there.
You're never there. You're always here.
Yeah.
Who are you hanging out with, or who are you staying with?
Hotel.
Hotel.
Stop the cap. He has a new apartment. I know about it.
I don't know. I've never been there before.
Never.
Never.
To all my other girlfriends watching this, she's a liar and don't trust her.
Okay, but I want to bring it back to your old days. Like, I want some advice here. What do you do if you're, let's say you're talking to a girl, it's going really well, but you're trying to like close, right? What are you supposed to do in that situation? I want old Gabrielle Moses. Tell us what to do.
You're trying to get her to be your girlfriend type of thing.
Yeah, let's say it's like that. You're trying to close it.
Wait,
close the
close
deal.
Trying
what?
to get cuffed.
Trying to get cuffed.
There's 2 different types
It
of
is
closing.
cuffing. It is
Here's
cuffing
the
season.
It is
thing.
cuffing season.
You just have to tell her like how you feel,
Ugh, no, gross.
Yeah,
She would know.
No, I'm being honest. That's what you gotta do.
That's
You
such
gotta-
Cosmo told her that.
Or you have to bully her.
Have
It's
you ever-
one or the
Wait,
other.
what do you mean bully her?
Bully her.
Have
Like
you
be
ever,
mean?
Yeah.
have you ever tried to date a girl?
No.
Yep. So then you have 0.
But I am a girl. I know what I like.
But there's also every girl's mind is different. There's no 2 girls that are the same.
But we all think a lot alike.
I beg to differ.
Baseline.
Who fights more, guys and guys or girls and girls?
Who fight more?
Like
Yeah.
Wait, I
basic pity argument fights more.
girls.
So therefore, no 2 girls. There's less girls that are the same than guys are the same. Therefore, girls don't know how to flirt with girls unless they like girls.
Yeah, I have a serious question for Gab. So Gab, when you're in school and you're doing all this relationship advice, did you find people in your school coming up to you and asking you how to like get a date?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Shit.
I was like the psychologist of all my friends. Like they would come to me with their problems and I'm like, I don't know how to help you. Like you think I'm gonna help your problems? Like I'm probably gonna make them worse. Let's be
400,000
honest.
people are watching every one of your videos.
Yeah, there's a few people watching. It kind of concerns
Have you
me.
ever hooked up with a fan before?
No. I had to think about that.
You guys are coming for me about my body count. She's thinking about if she's hooked up with a fan yet or not.
No.
Does it bother you at all that he supposedly has a body count of like 80? That's what he told us.
I mean,
damn, Kai's putting me on the spot.
He's kind of toxic. Have you not realized that yet?
53, 54 now.
Are you asking me if I've smashed Gabrielle Moses?
I mean, if you haven't, I would be surprised.
We're just friends.
No.
Have you guys ever played Truth or Drink?
I played Truth or So I've been the few things I've said have been all pretty good clips, Kai.
They're pretty good clips, man. We can clip it for TikTok. Oh wait, well let's wrap this up with this. Okay, what advice would you give? Someone's trying to close. They have to tell. They have to be honest and transparent with the girl.
Yeah, be honest, transparent. Don't be boring like every other person though.
Okay, so my question is like, what goes better, funny or romantic?
Funny lasts longer. Romantic, you can get that anywhere. You can watch a Netflix movie or something that's romantic.
Ladies, fan favorite.
There you go. He's just like brutally upfront. He says whatever the fuck's on his mind.
What I'm saying.
And I think that's a good thing, right?
Here's the problem. That's how I am too. So that's why we clash a lot. And this is why we bicker like little kids sometimes.
Man, I'll tell you guys a funny story. This is when I knew I was gonna like Gabrielle. This is how I knew I
don't know what's about to be said.
This is how I knew so we're in Mexico. And
wait, you told us about Mexico. You were a demon in Mexico.
I was bad in Mexico too.
This is worse. So we're standing there in Mexico, and you guys know how it is at clubs. You know, all these guys want to get all these girls at their table and whatnot. And it's just me standing there, and like I got all these girls with me. I was at a wedding, and I brought her with me as like my wedding date. And she's standing over in the corner, kind of like by herself, with this other girl. And I'm like kind of standing off in the distance, kind of just like watching all the other dudes like look at her, trying to get her to come to their table. And this guy finally like nuts up. Like this dude, he bought all these bottles. He's
like a bigger dude too, like kind of scary looking, like scruffy.
He's sitting super nice at his like beautiful table. He sends his bodyguard over. He goes up straight up to Gabrielle, and he's like hyping this guy up. You ever heard of such and such Prince of Slovakia? He's got hella money and like all these tables, and out of all the girls
he's
in
super
here,
famous. He has all these followers. He has 1 million followers.
and like I'm sitting there like oh god, Gabrielle's about to go sit at this table, like typical clout chaser, right? and Gabrielle like just stops, like looks at her drink, like just like this, takes like a nice drink.
And I wait a second to respond.
Waits a second. She looks up. She goes, well, he must not be that famous because I've never fucking heard of him. And then just turns away from this fucking guy.
That's pretty badass.
And then the guy's just like, doesn't know what to do. Looks at me. He goes, what am I supposed to do? And she's fucking laughing hysterically at him. And I'm just like, that's tough.
The fame card doesn't.
He spit out his drink whenever this happened, though, too. You're leaving out that. Literally, this water just goes everywhere.
The fame card doesn't work on somebody who's like huge on YouTube. If it's different if you're going to like somebody who's just like down there for college. But it's like you have 1 million subscribers or whatever. It's like, oh, cool. Don't give a fuck. You know, it didn't play out. He needs to do his research.
So you know, for clickbaity material, we gotta ask the question.
We do.
So Gabrielle, she got famous for her relationship channel on YouTube. You know, the Jack.
I'm about to hit you.
The Jack and Gab channel,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
obviously we all grew up. You know, we're all fans of the Jack and Gab channel and stuff like that.
We?
Big fans of it. So it's like you say you have one YouTube channel. Like, so what happened with the YouTube channel that has 2-point-something million subscribers on it, and do you still get paid for that?
I'm not allowed to discuss this topic on any recording.
Because weirdly, I looked it up and it wasn't called Jack and Gab. It was called something
Jack
else.
and JC.
Jack and JC.
Okay, that's fucked. That's just fucking.
JC, if you're watching this, check your DMs.
Here's the thing. That's his little sister's best friend.
No way.
Who went on family vacations with them while we were dating.
Ugh. It's the girl that he said don't worry.
Don't worry about. I have pictures of Snapchats of them together from 2017 that he would send me as jokes, and now they're dating.
And she got the. He
I'm
completely
finna cap.
blew
I
it
don't
wrong.
think they were jokes.
Yeah, that is
apparently not.
Hurts hurts later, not now. Whatever.
Yeah, honestly.
Can we talk about how big of a savage this Jack guy is? This Jack, I've never met this kid. This kid, like, I have no idea what he even looks like in person. I can't imagine he's a very big guy.
Seems super cool.
He seems like
I'm gonna subscribe to Jack and JC.
Bro, deadass. You ever see like
Let me just leave now. The door's right there. You guys don't need me here.
You ever seen like
Why
the
am I
South
here?
Park episode with like Stan? He's walking around with like his nuts in the wheelbarrow. Like that's Jack. Like this man got famous for Jack and Gab, broke up with Gab, deleted her off the YouTube channel, and just renamed it Jack and JC.
Do you think?
like she never existed.
Do you think it's still the merch distributor?
No, that's what's funny.
Or do you think it's changed?
Well, here's
They
the
just changed
thing.
the name
He
on the
still
bottom?
sold the merch after we broke up and didn't tell me.
Uh-oh.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Jack, if you're watching this, bro, like
Let's just
I
say
need
it
an
was
anniversary and a
interesting.
vacation. So can you fork Gab over some money because
It's fucking brutal. That's a fucking. Insane.
Have you met JC before?
Everyone acts like I don't even know who this chick is. I grew up with her.
Are you guys,
I played soccer
friends?
with her.
That's what I wonder. Are they friends?
Here's the no. She was silent. She never spoke.
Apparently,
so that's why
she's
it's
speaking
really
to somebody. I wouldn't say never.
Okay, there's gonna be a group of people who watched you guys growing up and just listening to this and be like, "Holy
no,
shit!"
they're mine. Everything that has just been spilled on this podcast has never been said anywhere else. So we might be breaking the internet.
100th
with this-
episode
with this information.
We don't even know what to title it. Luke, do you even have any idea what we're gonna title this episode?
Chase spits in Gabrielle and Jackson. I'm just kidding.
All right. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. So wait, what are you doing now? What's the new thing that you wanna plug or you're working on? It's your main channel, right? Gabrielle Moses.
Yeah, I do my main channel now, so I just do like vlogs and whatnot.
Solid.
Yeah, so it's pretty chill.
Are you still feeling pretty good about YouTube, or is it like you want to switch to something else, or like how's that going?
I mean, I like YouTube. YouTube's like OG.
Chase trying to plug OnlyFans so hard.
Do you have one of these things? Because like I really
do.
want one of these.
I have the gold one too, the big gold one that
alright.
says.
She's got the gold plaque, guys. But
yeah.
Too bad.
Actually, she doesn't have it. JC has it.
Actually, it's sitting in my apartment right now.
Does
I
it
just
say
have to
Jack and
scratch out
Gab?
one of the names.
You have to scratch out.
I still need to do that.
On one of my
It's sitting in
Instagram
the
stories.
box.
So I had this duck from Sugar Factory, and I don't know what I think it says like something duck on the front of it. And so like I was on live one day, and she didn't understand what I was doing, and so like I wrote like a J in there, and I put like a line over like the U. Basically I made it look like it said the words Jack on it, and I put it in the Instagram live, and only her fans got the joke because
everyone
apparently like her fucking boyfriend, they used to have this thing called Rubber Ducky Gang, and that's like. That's like her boyfriend. He would like yell "rubber ducky," like a grown man screaming that. I'm just like questioning that from the jump. But in my head, so the first time I heard about this, I was in New York City, and somebody comes up to me and they're like, "So what's the deal with you and Gab? Because I'm Team Rubber Ducky Gang." And I didn't know what the fuck that meant. So I told this little kid, I was like, "Oh, joke's on you. I've never used a rubber with you before." I thought it was a condom reference.
It's an actual rubber duck.
And I was like,
Joke's on you. I've never used a rubber with.
Yeah, so I called her on FaceTime. I'm like, you're gonna be really pissed.
It's just like 2:00 in the morning too. He wakes me up. He's like, "What does rubber ducky really mean?" And I'm like, Chase, it means rubber ducky.
I mean, you hear rubber in today's terms. I'm like, what the fuck? Who uses those anymore? Like, it's either like, can I go in you or can I go like somewhere on the outside?
Yeah.
Like, what do you want? I got 3 questions for you. Do you spit, swallow, or tell me where to put it? Like, that's all I want to know.
All right, guys. Chase, Gabrielle, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
That was unexpected, but that was actually one of the most fucking entertaining ones we've done today. That was
I'm
fucking
so
funny.
glad.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
All their links are linked down below. Thank you so much for coming on, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right, guys. That was a crazy one. But next guest that we have is a close friend of ours, as well as somebody that always fucking mocks me every time I see him. It's brutal. Berkley, do you want to bring him in real quick?
We got Charly, Jordan, and DJ coming to the seat.
Let's go. What is going on, guys? How are you?
It's great to be back on here.
Yes.
And DJ's first time.
Charlie Jordan's got this weird...
DJ, what the fuck?
Already causing problems.
Accidentally burnt your balloon.
That's fair.
It's all right, though.
I mean, you saved
Charlie,
the joint
you've
and
got
not the
a
balloons. so it's
history
good.
of getting our teammates way too stoned every time they see you, and they
Every
can't.
time.
Kyle comes up to me and goes, "Hey man, you need to get Burke and Chris on this. I can't do this one. I just smoked a bowl with Charlie." I was
No,
like, okay.
no, the one store, it was like Bryce. I already told you this, but we went to Bryce's house for his birthday, and you were like one of the first people there, and you were smoking your Roses joint, right?
Yes.
And you handed it to me, and I was like, I don't smoke. I was like, fuck. But if Charlie Jordan hands me a roach, I'm gonna fucking smoke it.
See, I didn't twist anyone's arm there. I was just like,
No,
hey,
no.
Want to take a hit?
No,
and they've all voluntarily said yes.
100%. 100% of the time.
Crazy is
100% of the
actually
and I
someone out
smoked it.
there who lives in this house just got me to do a Keef bong rip.
Good,
So
good.
if
So we're
anything, you
even
guys
now.
are pressuring
We
me.
are
and
even
stuff.
now. But
That's true.
it was probably
I feel targeted and attacked
Charly,
right
you're
now.
trying to make them seem like they smoke a lot of weed, and that's making us.
That's
like
they
we're
do.
pussies.
They do. They do. They do.
No, they don't.
I won't lie to you. I do.
He does.
Really?
A lot.
I believe that.
Yeah.
But
I
it
don't
was
think Sus King
But everybody
does.
else.
Why do you always call me Sus King? What did I do to get called Sus King? What was the start of that?
he is a little sus. I agree with that.
Please
Right,
explain.
Berk? Yeah. He's.
This is Mila,
he's
guys.
Hey,
Sus
Mila.
King.
That's good.
But it's okay. I love you. I love you. It's all good.
Fair.
I
Fair.
feel like I did something. I do not remember what it was.
But honestly, it was the best high and worst high I've ever had when I smoked a joint.
Why? Explain.
Because like the first couple 30 minutes, I would say I was like paranoid as shit. And I would just like walk around because no one was there. We were like there was like 12, 20 people there.
Yeah.
We were early.
Yes,
We were early, so
very.
we were like walking around, and I was sus for a minute. I was like, whoa, what I gotta do? Whatever. But then everyone actually started showing up, and it was a great high. So I wanted to like say fuck you, but also thank you for the joint.
You're welcome and fuck you too.
Yes, yeah. Very fair.
There's
very
not a
fair.
lot of creators that actually like are open about smoking weed. I feel like you are.
Yeah, it's changed my life, so I definitely want to be transparent about it. I couldn't talk about it forever, and then also, I smoked a lot, but when I met DJ, I started smoking even more.
Yeah.
It's a fact. It's a fact. That's just
How did smoking
no,
save
it's-
your life?
Just so the whole brand that I made was kind of based around mental health. I just have struggled with anxiety since I was like 16, and typically you would take meds for that, but I just am very sensitive to like medication, and it doesn't react well with my body, so I had to find like an alternative, and cannabis was something that stops panic attacks for me and has just helped a lot across the board with everything.
Is that
So-
what your chain's for as well? Is that represent that as
So
well?
on the Smoke Roses, so I have the two companies, and on the Smoke Roses brand, there's like a rose petal with a dagger, and then it's the Beauty and Pain dagger.
Yeah.
So they kind of like tie into each other, and I try to keep that symbol across like everything that I do.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's this tattoo. Like I don't know if I explained this last time I was on here. I don't
feel
think
like
I
you
did.
did, but you dabbled on it, but
Maybe,
you didn't like
but
fully.
yeah, this necklace is this tattoo. I got this tattoo 4 years ago, drew it myself, and it's just like, you know, beauty and pain, like the dagger and the rose, and like how you can become better because of negative experiences and not having to speak. Like I believe that you can speak about your negative experiences without it being a negative thing. Like you can speak about those things in a positive way, in a productive way that actually helps further the conversation and make people stronger instead of just, you know, like on a day-to-day, like everyone, I don't know about y'all, but at this point, like just the day-to-day of like, where are you from? Like, you know, whatever. Like
it's too basic at the end
a
of the
little
day.
bit. Like I love to
You don't really
kind of just cut
care.
to the point and like
Yeah.
talk about real shit and real things. So that those brands start that conversation, which is something that's really cool. So everyone that wears this necklace, it's been crazy. Like all my shows, people will just show up with the daggers, and
Yeah,
people
you
that like
you kind of like
see each
just
other
started
wearing the daggers,
getting.
they start talking about mental health stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's sick. Like
You have to be one of the busiest creators there are. You got two companies. You're huge on social media. You travel all the time, and then you're also a DJ playing all these insane shows.
yeah, it's
You
I
kind
don't
of
know.
just started getting like going ham on DJ shit, right?
Yeah, so definitely right now is the busiest I've ever been in my entire life.
Yeah.
For sure.
How often are you traveling? Like, is it? I see DJ story every fucking day, just on another jet and then smoking a backwood every time he gets off and on. So
Pretty much. It's
you
been a
have
good
to
time.
smoke a wood after you get
Wait,
off.
DJ, you want to pull your mic in real quick?
You have to get a backwood after you get off a fucking jet. Like
True.
it has to
Every
be,
time I
like-
get off the plane, there's
We can
a backwood
relate.
ready.
Yes.
I'm
Get
like,
off the private
damn.
jet and you smoke a blunt. Of course, you know.
It's ritual.
It's ritual.
But
It's just like why
traveling
not?
a lot.
Yeah.
At least like every weekend. So like this past weekend, I had a show Thursday in Tampa, Friday in Chicago, Saturday in Vegas, and then came back and had that Halloween party last night. So it was just like
That was a
boom,
good time.
boom, boom. It was so fun. I got to open for DJ Snake in Vegas,
crazy.
which was lit. So
You're
he's
on, like-
awesome.
you're on all those like casino like hotels. You know how they have like the lights of
Mhm.
like the promo screen, but
Yeah.
it's like your face in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like how do you, like when you first saw that? Like how did you feel?
Well, I'm from Vegas, like born and raised there, so it was a pretty big deal just for like my community, my family. Like my grandfather actually used to work at the hotel that was built where Resort World is now.
Yeah.
It used to be the Stardust, which is like this old casino, and they tore it down and built Resort World. But my family's been there forever, so it was really cool. I got like published in the main newspaper in Vegas, and like it was just like this whole thing. So it was
That's fucking cool.
a little win, you know, like it was exciting. Just because I always wanted to get out of Vegas. I was like, fuck this place. Like, y'all know Vegas. Like, you can't fucking be there for more than like
But it's always better when you
24
come back.
hours. Like, you just want to get out.
Yeah, after a certain amount of time, it's like Vegas. Yeah. Wait.
Vegas is a little crazy.
Yeah.
So that trickles down into like high school and everything that kids do. Like, if there's nothing to do out there, so you just go out to the middle of the desert and burn wooden pallets, and like kids are like getting hammered, jumping over them. Like, that's what everybody did.
Yeah.
So it was nice to get out. That's why I traveled so much, though, because growing up there, it's just like the desert. And when I started seeing nature, like the first time I saw like a deer, I was like, oh my God. Or like a horse, I was like, that's crazy. Because I just didn't see that.
Like your most favorite things, like traveling that you've seen.
Dude.
Drunk people.
Well, but before that.
DJ's seen more drunk people than I probably can even name.
So
Because DJ's always there. Even though if you're traveling, DJ will show up to a party whenever.
Yeah,
So-
I try not to. It's actually really funny experiencing like club life all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every night.
But how did you met Charly just because like a random party?
No, so I lived at Clubhouse, and he was downstairs just smoking, and I had my rose cones. This is before I launched the company. I just had like prototypes, and I
First
saw a
of
bunch
all,
of people smoking.
This woman was the only person in the world that can convince me to fucking smoke a joint. She literally
That's
goes,
surprising.
She goes, I have this joint paper you need to try. And I was like, joint? I don't know.
He doesn't
about
smoke
that.
joints.
Yeah.
Then-
Smoke only blunts?
Yeah. Unless it's some crazy joint, then we could talk. But
Infused.
It's like, but like, go. Good.
Me?
Yeah. Finish
Oh.
your story.
Yeah, I was just, I don't know, when I lived there, like, first time in a content house, I was just chilling in my room all the time because there was just chaotic
So much
shit
going
going
on.
on in
Yeah.
the house. But I looked down, there's a bunch of people smoking, and, like, I was just, I don't know, this is, like, coming off the travel stuff. I was kind of just, like, hustling, grinding in LA, like, literally trying to get my rose cones everywhere. Like, before I launched the company, every single party and event that I went to, I was just bringing those things everywhere. And I was just giving them to everyone, like, all the time. So I got them out super early, and I feel like that was, like, part of the reason that it helped so much, like, just actually seeing if people liked it and their response to it. So weirdly enough, like, I was in my room, and I saw everyone smoking down there, and I was like, oh, you guys smoke weed?
A lot of people don't realize that.
I was like,
weed's a
interesting.
very-
So I went upstairs and got the
If you can
rose petal
see
joint.
weed smoke in the day, then you're like,
Oh,
they smoke.
Exactly, yeah.
They smoke it.
And it's a very social like drug. Like, if
I'm gonna
somebody-
be
if I
honest.
see somebody
This garage right now is hotbox.
For real.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are getting
So if any of the
secondhand
viewers
high.
can see,
I'm smoking a
understand,
wax
like if you watch
joint.
like
So-
2 hours into it, you can understand the hotbox. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But like, if I'm a pretty anti-social person sometimes, but like if I see somebody smoking a blunt in a corner, like I feel like I can like they're automatically my friend, you know?
Yeah.
It's a weird social drug. Like if you see somebody else smoking, like okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
kind
we're
of.
on the same
So
page.
chill.
It's usually me in the corner smoking.
Yeah.
When do you start smoking? How old are you? I feel like you're gonna give out some crazy answer, like I started when I was 10. Picked up.
Actually, you're right.
Was it 10?
Yeah.
10?
Yeah.
10. That's how do you even motherfucker?
How do you even buy weed when you're 10? Who do you go to?
Hey, you have older brothers for that shit.
True.
But like, how do you comprehend?
All right,
like,
so you guys want to hear the funniest story of my life?
Yes. Yeah.
All right,
That's
so
fair.
this is how I started smoking weed. So like, I used to see my older brother smoke weed every day. So me and my friend thought it was like grass off the floor and like just some lime paper. So we were like, all right, we're gonna try this. So like, we did it and we were like smoking it, and my older brother walked out and like beat our ass and was like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah.
And it was like, we smoking weed. And he was like, y'all smoking grass. And then we hit the blunt and like had the munchies instantly. It was the craziest thing.
Yeah.
And then got in trouble by my mom. It was the funniest shit ever, but my brother saved my life. And then from there, it was just like, yo, I like the feeling of weed, so I'm gonna just smoke.
That's
like I tried it at like I'd say 17, 18, but like I can't imagine trying that at 10 years old and being like just even knowing where I am. It's like, what is happening to my body that like,
I was watching like Avatar. You get stoned and go home and like watch Nickelodeon. That's
So how
that's
much-
like
you pretty much smoked before you even had a boner.
That's
Absolutely
literally
not.
when we looked up boobs on Google.
yeah, it's like
boobs. Yeah, I heard about chewing your Encino strip clubs, Burke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Don't try to walk out now. Don't try to walk out now.
Anyone want to take my spot, please?
So why don't you just go to Miami?
I just Miami was fun. I've never been to Miami. I've only been to like when we went to like for the fight.
And you didn't go to the club?
I went to the club one night, but everyone else we were all 20 at that point.
Yeah.
So we couldn't go.
We could have got you in the club.
But DJ, I didn't know you like that.
Wait, how old are you guys? Oh,
We're all 20.
21.
He's 21.
We're 20.
you can come to my shows. You guys gotta age real quick.
Yeah. I got
One
like
more
a month
year.
and a half. Yeah, I got a little bit of time.
A little
could
more
try
time.
that.
A
We
little
could
more
try.
time.
Kai,
If
how
you
many
come to
months do you have
Miami,
back?
you
I
gotta
have
come
like a
to one
month
of
and a
my
half.
shows.
Yeah.
The sus king has a month and a half until he's
Yeah.
21.
What do you do for your
Almost.
21st?
I have some friends that want to take me to New Orleans, but I think I want to go to
Nah. You
Vegas.
should stay here. We're gonna get you some asses and titties all up in your face.
Oh,
Run it back.
It's gonna go down. We can throw a strip club in your fucking living room.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it.
You think it'd be sick?
Strip club in the living room?
Yes.
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 We can have tables, poles,
Everything.
I feel like we
Everything.
say yes now. Literally on the 12th, you're just gonna show up with a fuck ton of everything. The
No,
poles
you
are
won't
set
even
up.
know. We won't even
It's not
know.
even gonna look like your living room.
I'm
It's
like,
gonna
hey
look like a
guys,
strip
go to
club.
this party real quick.
Yes.
When you guys come back, everything's all set up.
Yeah.
Ass and titties everywhere.
Thing is,
Whole lot of spare
He won't
coochie.
ask for it, but he'll want it at the end of the day.
The vibes on every guest that we've had today has been so different, and this is like the I don't know, like
Neutral.
the
It's very
stoner
neutral.
like having like a deep conversation fucking right after we talked about with Chase and Gabrielle about relationships on YouTube.
Oh my
It all
goodness.
shifted. Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about whatever though.
Yes.
Got lots of stuff going on. How have you guys been?
We've been
Been
good.
good.
100th episode.
Happy
I'm not gonna
fucking
lie, we
100th
are in
episode.
bad terms with your ex-boyfriend.
Oh, why?
We're gonna
Here we go.
bring it a little deep.
Every time we see Taylor, man,
Watch it.
he tries to beef with us.
We're gonna watch it, but we played 7-on-7 football.
Yeah, I heard about that.
We played against him, and the kid doesn't like to lose. But when he loses to a bunch of
20-year-olds
and
Oh shit! I
in
saw
general,
that. You
the
guys
kid don't fuck with us.
No.
He gets mad.
Yeah.
And
He
I
does
love
not like
it
to lose.
because he's so pissed that he lost. I will stay there and talk shit. 'Cause we won. I mean, good shit, boys.
Yeah,
Honestly,
good
good,
shit.
The funniest
fucking,
part is that
good
we look like
fucking
the
dub.
team that would
Good dub.
never win shit.
Never.
Like we like dead ass.
Never.
We'd pull up and we'd look like the team that's like shouldn't even be there.
Yeah, we're like Diary the Wimpy Kid.
So you guys are like on Grown Ups, the basketball. team?
Exactly. Yes, that's what we are.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got in a little.
Yeah. How
feud
many
with
of them
him.
is you? How many of them are you guys? Like how many?
There was
of
8 of us playing.
It's like
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, I know.
Feels
But
large.
yeah,
We got 2 Berks, 2 Kais.
It depends what you're feeling that night.
No, one of you.
He's a boy. He's a dog.
Boy, whoa!
Berk.
It got heated.
The
Yeah.
root beer got.
I mean, I think he doesn't like to lose, and he got the L and wasn't taking it. Wasn't cool with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. But that was
Definitely.
besides.
Were you guys
besides the
being
point.
like
No, but like
obnoxious
I mean, no
about
one should
it?
ever get that
No,
mad
we
over
were.
like
I was
a,
because
like a
it was
football
fun.
game,
Yeah.
you know?
See,
What-
that's
what-
probably what happened. You were
What-
getting all like obnoxious. You're like,
But also he was talking a lot of shit to us as well beforehand. But it was fine. But that's besides the point. The question we asked: you guys are broken up at this point.
Yes.
What's moving forward? Are you looking for a relationship or no? Because at this point, no one really knows. You guys are
No.
broken up.
Excuse you. They asked me that question.
No,
thank you.
because no one knows. I'll ask you right now. Are you and Taylor Holder still dating?
No, we are not.
Okay. That's the
I am
question a lot of people
single.
want to know. So
Trying to stay
So-
single? Are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I am not in town right now, like ever. I'm gone all the time, so it's
too
honestly
busy
really hard
outside.
to just like have
We
a relationship.
outside.
we too busy outside.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
too busy
wow.
doing hot girl shit.
We love Meg. Dude, Markel was shaking ass on Meg Thee Stallion last night. I was like, yes.
What?
The most
Really?
iconic video you'll ever see in the world
wait,
is
where was Meg Thee
Markel
Stallion?
shaking ass at her
She
party.
had her party last night.
is that why
It
you were
was
only at your
iconic.
party for a little bit?
What?
You were only at your party for a little bit, and you went to Meg's.
Charlie was there the whole time. You guys didn't see her. She was just incognito.
Yeah.
Oh.
At first, I didn't know it was
Yeah, I
you.
had
You had a
the
ski mask on.
on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah, I
like
didn't
a
want
two-shirt
anyone to
Tony
know
girl?
who I was. It was a good time. I was just running around like doing fuck shit, like
It was a great time.
squirting tequila in people's mouths with a squirt water bottle
Yeah.
gun.
It was a great time.
Wait, what were we just talking about? Like two.
Taylor.
Yeah, what was your side of the story? What did you
I didn't
hear
want to bring it
from-
back up. You said it.
I didn't get to answer the question. No, but I'm single, just chilling, trying to stay single. You know, working, doing my thing. I feel like I have been in relationships for like ever, so I'm just kind of trying to vibe right now. It's way easier with like work stuff too. Like I love being in relationships, love people, but right now like I'm just focusing on myself. So it's a good time.
And
it's a good time.
We've noticed it too. Like,
And I can like hang out with my friends more, which is great. I love that so much. But yeah, it's been really nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Mila is fucking.
She's knocked.
The best. She's dead.
Mila's done.
She's sleeping.
She's sleeping.
She's
like,
a snack.
You guys are boring. You're not playing with me.
Literally.
Yeah, I got a puppy. Got my job. I'm about to move again. I don't know where I'm gonna move. That house. That's why I was having that party the other night.
Yeah.
Oh, we're throwing one more.
Yeah.
One more.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
It's gonna definitely be everyone invited type vibes. Project X.
Project X.
It was almost Project X
It
last
was.
night.
Oh, it definitely was Project X
How
vibes
crazy was
last
the
night.
gate? People were coming up to me like, "Yo, you gotta help me get in my friend in." I was like, "I don't think there's a shot." And we go up there and we're like, "No, there's no way." There's like 70 people trying to get into your gate.
No, it was more than that.
I had
There's
to
a
scream
point
at
where you
everyone
just say,
multiple
fuck,
times
like,
because they were
fuck
like
that.
blocking the whole street. I was like,
I know.
"Yo, this is illegal."
Yeah, yeah. But you were working door. You're killing it, man.
Yeah, always.
You and
DJ's
Big
all,
Cam.
no matter what. DJ's always working door, no matter what. He probably won't even like get asked to work door. He would just go to door.
Yo, I don't get drunk.
He just loves people
Straight
too
up.
much.
Yeah.
I don't get drunk, so it's like no fun in the party.
True.
That's true.
I
What's
get
your
it.
guys' biggest pet peeve at like LA parties? Like besides, because I remember last time you were on the podcast, you said something about music.
If you're not invited, don't come.
Yes.
If you didn't, like if you don't know the person and they accidentally didn't send you the fucking invite, like pull up, like you the homie. But if you don't know them, don't come, because then it's just a waste of your time. Because you know, like sometimes, most of the time, there's a list. You're not gonna get in, so you're just gonna be sitting out there having a party with you and 30 other
And you
people. That
ruin
are,
everyone
Yeah.
else's night.
every time.
Yeah, like we would have come on, but you texted, like I texted you and you said, "Yeah, come over."
Of course.
Like, without that, it would have been. It's weird to show up places with the expectation that you can get in.
I didn't know. Majority, like everyone at the gate, I was like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
they're saying names like, yeah, this person. I'm like, who is that?
That's the thing about LA. They have like group chats of just like random
know
people.
And then
just
they're like,
sending-
they're like so and so, like they're like
So show
trying
up,
to
show,
remember
we're all
the
going
name,
there.
trying
There's a
to
total
like
Yeah, yeah.
have like, and they
36
like
of 'em.
completely just fucking lie. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm standing right here.
Yeah.
It's like Colin invited me. Colin doesn't even fucking live here. I don't even know who the fuck Colin is. Like who are you?
There's 36 group chats in LA for
Yeah.
parties.
There is. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, that was a great time last night. Yeah, great party.
Did you get some spare coochie?
Oh, some spare
Spare
coochie.
coochie, ma'am. Spare coochie.
There was a
please.
whole lot of
Sure,
spare
hook 'em
coochie
up.
flying around the party.
There was
Not
a
gonna
whole
lie.
lot. Of
I
spare
stayed
coochie.
home to be honest.
Really?
I stayed home.
Berkley stayed home.
I did.
That's
it-
hard to believe.
It very
I feel
is.
like you like put something on your face
I
and just like
turned my
popped
phone
out.
on airplane mode.
Do they know
and,
what spare coochie is?
I don't know what spare. I was
Spare
acting like I
coochie,
knew what
ma'am.
you were saying. I don't know the spare
Nope.
coochie.
Spare
What is
coochie
spare
is
coochie?
just like a whore, right? It's like a
What?
hoe. It's a hoe.
Spare coochie can
like,
mean
I'm
a
a
bunch.
hoe, you're a
Look,
hoe.
it's
Spare
like it's a
coochie
noun, it's a verb, it's an adjective. It can be whatever you want. But spare coochie, like if you're like, oh, spare coochie, like yeah, like some girls, like she's spare coochie,
Same
and
with
Same
with the boys. as well.
When
What's
the ass
the, what's
out,
the
when the ass
version
out.
of that for a guy? Is that
No,
like?
it's the same thing, but it's just.
Or like if something smells bad, be like that smells like spare coochie.
Oh.
Where I'm from, we used to say that smells like shake that ass. That smells like shake that ass. If you walk in a room and it smells funky, that smells like shake that ass.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Spare
same,
coochie
same.
Sounds more pleasing.
Yeah, spare coochie.
It's more calm.
And then you. Are we just gonna get into this right now? I'm just talking about this on a podcast. You got main course coochie.
Main course coochie is Alice in Wonderland. I'm putting that out there. Main course coochie.
She
is
thinks she
Alice
got it
in
like-
Won-
Main course. So it's like what? It's like a
Alice
deep
in Wonder-
hole that you like adventure down, and you find like fucking
Yeah.
a playing card that's alive.
I agree with
Is that is Alice in Wonderland spare coochie?
No, I agree with that.
Main course coochie.
Main course
I
coochie.
agree with that.
MCC.
Okay, and then what's the other one?
Nope, that's just those two.
Oh, just spare coochie and main course coochie.
Yeah.
There's no appetizer coochie. There's
No.
dessert coochie.
I mean,
Alice
there
in
could
Wonderland?
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
be. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Like the DJ?
No.
Oh no, we thought you meant like the Disney film.
Alice with a book.
Oh, you motherfucker. I was like, what?
We are not in the EDM space whatsoever. We
I
have
was like-
yeah. We
Oh,
thought
yeah.
you meant the Disney film, and it'd be like a hole in which you go down for an adventure.
Alice in Wonderland is a DJ. She's like one of the most like, in my opinion, like successful female DJs like in the space.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Dope as fuck.
So she. She has that pedestal.
She's great.
We decided to, like,
anyone
name
that's
her
lit,
main
you're
course
like
coochie.
main course coochie. You know.
That's sick. Okay. We'll
But
start
yeah.
using that probably incorrectly, but we'll play
Nah,
around.
when
with it.
now
We'll get there.
Just
We'll get
say
there.
spare coochie. Just say
Spare
spare
coochie.
coochie. If she's not the one that you want to wife up, she's not main course coochie.
You should rarely say main course coochie.
You rarely.
That's like held off for something
Like,
special.
so Burke, don't go to the fucking Encino strip club.
Yeah, he's like,
main course
main course
coochie.
coochie.
Main course coochie.
I won't get it. I won't get it. Fix
For
your
a certain price, you
establishment.
would. For a certain price.
True, for like fucking $300.
Yeah.
See, in
Okay,
Miami,
$450.
see in Miami, you throw them like two.
But you travel every single day, dude.
We all over the place. TBH.
Take me to Miami. Next time you go to Miami,
So
we'll
you
go.
know, I have
Miami
like,
this month.
I have a lot of. I have,
Come.
There. We're
One
there.
of my close friends recently texted me and said, "Dude, I feel like I don't get to see you no more. You're in fucking California for an hour and you're gone." I said, "Yo, chill."
And you just want to travel a
Do
little
you
more.
feel that way, Bert?
I feel that too. With a couple homies back home, of course. You always have those like real ones from back home where you grew up, can never forget. And then you always like want to go back and forth, but you're always like, here, this is your establishment. Like this is where you actually have like the real friends you're trying to meet and like grow with.
Yeah.
You never know when to.
It took me a while to like figure that out. TBH.
It's
like
hard.
I was
Yeah.
here and I was like going home all the time and just.
People like
It would
Wow.
be your tall, light,
Wow,
bright
Chase.
ass. Get out. Get out. The door's right there. I've been waiting to say this all time. I'm making faces. I'm mocking you and shit. Go. The door right there.
for anyone with that question, I feel like they have to focus on themselves before focusing on anybody else. You know,
True.
like you gotta focus on yourself before like focusing on people back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like
Well, it's not even
There's
that.
always
It's
a
just
later.
like on a day-to-day basis. Like I was spending hours on FaceTime with my friends from back
Right.
home and
Yeah.
like going and seeing them, and I was like not hanging out with people here.
Yeah.
And I was just traveling. So it's important to like find a good group when you're here
Yeah.
because it's a little crazy out here.
It's crazy.
A little
It's nuts.
stressful for
You
sure.
know, like, you just gotta be like.
And y'all have been
enjoy
getting
life.
into it more and more. I'm sure.
Yeah.
From the last
100%.
time I came
Have you
on.
guys taken a trip with each other yet?
We went to Miami together.
All
First time.
8 of y'all.
No,
us
it was
three.
us three.
See, look, all 8 of y'all need to go on a trip somewhere.
Yeah.
yeah, honestly,
We will.
Hawaii.
We really did.
Amsterdam. Oh.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Arizona.
The red light district.
I had a great time in
Amsterdam
Red
is
light
the
district.
best.
Amsterdam's sick. Yeah.
Okay.
Why did you like Amsterdam?
I like being able to go to a coffee shop and also get stoned and just smoke a joint while buying coffee and then do what the fuck you want. You could trip. You
That's
could
a
go to
sinful
store.
lie.
Hey.
You like going to the red
Hey.
district.
No, it's amazing.
You heard about doing that now?
What do you mean?
Here?
Like here?
No.
Yeah. Can you do it here?
I do it.
What?
Go to a cafe and smoke.
You do it everywhere.
Yeah, you do it everywhere, bro.
Like you were smoking on the flight, dude. You were smoking like you can do it. You're built like
Bert,
you,
why
sh-
you
you
put
have
these
the.
damn balloons behind me?
I don't know.
Fuck.
There's something to grab.
He's built different.
He's built
TBH.
different.
For real.
I do smoke anywhere. It's pretty fucking sad.
No, it's not sad. It's actually fucking.
But it's crazy because like in some places of the world, like it's not sad. It's just so fucking normal.
Yeah,
like this,
true.
it's just weird. Like the U.S. is just not socially acceptable to weed for some reason.
Most places aren't still. The
No,
U.S.
the
is
funny
actually
shit-
pretty lax.
LA's
with
different. You can
Or
you
LA
can- yeah.
is different, but anywhere else is still pretty strict.
Seattle's like that too.
Like the U.S. is kind of strict on them.
Nah, the funniest shit.
Amsterdam, though?
UK, Italy. Like you can do all the same shit.
No, you can't do that in Italy.
There's only
Oh,
like
you can smoke in the road.
Yeah, in the UK.
Yeah, you can.
No, not in the
you
UK.
Can drink, but yeah, but you can drink when you're 16. You can smoke when you're 16.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you can't smoke like weed in like. It was, for example, like Amsterdam. If you have a dab cart, super not okay. Like weirdly, they're really against concentrates.
In some states in America, you can go to jail for weed.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah,
Texas.
sure.
I've probably traveled to like all 50 states by now, and like
Yeah.
I've smoked in all 50 states by now, probably. Bro, some of the states I smoke in, like they're pretty crazy. Like you can literally go to jail for years for just having
so
grass.
like
Yeah.
a gram. It's fucking insane.
And that's what you're
nuts.
saying. It's just like we're not. We haven't
We're
grown
slow.
up to- yeah, we're
Why
not
isn't
slow.
it legal everywhere? Question
Listen,
mark.
people, it's medicinal. Please, just stop.
It's crack. I don't like the state by state like
Yeah.
different laws.
sure.
Like there's some random ass laws that don't make any fucking sense. Like it should just be like a national passed
So now
bill
you
so
can
that
get charged
cannabis
as a
can be legal
DUI for
everywhere.
Smoking and driving.
Yeah.
I think weed is 5 times safer than alcohol.
Dude,
5 times,
bars.
it's
I'm like,
way
why
more.
aren't there weed bars? Why hasn't that become like a
Yeah,
thing yet?
like-
Like people can
like,
go
I
get
don't
fucking
understand.
sloshed
It's
at a
tens-
bar, but you can't pull up
Yeah.
and fall asleep on accident
Well,
in a
Jeff
love
Bezos
sack.
is
Like
about
what's
to take
gonna
that
happen?
exact idea and
Yeah.
make it $1 billion idea.
So in LA, there's only like 5 licenses for consumer like cannabis sellers. So like if you wanted to have like a coffee shop where you sell weed, there's only like 5 of them.
Yeah.
So like Lowell Farms is one of the first ones, and then I wanted to do that before I started Smoke Roses. I wanted to do Can of Coffee.
Yeah.
These
Have
licenses
so people
millions of dollars.
Yes, but people bid on them, so they're like it's literally just who has the most money.
Yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
I watched on YouTube. I don't know if it was a weed license compared to alcohol license, but it was $85 to have a weed license,
buddy.
For $85,000 lowest.
Look, buddy, this weed license is worth millions of dollars.
Holy shit!
These people bid. It's like Hunger Games.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's like you have 10 million, I have 50.
Because it's so lucrative, so everyone's just like.
And it ends up not actually like putting the money back in the hands of the people that got fucked originally by getting arrested for smoking weed.
No, they just abuse it. So basically, they like with the Laurel Farms when they have their restaurant, they would charge you $35 to bring in your own weed, and then their weed is like $90 an eighth. So you're like, fuck, I'd rather just bring in my own weed. But they're charging you, and they're not giving you none of the utensils anymore.
Yeah.
But they actually got shut down.
Yeah.
$90 for an eighth, I'll cut my dick off. Are you serious? That's fucking rip off.
He's like, it better have me high night and day for 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
Are you gonna come on the Smoke Roses show?
I'm down.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I think
we
I'm
can't.
so ready.
Nah, we won't.
I'm so ready. Are you ready? That's the question here.
One puff and I'll be faded on my mind.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good
You
time.
want to smoke one puff right now?
Yeah.
I literally already did. I
have
lit your
another
shit
one.
up for you.
I have another one.
Yeah, he'll smoke. He'll smoke. All right, guys.
The deep breath. Okay,
I guess
you can
I
just
will.
hear it. No, don't do it. No peer
What?
pressure.
No peer
It's
pressure.
fine.
Oh, I don't have it.
If you want to be cool.
We'll wait when we go back.
I just wanted you to say yeah.
All right, Charlie, DJ, thank you for coming on.
Thank you
Appreciate
for
it.
having
Good
us.
times. Thank
Dude.
you.
But anything else going on with you two right now?
Anything else you want to plug real
Just
quick?
DJing and what's up?
Dude, I'm going on tour with Cheat Codes in January,
Oh, yeah.
which is going to be awesome. I'm opening up for them for like a month. So I'm going to be really not in LA.
Yeah.
It was nice knowing you guys.
It was nice knowing you as well.
That's going to be a good time. And then, yeah, I'm releasing a song soon. So that's exciting.
Fuck yeah.
It's called Inner Bloom. And that's about it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's
So,
lit,
anything for you,
bro.
DJ?
You're just so interested.
I want him to DJ
You're like a
hip-hop
Berk
music.
Jr. right now.
Yeah.
You've been talking to Kai on the low,
a
like,
little bit,
hey,
a little
try to
bit.
invest in DJ, like, figure out.
I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to figure it out.
It's all right. One day.
What is this?
What is what? This?
Mhm.
It's supposed to be a decoration.
It
Oh.
fell off
Yeah,
the ceiling.
I was like, what
I
the
know.
fuck is
It looks cooler up in the ceiling. All right. Thanks, guys.
Of course. Thank you so much for having us on.
All right, next guys coming on.
100 episode. Let's go.
All right, guys, another one. Yeah, this is a fun one. We had them on recently. These are some two pretty best friends. They're close friends of ours. Welcome, Polo Boy and Teller Funk. What's
Yeah.
going on? What's happening? Wait, so you guys have been out there for a while. What's it like out there? What's this like 100th episode special been like for the guests?
Just hotboxed garages, and
Do you see Kyle out there?
Yeah.
Kyle is what is he doing right now?
Oh, he was just chilling.
No, he's asleep. He took that one bowl with Charlie and then he's knocked out on the couch.
Oh, I didn't know.
is that a good or bad thing? Because usually when I get knocked out, I'm like, damn, I didn't even get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
typically, when we still need him for a podcast, it's not the most ideal, but fuck it.
Nah, it's okay. Kyle tried to impress Charlie, and then he just got greened out. You know?
That's kind of what it was. You know what I'm saying? The interesting thing that we had earlier today was we had QCP on, but right after we had Faith on, and we totally forgot about that.
That's awkward.
Yeah, and they used to hook up, and they used to date.
Yeah.
Right,
they-
right,
yeah,
just,
yeah.
unfortunate timing, but
Go
what
for
you
the
gonna do? What?
You said they used to be girlfriend boyfriend.
Yeah,
Go on.
bro.
Nice. You're not gonna flick my nose, bro. Get out of here. Dude was trying to trick me.
I saw you guys last night. Met your girlfriend for the first time.
Right.
Super cool.
She's
Super
awesome.
Cool. Yeah. Do you ever feel like you are punching up?
Punching up?
Yes.
What does that
Like,
mean?
do you feel like you are dating somebody that's just like way up there?
Oh,
man?
yeah.
I don't even mean that as a diss to you. I mean
no,
as a compliment to
someone that's
her.
hotter than you. I was like,
No, I know what he means by that. No, someone that she's cooler than me. Hell yeah.
You know what
She's
I'm
definitely cooler than me.
Like you said those words. You were like, bro, you're so lit because you're cooler than me.
Right. I said that to her.
Said that.
Yeah. It's kind of lit, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of sick.
Yeah. It's so cool.
Are your parents like super proud of you? Like, fuck yeah, Tyler. Hell yeah, dude. You're
Yeah.
dating a baddie. I feel the same way about Chris, man. His girlfriend's super cool. I'm like,
Right.
Chris, punching up.
Punching up. I've never used that
punching
term.
up.
I'm going to start using that.
Yeah.
I've never fucking heard that before. Punching up. It's usually dating someone out of your league, like. Or
Yeah,
like,
that's what I heard.
Right.
yeah, punching up.
Punching up.
I don't know. I say punching up, and I think it's a compliment.
No,
It's
I'm
a
gonna
fucking
use that.
sick thing. You know,
Yeah.
it's lit. Yeah, man. Well, any updates since last time? You guys literally have been the most recent guests we've had.
Right.
So what's changed in the last week and a half?
Oh, my God. What has changed,
Bro,
man?
honestly,
Polo
It
got
was-
laid?
can't be disclosed.
Yeah.
It was Halloween. I mean, that was literally the biggest thing. People have been partying for like 5 days straight.
Have you guys been on a bender?
No, we did.
I don't know. Like, it would
3?
classify in my POV. It's kind of a bender.
Yeah.
But, like,
It was like 3 days in a row.
That's a bender. I
Right.
think anything over 2 days is a bender, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was sick last week, like
Okay.
right before. So we had a party on. There's parties Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I wanted to go Friday, but I couldn't because I was supposed to go to Vegas actually for my friend Ethan's birthday.
Okay.
He turned 21, and I was like, and we had planned it for so long, and I was like, fuck, we were gonna dress up as Spider-Man and walk the strip, and it was gonna be so fun. And then I was just so sick, I had to cancel my flight, and then after that, I was like, okay, I guess. Hopefully I get better and I'm not sick for Halloween weekend and I can still go out.
Yeah.
Then the next day I felt so much better and the bender started.
The bender started. How did it start? How does a bender start for you guys? It's like listening to Drake music in the house.
Oh,
right?
yeah. No, we.
bro, just
Wow,
knows.
you know, actually.
Yeah, we
did
just
that.
like nonchalantly play Drake music in the background while kind of BBLing ourselves up for the
Yeah.
for the thing.
What is BBL? What's that?
Like
Just
Brazilian butt lifting yourself.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Just
Like
make-
feeling yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Drake,
okay,
draking.
okay. Yeah, draking it up.
Draking.
Yeah, draking it up.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
Which I actually heard Drake got some work done.
On what?
Like
on his face?
I didn't know that.
I mean, shit, he can afford it.
I
Right.
know.
Damn well. I mean, if you can do it, do
Might
it.
as well.
Yeah,
You can do it, do it.
That's what I'm saying. But I just did. I can't notice it.
No,
He
it looks
that
like
rich.
so good.
He's that rich. He
Yeah.
fucking hired the best doctor to make sure that nobody
Right.
can fucking notice.
Yeah.
Except me. My question to you guys is, like, as me, like, looking at TikTok, you know, like, shit's been kind of stale recently. Don't you guys think? What do you guys think about TikTok right now? Its current state?
No, I was just explaining that to him. Just like, I was explaining how it's Halloween weekend and I've seen the same trends over and over. Like, I need to see a new wave of stuff coming in. I got to see a new trend. I mean, trends happen every day, but there's not like, I can't think of a really definitive one right
Yeah,
now.
like there was like I think I don't know, maybe I might be wrong, but I've barely been on TikTok. Like the only crazy like wave blowing like fucking trend has been like the Corvette back then. Like that was the last one.
Whoa, that's way back. No, there's
last one,
hella.
last one,
There's
last
been
one.
way
I
more.
think-
There's been. I mean, come on. Like the
Corvette?
dude.
Bro, that
dude,
was like a
to
year
the-
ago.
Yeah, that was like a year and a half
Corvette?
ago. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like during FNAF.
Yeah.
I think that's personally like the last one where I saw everyone doing it. Like literally everyone on the platform.
That was like
had
when
to try
Addison
Corvette.
Rae started.
Oh yeah.
Yes, like that was like a big trend for
The
her.
recent one's been the hip one. Like no.
Right.
They show the
Fega.
hip.
Yeah.
Like Anna
Right.
Shumate, she got 12 million on that video.
Right.
It's nuts. I don't know. Have you guys been starting trends too? You guys are always like leading the pack in that.
We're always on top of that type of stuff. Like,
Something's definitely coming up.
What's coming up?
I mean, every like 2 months I'll start
Like,
one.
yeah.
It's kind of like a natural flow when it comes.
Him
to
and I will
grinding.
naturally just create a video that we haven't done before.
It's like you gotta. If you think about making one, you won't make one.
Right.
Yes.
But when you're
Right.
down bad, that's when you make one because that's when the most original stuff comes out.
Right.
Because when you're up, you're usually just taking inspiration from the biggest trends.
Right.
When you're down, you're like doing the random
Anything.
stuff. And that's when
Right.
it just like
When the views are down, you're like, okay, that's when I figure out something that's actually fucking bomb.
Yeah.
And it gets everything going again.
Right.
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
So
Okay.
it'll kind of just be like.
Yeah.
That's kinda how it
Everything
goes.
comes in waves. Everything
Yeah.
comes in waves.
I always wondered that, like looking in the mind of you, like you guys like there's for me, like bro, like I look at TikTok and it's mostly like the same dancing trends, but like with you guys actually come with like a weird like quick skit that actually like is trendy. I don't know how to explain it.
I feel like when it comes down to TikTok is just short form content, so
Yeah.
it's like they just reward effectiveness Like, if you're effective, whether it's a dance or whatever it is,
right?
That's
Whatever.
You just make the
Podcasting,
most
yeah.
ridiculous face. Both of you do, but you especially make these faces, man. They just stick in your like the eyes that you give, and like dude, that face. Fuck, you think that's a filter, but it's not.
It's engraved in people's heads.
What the fuck is that? Do that one more time.
Wait. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a classic. Back in the day, 2019.
Yeah.
Do you think you have one of the most recognizable faces on the platform?
No.
Really?
No, you do. Because I was looking at the creator marketplace, right? That's where brands look to like find creators and look at their demographics. You have the most overall views out of like a majority. You're probably like top 0.5% of most viewed TikToker of all time. Because you post so much. And you post with such good views that they add up. And you used to post like 15 a day or whatever, like something crazy.
I still post like a good amount of fucking volume.
Like you were one of the most recognizable people, I think, on the platform.
Bro, how the fuck does Creator Marketplace work?
I don't even know.
I've never accepted a deal from
Me
there
neither.
because it's so mediocre.
It's always e-commerce I get from that shit.
It's always like Top Shop wants to work with you.
Yeah. Right.
And they're like, no budget. I'm like, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
But we've, like recently, I've been reading books. And I read one book.
Knowledge.
I read one book and it was talking about like success and how there's something called the Valley of Disappointment, where it's like you think that stuff will progress linearly, but it actually, the workload, it kind of goes like an exponential curve, where that valley of where you think you're supposed to be up because of the amount of work you're putting in, like the results don't match the amount of work until a certain amount of time.
And then the results
do,
come.
and then they go up, like they pass the linear line, right?
Yeah.
So it's like that valley is when a lot of people quit.
Right.
It's pretty random,
as
but
long as you just keep going, bro.
Yeah.
Just keep doing it.
It's so common to like I'd fucking make a TikTok video that'd get shitty views, and like that what do you call it? The Valley of
Disappointment. It's when you're like, the work isn't matching the results, so therefore you're disappointed.
It's like I'm making this, it's not getting the views, but like once you get past that valley, like that's when you find the best high.
Yeah.
Like when you're the most high on life because like, you broke past the hardest point.
Yeah.
People crack at the beginning of the valley.
Did you guys have that with TheSync?
Oh, we have it all the time.
Oh, really?
It comes and goes. There are massive waves.
It comes and goes. That's so true.
But I think what testing like creates a real creator is like, are you able to push through that shit and know that no matter how down bad you feel, right, you would be jealous of where you are now a year ago.
Yeah.
And it's gonna come back and it's gonna improve, and you just need to be okay with it ebbing and flowing.
And the thing is, like, that's literally how it is.
If you
like,
think about it, anyone just look back at your life and be like, it has just gone up.
Exactly.
Like that's really what makes a creator, honestly. Like the ones that fade out are just the ones that
can't take that.
You know, you're not really made for that.
Right.
But that's not a bad thing. It's just that, you know, you didn't have a passion for it strong enough, or maybe other external circumstances came in and you just couldn't handle the low.
Revenue isn't going to be stable, but you got to live through that, you know?
People need to learn how to just like work through it. Like our first like moment of the Valley of
disappointment.
The Valley of Disappointment was our first. I don't know if you guys know this. Our first sync account had stopped at 650K.
Wow.
We got shadow banned
multiple?
right after that. That was, like this account that has 3.5 right now is not our first account. It's like our second.
Yeah, we had an original one. We grinded it, and then for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months, we weren't growing. We were never going on the For You page. So back then, before they would just ban you on TikTok, they would shadow ban you for real. And we weren't going to the FYP page at all. All of our videos were only for following. So for about a month and a half, we were posting with absolutely zero growth. And that was and then at a certain point we had to restart.
That's definitely a terrible feeling.
It's a shitty feeling.
Like imagine like you you're putting the same amount of work into a video that usually gets 100 like a million views, and now it's gonna top out at like 50K.
Yeah, that's oh my god, but yeah, I mean if that's like with YouTube, for example,
right?
Like it's such a hit or miss unless you
gotta keep going. You can't. Him and I were talking about that. You can't take that break. If you take that YouTube break, it's done for.
It's so quick.
It's done for. You could stay at 300,000 subscribers and you leave, don't make a video for what, 4 months? 4 months, you come back, your
that
video
number
may
like literally doesn't
may go
matter.
from like 250K views, maybe 100K average views down to 10 to 25.
That's why like the effectiveness of a creator or like their value in the creator marketplace comes down to their engagement rather than just the number. Like if there's just we're like in a day and age where the following really doesn't matter. It's about the community around the
Yeah.
the personality.
That's exactly.
Who would
what it
follow
is.
you? Follow you? Who would do what you say to do? Who would buy what you say to buy?
Right.
Exactly, because a
Who
lot of
actually,
people who
Who trusts you?
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Right.
A lot of people
Yeah.
just don't trust, especially with the rising of TikTok. Like,
Right.
there's just so many kids that do
I'm
anything
pretty
for
sure
money.
TikTok just made numbers completely irrelevant, like the following count completely
super.
irrelevant.
Because it's so easy to even get.
There are
like,
10. I
you
mean,
know.
fucking. There's people who are on that card for the boxing fight, like fucking Taylor Holder. We heard
Right.
that he supposedly sold less than 20 tickets through his link.
Right.
You have 10 million followers. Doesn't matter.
Yes, like
conversion.
Yeah, TikTokers will have some of the lowest conversions because those fans, those numbers are like, they're simply numbers, and you'll have a very low amount of people that are actually interested in you.
Like some people are literally just like scroll. Oh, cool video.
Hot boy. Like, oh,
follow.
like-
So like,
and
name
never
the
again.
Name
don't
5
form that
TikTokers
connection.
that you love and watch. Probably
Right.
can't name 5. Name 5 YouTubers that you love and watch. Totally different.
Exactly.
game.
YouTube
Right.
is different because
YouTube's
you're
definitely
watching someone,
different.
you get to see everything about them in the sense of like a lore. Like, it's so different to see someone talk for 5 minutes rather
Right.
than to just do them.
But it's starting to go away too, man. Like on YouTube, like I subscribe to someone, I want to watch their videos, and then suddenly I'm not getting shown their videos. I'm getting shown somebody else's. YouTube's also kind of going away from that too, trying to become like TV a little bit. It's that part's a little disappointing.
And everyone's trying to. Oh, it's so scary because everyone's trying to appeal to like the shorter form content, right? Because we have TikTok, and then it.
Right.
You know, you have to capitalize that, or you're just gonna go irrelevant.
Yeah.
The only thing YouTube has going for itself is that it monetizes very well for its
Right.
creators. So like, you know, you're making a good amount off instead of like Snapchat won't give you shit.
Right.
Instagram really won't do that much for
Right.
you. TikTok will have the creator fund, but you're not gonna make the most
Mhm.
part of your
I think,
income.
I
from
think the
creator
biggest
fund.
problem is that like YouTube and TikTok expect us to be like Coco Melon to pay us. You know, like,
Right.
we're not. We're gonna curse here and there. We're gonna drop f-bombs. Like,
Right.
we get really like suppressed on our videos based on like our normal content, what we think is actually right.
Right.
Whereas like people that are making like literally life-changing money are not even cursing, beeping out everything. It's like if we did that for our content, it'd just lose part of our
I
character.
mean, fucking family channels make the most.
Right.
Like, out of anyone.
The kid toy
Right,
channel.
which is a little
Ryan.
bit scary. Like they'll be like exploiting their. It feels like they're
It
exploiting.
feels
their
like
kid.
it, right?
Some
really does
definitely
feel
are.
like it.
Ryan's
Now,
tour
is it
reviews
really?
posting 3 times a week.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
really?
Right.
Your kid
And
really
I
wants to
mean,
be on
shit, bro. I pushed him out this world. He's fucking making 3 videos that will pay for his college in the future. He
No,
could have
yeah,
a
that's
little
not
bit more to
terrible,
complain
but,
about.
He
I don't
makes
know. A lot of money.
Dude, I saw some kid at Target and his mom. He was begging his mom, and they bought 5 Ryan's Toy Reviews toys.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, oh, does your son like Ryan's Toy Reviews? And she goes, he does not like him. He loves them. I'm like, oh my god,
How
it
is
fucking
that
works.
real?
Yeah, I know.
That is literally fucking.
What's
like,
your
hypnotizing.
biggest revenue source? Is it brands?
Probably sound promos.
Yeah.
Sound. Oh, yeah, I get
For
that.
a creator like me,
Yeah, right.
that's the sound promos where it's coming from. For
Me as well.
creators where maybe like they talk more.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Right.
Like where, yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Like it's brand deals.
Yeah.
I'm
Definitely.
guessing.
Yeah,
Or
it
YouTube
is.
revenue if it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm really not familiar with the YouTube revenue.
We've
Like-
never gone to sound promo, right? It's very
Right.
different. You guys.
Oh well,
that's your
yeah,
main
yeah.
thing.
It's super different.
I know people who get 1 million views for makeup, and they just wake up, get 2 sound promos from their manager, and make $6,000. So they're making
Right.
6 grand every
Right.
day, so 180 grand a month.
Right.
Yeah, it's insane, making over 2 mil a year. Real quick, funny story before we wrap this up because we don't have as much time as when we normally do it. So, Chris, remember when it was? It was all 3 of us, right? We went out to go in Miami to go
guys went
golfing,
right?
Yeah, and then we were with Bradley.
Yes, you guys were with Bradley.
Oh!
I'll tell you the tail end of the story.
Yeah, go for it.
No, go,
Wait.
Oh.
It was
I
only
wasn't there.
you.
I wasn't
It was
there.
it was only me, right? So it was
And
me
this
and
was at
Bradley.
Topgolf?
Yeah, Topgolf.
Yeah.
So we go down to Miami. Chris Burke and I, we're down there, and
that
my
was so
friend
fun.
from high school is backpacking from Miami all the way to Seattle just because he wants to. Has nothing except his backpack. Super, like, really, really fun kid to hang out with, right? Bradley. And anyway, he's living on the beach and everything, and we meet up with him, and he comes out with just me because, Chris, you were chilling, I think, at home. No, with your
I was with
mom.
my mom.
Yep.
She lives in Miami.
Yep. And then Burke was at a club. And so it was just me and Bradley. And we go, yo, let's see what Polo and Tyler want to do. I call you guys. What do you remember from what Bradley did that night at Topgolf?
Oh, I remember.
I don't know. Some I can't say. So
Yeah,
but
are
other
we-
like I just remember he just threw the like on the last hit. he was
Oh,
just
right.
like,
He let go of the golf club. Oh yeah. Yeah, he threw it backwards.
Was it? Or
Yeah.
was it towards the field?
No, he threw it at an employee. He let it go when he on the swing and it flew back.
Right.
Yeah. Like, what was he like in high school, Chris? Like, what do you remember about Bradley Gordon?
Bradley is just a fucking menace. Like, he's just a menace.
When we walked out of Topgolf, he had to pee really bad, and he
probably peed where he was standing, right?
I was like, he was like, bro.
He just pissed on the
I was like,
sidewalk.
no, you can't pee here. You can't
Yep.
pee here.
And
he was like, oh, all right, bet.
Right.
And he peed onto Topgolf's front entrance stairs.
Right.
Just boom.
Boom.
And then he threw a Corona bottle, like literally 50 feet up in the
So
air.
high, and it didn't break.
There's a whole lot of stuff I forgot about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
There's just some things I wish that, like, because you ever look at somebody like, what's going on in your head? Like, I wish I had some of that to whereas I could be so oblivious to what I'm doing.
Right.
You know, like how do you just like whip your fucking dick out in the same parking lot, throw two Corona cans up, throw a fucking club at an employee, and just like think you're okay?
Yeah.
A cop drove by and he goes, "Are you our Uber?"
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I remember that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It was fucked, man. But that was
Did
a
he
good
make
time.
it to Seattle?
I don't know.
I don't know. We
No,
don't
he
know.
didn't make it.
I think he made it. I think so. But he was literally just backpacking across the country for no reason.
Wow. But he made it. He made it. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's
Bro,
in
but
school
Top
now.
Golf is pretty lit. I'm not going. That was my first time going to Top
Yeah, that was
Golf.
my first time.
We sucked.
Oh, it was hard.
Oh,
it's so much harder than you think it is.
I suck.
It's so much harder to actually hit a golf ball than you think.
One of my
it is,
favorite,
bro.
most entertaining things was watching Marco like fucking hit a golf ball.
Dude, it's so fucking hard. Like it's like
I want to go
I don't
real
know.
golfing.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No, I think I need to like get my shot at least like worth it.
Yeah, go to a
Right,
range
you know?
or something.
Yeah,
Right.
or
Yeah.
something.
You guys should have seen the fucking Kai after the golf, bro. It was so funny because I get home and Kai's just like stressing out. Like you could tell when Kai's stressed out. It's like, why? He's like, I just took Bradley to golf with fucking Polo and Tyler. Dude, ridiculous. Like he told me everything that I couldn't believe it. It was
That's
so
so
fucking funny.
Oh man.
It was fucked, man. It was a good time though. Yeah, I want more of those events to happen. More
Yeah.
of those things to happen.
Yeah, bro,
A lot
because
of
those are memorable.
That was a
times.
good ass time.
Miami trip was memorable.
Miami, yeah.
Yeah, that was a vibe, bro.
It was a good time.
Not going live.
It was a
Nuts.
good time. We'll do
Damn,
that
bro.
soon. Yeah, man.
What are we all? Are we all 21?
No, I'm not 21.
Oh, I'm
I'm not
19.
21.
You're 19. You're younger than. Wait, how old are you?
20.
You're 20. You're the youngest one. Okay, nice.
You guys go to any clubs in Miami?
We did not.
No.
Nah, clubbing's not really my thing.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
It's
I
not
don't.
really
I don't
that.
fuck with it.
Went to one. I was with my girlfriend. It was lit when it's with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how people just go there just to go.
You kind of just stand.
Yeah. All you're doing is standing and just going like this.
I know. And you're trying to like meet chicks.
They
and
didn't even
stuff,
play any
but-
fucking Drake, so
It's
Yeah, dude.
I was tight.
Offended.
I feel like that stuff's made for the single life, though. You know,
Right.
you know, you have to
True.
be. You
But
can't.
I'm single and I still because I'm not like solely looking to find
Right.
girls. you know?
Right.
I'm there kind
But
of to have a good
there's
time.
a lot of guys that are, bro, and
Yep.
a lot of down bad guys. You know?
A lot of rich old guys.
A lot of rich people. A lot
Down
of rich old
badness will
people.
have you
Yep.
doing
It will.
stuff
Crazy
that's regrettable.
things, man.
It
Yeah.
will.
For sure.
All right, guys. Marco, Tyler, thank you for coming on. Banger, banger. That was actually. I love that conversation because we actually talked about like real like TikTok analytical shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah,
Not just
right.
like, bro, like,
Poo.
what trends you been seeing, bro?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I've been seeing you've been doing trends, bro.
I read a book.
Yeah. I've been reading a book. You guys know about the Valley of Disappointment, bro.
But you guys are going like against the grain. I feel like because TikTok is just mainly for me. It's just like straight dancing. It's just dancing and like whatever that trend is for the next 3-4 days or 3-4 days to a week.
It cycles so fast.
It's
It'll be
so
like 3 or 4 days for
It
real.
used to be like a trend would stay for a while.
2 weeks, about
like when
2-3
I did my
weeks.
first
That's
trend.
true, bro.
I did that shit for, I'm pretty sure like a month straight.
Yeah. Now it's like 4 or 5 days.
Right.
Yeah, you could do this back then. You could do the
So-
same trend 4 days and the kids would eat it up.
Right.
What's the next thing? Like, the things are getting so much shorter. Everything's compressing.
Everything
like, the
is getting
attention span is
shorter.
going like,
Attention span is literally what, like 4 seconds now, I think.
and then
is average.
and then the trends are slowing down, like in the sense where they just flip over that fast. So what's like the next thing?
I think the next thing is no more fucking dancing. Actual.
We're just-
fucking shit.
I think we need to create a community of like people who are really good at vlogging on YouTube and you know that kind of content.
Right.
To create a tight knit group like there
Comedians,
was back
man.
with
We need more comedians
true.
in the world, dude.
But for them to like be on the internet to like create drama with each other, beef with each other in a small group to grow each other. People are too afraid to get in that shit. But really, like, it creates excitement on the internet. That's what was so good about Team 10, you know, clout game, all that shit. I want that back.
But I
think we can bring
feel
that back.
like Team 10 did destroy a lot of the like fun because a lot of it was negativity.
Yeah.
You know,
It was
within them,
negative- it
it
was
does take like a negative person to build that
Right.
negative beef.
No, but they were friends for real though in the behind the scenes and the diss tracks. it was lit because
Diss
those
tracks
ki-
was insane.
It was insane, and it grew everybody, even if it was against you. And you had your opportunity
True,
to retort.
true.
Now people are too afraid.
No,
'cause
yeah,
they're gonna lose their brand deals.
Beef and just discussion around you is most definitely what's gonna grow you the most. And like,
Right.
I feel like a bunch of kids here are too scared of that. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Back in the day, I just know it, dude. They used to be in the fucking group chat like Rice Gum and them. Like, hey, I'm gonna make this track about you. You're gonna make this track about me. You're gonna
Right.
get fucking 5 million views on this YouTube video.
Oh,
Fucking
that's
go
so
off.
lit. That's low key.
You
You
go
need to
off.
bring that back, bro.
But the
See,
kids,
but like, think about
Engineer bring that
like Larray did Canceled,
Right.
right?
Kind of.
And then
Right.
Josh Richards, did
Softish.
something?
Softish.
Softish,
Still softish.
right? Still
But like that's
Softish.
not the same. It isn't one-on-one.
Yeah.
You know?
it don't feel real.
It don't feel.
I feel like social gloves was like the off-brand kick like Jake
Right.
Paul and whoever else he brought.
Edgy.
Without the
Back in
money.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without the
Yeah.
money.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Which whatever's happening over there is pretty scary. Like
Yeah,
that
that's
lawsuit with
Yeah.
Austin McBroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got another
whole-
one this week for 200K from Beverly Hills.
Wow.
That's relatively small compared to like the 10 mil or something.
Yeah, but I
What
don't
was
think
the
they can
10 mil
afford
for?
that.
Yeah.
don't
Holy
know.
crap.
What was
Huh?
the 10 million for?
I have no idea, but then also their house, like no one wants to buy it.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's like
getting auctioned
9.5 and no one was at the auction.
No way.
I think there was like 4 people in the trees.
It was nuts. No one is auctioning on it.
I can't imagine how much
Wow,
content you have
that's
to
insane.
make to be comfortable to pay that much. for a
Right.
lawsuit.
I
Like,
think
that's
they're
like
definitely not comfortable.
They're not comfortable,
That's
but like
pretty scary.
that's a lot of content to make to even like cover half of that.
Right.
lawsuit. Like that's
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
so much work.
All right, guys. Thank you. Let's keep it going. We got one more interview left.
100th
All right,
episode, baby.
Woo!
See you guys.
All right, guys. This has been a tremendous 100th episode. I can imagine a lot of people listening to this, really listening to it, listening back to their favorite moments. It's going to be sick. But, guys, our next guest is someone that I think we've become slightly too close with, if that's possible. Welcome, Johnny Guaz and Rory Fitzpatrick. What's going on? Let's go. How are you guys doing? Major recording artist, Johnny Guaz.
Yeah, your song
Damn
sucks,
right.
by the way.
Thank God, dude.
So bad.
upset.
Yeah.
What have you guys been
So
up to?
bad.
What's up with you guys riding private jets all the time now?
You think I'm paying for those?
Who's paying for it?
You think I got anything to do with that? It's just,
Dude, true, man.
that's
Who's
just
paying for? I mean, which one specifically are you asking about?
What the most recent one?
That was to probably Arizona.
Oh, that was the Sprouter app. Great guys, great guys.
Sick. Okay. And then
shout out Sprouter.
what was your impression of first riding a private jet?
It's
Is it the hype?
fucking insane.
Really?
Yeah, I've rode like 3 now. The first one was the Triller one, but for like the Jake Paul fight in Atlanta. But that one was like a literal private like 747.
Jesus.
So it was just basically like it looked like a commercial flight because we had so many people going. But the one to Arizona that we went with Sprouter with was like the most luxurious thing I've ever been on. It was unreal.
Dude, it was so insane. Just constant tequila shots, just like anything you can imagine. Like they had like an iPad that you could control everything with, like from your seat. The seats, you could like move them around in the fucking jet.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be sitting on what we were sitting on that day.
Oh, I don't deserve to ever be on a private jet.
I have no business being.
No,
on
after
that.
I got on off the phone with Johnny, and Johnny was like, "Dude, we need to do that fucking again. That was the most unreal experience I've ever had in my entire life. Where you at, pussy? You sleeping? Fuck you!" And
I
was
just
like,
got off a private jet.
I was like, "Dude, bro, I wish I fucking went. Are you kidding me?"
Dude,
Dude,
it was really fun.
It's insane.
Yeah, it looked like a fucking blast. I wish I fucking went. And you guys just traveled Arizona, went to every club you could ever think of. Girls were going crazy.
Yeah, well, we had like club promotions. We weren't
Of
just
course,
going.
yeah. Of course.
Oh, you guys went so that you guys could like post about it and all that
It was a
stuff?
business trip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bryce
Yeah.
was like booked by a couple clubs there, and then we were going with Sprouter for promotion for them. They're great guys, love them.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
That's sick. Okay, bet. Yeah, man. And
So I want to bring it. How do I know you, this guy? How do I know you?
Oh, yeah, bring it to
How do
the
we know you?
origin
Why are you
story.
here right now?
Listen, I want to start by saying that
I'll pitch in, but I want you to tell. The
alcohol
whole story.
is a hell of
Great.
a thing.
Yes.
And
Indeed.
you know, these guys, our good friends Berkley and Kai in specific, like to talk a lot of shit.
Great shit talkers.
I'm from Boston, so that means I'm like protective over my friends, protective over my people.
Red Sox.
Just go Sox. And like,
R.I.P. Sox.
yeah, that was a bad one. Too soon.
But, you know, Berkley comes in acting like nothing's going on. Where I'm from, that doesn't fly. You talk shit. You know,
well, you have to give the backstory. You have to give the backstory, like what he was coming into and why you were mad at him.
It was like the first.
It was a
like
party.
Yeah, it was the first party
It was-
that we low key got invited to, but not really got invited to.
It was like a party, and you know, people show up, and you know, we didn't have security. We just whatever.
Where is it at?
Bryce's.
Okay.
And Berkley walks in, just acting like nothing's fucking happening, and I was like, "Fuck no, this isn't flying."
Well, that was like
no,
after.
that was after. I called you Michael Gruen.
Oh my god,
You
dude.
called Johnny Michael Gruen.
But keep going. After that point, right, when I told him that, he goes, no. He was in mid conversation. I interrupted him, and he's like, no. Grabs me. He goes, who are you? And I was like, I don't know who the fuck you
Why
are.
are you talking like that? Who are you? What do you
Okay,
fucking
okay.
mean?
Fair. But you were like, what the like who? Lily, who are you? Like, what are you doing here? And I was like, I don't know. I was just kind of like trying to retrace my steps, and then you're like, no, come here.
Well, this
And
was
that's-
also like right after you guys had said some like questionable things about Bryce on a podcast.
Yeah, it was like right-
so
right
Johnny
after-
was already.
Do you remember
like,
what we said?
Riled up.
I don't know.
remember
You guys just
what-
talk shit. You fucking know what you say.
Yeah,
we
I
don't
need to
really
recall.
though. We don't really though.
No, not really.
Yeah,
though.
okay.
Okay, so when
that's literally
on
fucking,
the episode that you were Michael Myers. Did you remember what you said?
What?
That exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You
That's what we're saying. It's
I'm
like
not saying it was a
it's like
specific
we'll film,
pod.
but
It wasn't
we'll
a
film
specific
shit and we
pod,
don't
but it
even
was
remember
like-
what's
yeah.
after. You know what I'm saying? It's just
No.
like that recording.
like it wasn't something specific. It was just all the shit.
Yeah, of course.
So I was like, fuck this kid. He's not coming in.
Mhm.
If he tries again, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him. You know, just when
That
you're
was
drunk, that's
also-
like your mindset.
Yeah, that was back when like we didn't know you guys, and all we knew was that you are basically you're a publication.
Yeah.
So it was like if you're gonna come into a party, like how do we know you're not gonna see
Record,
something that happens in a
yeah,
party
and talk
for your
about it.
next day's episode? Or
Yeah,
something like
fair,
that.
fair.
So I pulled Berkley outside and kick him
Bean-
out.
Nick Bean
whatever.
was my advocate of the
Nick
night.
Bean was trying to tell me to let him in. I said, fuck no. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm pushing him out.
Nick Bean would let us straight on him when he's drunk. That is no like.
Oh my god. Berkley ends up like leaving. 10 minutes go by. All of a sudden, I see this little asshole sitting on the couch. I'm like, this kid has got some fucking balls.
I'm staying.
So I run up to him. I'm like, the fuck do you think you're doing?
Wait, let me add one thing. Between him getting back in, he calls me and goes, "Yo, man, I need Michael Gruen's number." I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "He won't let me in a party." Oh my god! And I'm like, "Wait, what? Why is Michael involved in this whatsoever?" He goes,
Pretty sure Michael
"Bro,
would let you in.
Yeah, no, and Kyle's like, no, just not tonight, dude, not tonight.
I'm like, "What are you talking
dude, come on, dude, so much.
I need to be in this."
Yeah. But
Dude,
yeah.
Okay, so he's back in.
Fucking, I kick him out again. Me and Berkley just start going back and forth. And he's like, dude, like, we don't mean it. We don't mean the thing. Like, you know how it goes. Like, we're just reporting on shit. Like, you know, we're trying to make it funny and, like, keep it, like, interesting. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. That's not flying around here. Get the fuck out of here. You're not coming back in. And we went on, for, like, it went to the point
There was no
where
one there.
Everyone left the party to go somewhere else. And it was literally just me and Berkley still intensely arguing.
For
And
like 2 hours straight.
Literally so fucking long. And it got to the point where like I just had a drunk realization and I was like, I don't care anymore. And I just looked at Berkley and go, you know what? Go inside. We shotgun 3 times in a row. If you can do that, we're good.
And
he was
what
like,
do we do? What do
he
we
was
do?
like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. Go inside. Shotgun 3 in a row, both of us, and then
We were the only ones there. There
We were
was
the only
no
ones
one,
there.
No
We were
one
like,
else
all
there.
right.
Mark. It was crickets besides me and Johnny just talking.
and then we just dapped up and been fine ever since.
Yeah, 100%. Come over today, just having a good time. It's fucking up.
Okay, and then with Rory.
Yeah, my story's a little different.
What's your story?
Get ready for this one.
This is like a week later, mind you.
Okay.
Like literally just that whole thing just happened. Then we
Well,
see him again.
Mine dates back like a while. So like when you guys had first started the podcast, you had just moved to LA, and so like me and Bryce would smoke and then just throw like things onto the TV, and Bryce loved watching you guys. Like so we were just high.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have you guys on all the time. Like when you first started, you weren't even like that big yet. and we were just watching one of your podcasts because when we smoke and watch shit on YouTube, you guys were actually typically one of the main things we watched.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when we had just released a vlog, and you guys were like, reporting on that vlog. And it was actually these two motherfuckers that were the ones commentating on it. And it's literally just, it was the stalker vlog when we had the stalker come. And I was saying funny shit to the stalker. And like, Berkley and Kai just started saying like how funny I was. And then all of a sudden, fucking Kai was like, yeah, that was a funny statement. It's always the ugly fucks.
Curly-headed fucks.
No, he said Berkley was like, it's always the curly-headed fucks.
I said all
and
the curly.
And Kai was like, yeah, always the fucking ugly ones that are like always semi-funny in the fuck. You know how Kai is in the podcast, all like hyped up. Yeah, it's always the fucking ugly kids.
The fucked up thing about that was we heard that and me and Chris didn't even react. We go, wow, that was actually mean. That was mean as shit.
No,
and they kept it in.
I'm
They
like
kept
sitting
silence.
there high. I'm like, hey, they think I was funny. And then like you two just started going in on me. They're like, yo, that kid was funny, but holy shit, is he ugly? And me and Bryce are just alone in the living room sitting there watching the TV. I was like, wow, that was awesome. So I literally got so pressed that I DM'd the Sync account.
Oh my God, you did!
That was that
Holy
night.
shit!
That was that night. We got a DM from Bryce, Addison, you, and like literally everyone that was watching that episode. We got a DM from all you guys.
We're just like, what the fuck, guys? I don't know. Who runs the account?
I think it was Spencer was reading him. And then he goes, hey, Rory Fitzpatrick just GM'd us and said that he was a really
said,
big
"Fuck
fan,
you."
but he's now like kind of hurt by it. I'm like, shit.
I was just like, hey, guys, you can say I'm funny without insulting me.
No, it was bad because I have curly hair now, and I had curly hair, but I wear hats, and I was like, yo, the curly headed fucks are always the funniest. And I was like, oh, that's me. I'm
You
good,
just said
laughable.
that. The guy was like, yeah, the ugly ones.
Like, but it was a diss to both of us. And I'm just like, dude.
Yeah, sometimes
no
I'm just
comment.
reaching.
Yeah, then the Sync account was like, oh, no, it's all love. You know? We're just reporting. It's like, all right, word, guys. I don't even know how that was my first interaction with y'all. I don't actually remember, like, when I first actually met you.
Remember outside that one party?
Oh, that one party.
Yeah.
And then Berkley walked in,
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
talk to me over here.
Yeah.
And then we talked for like 20 minutes, and Berkley basically
It was
to verbatim the same things he was saying to Johnny. So
it was
not
like
even worth repeating.
It was at the old clubhouse, and we were outside.
Yeah, for the boys clubhouse or something.
And it was when Bryce like realized that we don't just report on things we see when we go out, because he was with
Josh.
Josie. We can say that now.
It was us four.
Yeah, he was with him, and I was like,
He was with him.
He was with him.
he was with her.
He was with him.
And then there was a story on them like going to dinner the other day, and we kind of reported on it, but we weren't like say that we saw them. And that's when like that was the night where Bryce was like, oh, these guys are fucking chill. But that's when I was talking to you, and kind of just you were pissed at me, and you're like, nah, fuck you. I'm like, just nah.
You also
you were
showed
having
up
shit
at like 1 a.m. and that's when I'm like gone at this
Yeah,
party.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then I saw you, and I was like, yep.
You can get on.
There we
it.
go.
Someone.
It was good though.
It was a good time. That is it's weird. The origin story. We've gone through it with a couple of different people that have been on the podcast today. It's always so fucking weird how things start off and then where they're at now. Like you guys come over all the time now. Johnny, he's sleeps on our couch half the time, or he's like here on Sundays watching football with us. It's sick.
I feel like you just automatically like don't like people who are publications, and then you meet them and you're like, oh wow, these people are fucking cool. All the time.
Yeah.
It's like
But
Kevin Wong.
we
Like,
never.
whenever we see
Are you guys
Kevin
actually
Wong
tight
now,
with
we love Kevin Wong.
Right?
Love
I feel
Kevin
that.
Wong.
But like he has to say shit about like our friends to obviously make a living. But when like I actually love Kevin Wong like as a person.
Because it's like the stories that fans think are happening, but in reality they actually aren't. But those are just like the headlines.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, no. They're like, oh wait, that's actually happening, and like we like, oh, we're gonna talk about it, like make jokes about it, and then that's not actually what actually happens, and everyone's like, oh.
Right.
But so Rory, you've been into like social media for a while. You like managed a lot of people before we met you, and like helped with Bryce. Like, what was that come up
because you were in like Vegas for a little bit and everything. Like tell like your kind of backstory.
Yeah, no, I started on I started back when like MagCon was a thing.
Mhm.
Remember that? And I say I started. I don't do it anymore, obviously. But I started when MagCon was a thing, and they'd all broadcast on this app called YouNow.
Mm-hmm.
And when I
The
saw
weird thing, we don't know anything about you now. That was weird.
It's not really a thing anymore. It hasn't been a thing like for a while, but it was popping like at the time. So
Mhm.
like all the MagCon guys would like broadcast on that app, YouNow. And I saw that, and at that time I was like I was so interested in the industry, and like I'm literally obsessed with it. I was like, how are these kids doing this?
Mhm.
Like, how is this happening right now? Like, how the fuck do I get involved? So I knew obviously I couldn't just fucking join MagCon and get Vine famous. So
Mhm.
once I saw them broadcasting on that, I was like, live streaming is something I could actually probably do.
Mhm.
So I started live streaming on YouNow, and after a few months, it took off like pretty fast. Like the most views that people get on that app, besides like
Cameron Dallas.
yeah,
and, like,
besides them, like if you're a big YouNower, you were getting like 1 to 2K views a broadcast. And that was me at that time. That was Zach Clayton, Nick Bean.
Yeah.
Like that's how I met them. I met them so long ago through that. And then Bryce joined YouNow like before anything. That's how he started too. And he like wasn't really big on there at all. And just Bryce being Bryce, his way of getting big
Mhm.
is just starting shit with the people who are big
Fair,
for no
fair,
reason.
Fair.
So he would just start so much shit with me out of nowhere and like send all his viewers to like say shit to me on my cast. And I would get so fucking pressed because I was like 15 years
Yeah,
old.
fuck this kid.
And that's how I met Bryce. We fucking hated each other for a while, but quickly became friends. And I just I stopped trying to get followers because I was way more interested in just like the business aspect of social media.
Mhm.
And I don't have the consistency to like, you know, be my own brand.
Yeah.
Like what you guys do, what the YouTubers do, what the TikTokers do.
Yeah.
Like it's actually really hard
It's
to
hard
be
work.
that consistent,
Mhm.
come up with new content that often, post all this shit. Like I could never do that. I consider myself as like more of just a character in the background.
Yeah.
That's why I love what I do with Bryce. I'm just kind of like in the background of what he's doing, like in his vlogs,
Mhm.
because I can have just like one-liners, but I can't be the whole video.
Mhm.
But yeah, then that's when Musical.ly came out, right after the YouNow wave died down. You remember Musical.ly?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was like right before TikTok.
Yeah, it was
What became TikTok, which is still weird to think about.
Yeah. That's so right when the YouNow era was kind of dying down, that's when Musical.ly came out. Bryce kind of like blew up on there. So did our boy Mikey that used to have a collab channel with Bryce on YouTube. I mean, through all of this, Bryce was doing YouTube, but it's always different things that would like push his audience to his YouTube videos, whether it was YouNow, Musical.ly, TikTok. And he blew up on there. I just always stuck with him. That's when I started working for a company called Good Times, which I don't know if you know Tanacon or Michael
Mhm.
Weist. That was my
Yeah, I know
boss.
Michael
Yeah, Michael West is your boss?
Yeah.
But he's good.
Very
He's good. He's
interesting.
good. He's good guy now. I feel like he just
Mm.
ran Zach Clayton's Squid Games. No,
Michael
No,
West,
that
bro?
that was Nick Swenson.
Michael West is a interesting character.
Michael Weist, he's had a lot of things in the press. I worked for him for a while. So did my boy Mike over here in the background. But no, then everything was going well for a while. We moved to LA in 2017. We all lived with Michael, and we called it the Good Times House because that was like the company, obviously. Me, Bryce, Michael Weist, Mikey Barone. And
Documentary
everything
came
was
out
going
about that, right? Documentary, Jawline. wasn't
Yeah,
that-
Jawline on fucking Hulu was basically about that entire time we lived there. I actually just watched Jawline like 2 nights ago with Mike because I've never watched that whole thing. To be honest, I really don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm on a Hulu documentary and I don't even want to tell my parents to watch it. I really, it's not good. But anyway, they had like a falling out. Bryce and Mikey had a falling out with Michael Weist while I worked for him. So that was kind of an awkward situation.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm going to be loyal to the people who brought me there and my friends.
Mhm.
So I ended up leaving the company. We all moved to Vegas. Lived there for a while. We moved to Vegas with Nick Bean, me, Mikey, Bryce, Nick Bean, Johnny was there. And then there'll always be these times in social media where like the app that's getting everyone famous kind of like gets oversaturated and you can't really become big on that anymore, which is kind of that's starting to happen with TikTok right now. That started to happen with Musical.ly. So everything just kind of came to a standstill. I mean, they were doing fine on YouTube, you know, they were already big on Musical.ly, so they were fine. Yeah. But everyone was just kind of waiting for what the next thing would be. You know, like Vine, Musical.ly, TikTok, there will always be like a standstill when one app gets oversaturated.
But that's like it happens over and over again. It's like the cleansing process where you tighten up what the LA influencer scene is. And then when a new app comes in, you see this new influx of like creators, and you find the new culture.
But there's some people who will make it through them all. It's like it's a good cleansing process, and I'll give Bryce respect for that because he's made it through everything.
A lot of people lose interest and shit like that in that time too.
Like people don't realize like Bryce was doing all the shit, but like he didn't become the mega famous person that he is now until
then
the third cleansing or the third time.
Then TikTok came out, and I remember when TikTok came out. And we had seen, because after Las Vegas, when Musical.ly was a thing, our lease ended when we all lived together. Then we kind of just all moved back home because there was just really nothing going on. And then TikTok started, and me and Johnny came out, what was it, 2 Halloweens ago? When he lived with Jaden, Josh, and Anthony for the first time?
2019.
Yeah, then we came out here when TikTok had like just came out, and that's when Josh was a TikToker, Anthony Reeves, Jaden Hostler had just started on TikTok, and Bryce and Taylor lived with them at the time. But we knew Bryce and Taylor, but we had never met any of the other kids.
Great
and
guy.
yeah, Bryce and Taylor were just telling us how like they're TikTokers and stuff like that, and we didn't know what the fuck that was.
And mind you, we were there
started.
like 2 months prior, and they had like we were even saying like, oh, this TikTok thing looks like it's probably gonna blow up. And even then, they were like, "No, we're not doing that shit."
Yeah.
And like we saw them at like VidCon, like all the TikTokers. We were like, "Damn, there's a lot of fans
Bryce
for them."
was like, "I'm never doing that TikTok shit. This shit's so stupid." And then
Who the fuck up?
he did, and that
within a
fucking
month,
changed everything. Yeah, no.
And he created one of the biggest fucking content houses and just.
TikTok changed. I mean, Musical.ly
public.
changed the game. Well, that's the thing. Vine changed the game. Then Musical.ly changed the game in a different way. And then TikTok fucking changed the game in like an astronomical way. Like,
especially with quarantine going on, everyone's stuck at home looking at their phones.
And you never think that there's gonna be something new until there is something.
And then it happens.
Right? It
And
always
you're like,
happens.
what the fuck?
But you gotta wait for it.
Yeah, no. After Musical.ly died down, literally everyone was like, what's next? What is possibly gonna happen?" Everyone thought their careers were over. And then TikTok, which is basically like semi a mimic of Musical.ly,
100%.
came out, but it was literally Musical.ly and Vine combined.
Yeah.
Which was like the perfect fucking idea.
Yeah.
And that just changed everything.
TikTok sucks. I hate TikTok.
There's gonna be something
Berkley,
new.
I see you sit on TikTok for hours.
But it sucks. Like I'm in the waiting period. Like fuck TikTok. It sucks.
A lot of your viewers have came from TikTok, so put some respect on their name.
100% there is.
I love TikTok. I mean, I don't watch it as much as I used to, but it's an amazing app.
We gained most of our followers when TikTok was gonna get canceled.
Oh, like just one day on a conversion to Instagram and everything, like those couple of days that it happened for sure. But I think for sure it's becoming way too saturated. The creators just aren't creating that like excitement that they used to.
Well, it's not exciting anymore.
Well, I don't personally
we all see
think
the
like
same
you can
thing.
gain followers on TikTok right now. I don't personally think anybody's gonna get very famous off of TikTok anymore. I think that wave's over.
Yeah.
I think we got really lucky. Like I mean, obviously Bryce got extremely
Timing-wise.
lucky, but we got really lucky on timing wise. And then we just have to think way bigger than the time that like now. Not like last 6 months. That's very small in comparison to like what this is going to be in the entire story.
Career-wise,
So you can never get down on it because you have to be grateful of what you took, and then use that to take the next thing. That's all it is. Banger. Okay, so that was only what 4.5 hours of a podcast. 5 hours? We're at 5 hours.
Jesus.
All right, guys. 100th episode.
All right, we should bring everybody.
Dude, there's not everyone's there.
First of all, we should bring the editors in and give them a round of applause.
100%.
Because this
Lou,
is a
wait, Lou, come say hi real quick.
podcast.
Oh shit, Burke.
Good luck to you. Here we go,
Luke. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Make sure to subscribe. New vlog is out from this entire day. It'll be linked down below. Follow us on Instagram. If you watch all to the end,
vlogging?
DM us. Yeah, we vlogged this entire night.
I haven't seen you vlog once.
How many people are left?
And in
Yeah, we'll
places.
figure it out. I'm not gonna lie, we have 5 hours.
I know. I don't know if you need it, but.
All right, guys, this is the entire crew that's left. There has been, how many people do you think have Rifle 3 here tonight? Like 40 people? It's been nuts. Guys, thank you everyone for coming. 100th episode. Woo!
Should we take a shot?
Let's take a shot.
Let's take a shot. Celebrate.
Peace out, guys. Peace. Woo!